everybody that's everybody that's
Wow, this whole time talking. Thank you, CG. I said thank you to everybody that's in here so far. That's embarrassing. That's crazy. Thank you to everybody that's in here so far for tapping in already. Even the ones that watch the show back, I was also saying that as well. I appreciate the support in that aspect as well. I know some of you all can't make it at 11 a.m. Eastern time. You guys, at work or sleep, busy, whatever the case may be. I appreciate the ones that watch the show back. And we obviously got a lot to talk about today. This is all basketball today for the most part. Yeah, this is all basketball today. Used to call it NBA Wednesdays, but we got to throw in a little bit of college basketball in there. We got a lot to talk about, and I'm going to go ahead and get into everything that we have to discuss right now. So we're going to be talking about the ACC SEC challenge. ACC is up after yesterday. We're going to talk about Chris Paul getting sent home by the Los Angeles Clippers. I mean, that is just so disgusting to me. Honestly, ever since I woke up to that news, I've been thrown off. I've been thrown off for a good little 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours about that news now. Then we're going to get into some biggest player slash team surprises. Who was surprising you the most in the NBA from a player perspective and or team? And then we're going to talk about some other little things as well around the NBA. And then we're going to get into the NBA power rankings and then recapping some of the games from this up to this point in this week so far. So whether that's Monday and Tuesday games, whether that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday games, that's what we're going to be getting into today. Excuse me, as far as the show. If you're on the YouTube side of things, I need y'all to do me a favor. I would love for you all to hit the thumbs up button on this video. Even if you're watching the show back, hit the thumbs up button on this video. That can still help the algorithm out. Now, also, if you're on YouTube and you want to extend your support for the platform and what I do on a day-to-day basis, I would love for you all to become a member. That shows that you rock with me on a month-to-month basis. Appreciate the ones that are members still. Appreciate the ones that rock with the platform, and appreciate the ones that go out their way to extend their support. How can you become a member? You have to click the link in the description on this video, and just literally, I think it say YouTube memberships, and then you just click that link, and you can join the level 1 for as low as like $5. Also, you can send super chats and or super stickers at any time, or super thanks at any time. Whether it's $2, $5, or $7, all the extended support is greatly appreciated on the YouTube side. Now off to Twitch. Same thing for Twitch. If you want to extend your support on the Twitch side of things, you can as well. We picked up a couple of followers during the show. We picked up a follower while I was gaming. So we're going to constantly grow the Twitch, constantly going to YouTube at the same time. I can't wait till the YouTube is at 2,000 subscribers. I can't wait till I'm at 2,000 subscribers on Twitch. I'm at 1,118 subscribers on YouTube, 1,654 followers on Twitch. So if you're in here, you're watching, or if you're watching the show back, make sure you hit that follow button. If you want to extend your support on the Twitch side of things, make sure you all become a sub, gift a sub. Make sure you all become a sub and or gift a sub. Feel free. And I will say one thing though to start the show off. You have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. You heard that correctly. I know people love things that are free. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. All you would do is click the link in the chat. You would connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and boom. All you have to do is reconnect or redo your subscription every single month. It doesn't continue automatically or anything like that, or renew automatically. So you have to redo that. Be Young, what's the word, brother? And I see in the chat, I think Be Young and Nana are subs to Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you're doing it for free, y'all. You're not spending no money. Or you can just sub the regular way, which the link will pop in the chat, automatically populate throughout via Nightbot, but I just put it in the chat for you guys right there. And I think you guys can send like bits or something like that as well. But either way, that's everything that we're going to be talking about today. That's some of the ways to extend your support for the platform. And last but certainly not least, if you ever want to join the stage, can't believe that message wasn't sent in the chat yet. Black Haji, what's the word, brother? If you ever want to join the stage, you have to join the stage through the Fact and Stats Discord. When you join the stage through the Fact and Stats Discord, you will go to the Daily Show voice channel. That Discord link is pinned on YouTube, and I'll pin it on Twitch in a second. I don't know why Nightbot is not doing his job, so I'll automatically pin it real quick. There we go. All right, so that's that. Again, reminder for anybody that's coming in late. Oh, dang, look at that, right on time. For anybody that's coming in late, ACC SEC Challenge, Chris Paul being sent home, biggest player, team surprises, NBA power rankings, NBA game recap, and things like that. That should take us around the 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock hour, and that'll be right on time for me to go ahead and attend to the different things that I have to attend to today and get to today. So, thank you to everybody again that's here. All right, yeah, man, I wanted to start the show off with the ACC SEC challenge thing, right? I know I'm the only one up here at the. Oh wait, let me hit the Discord. Matter of fact, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it out. If I don't do it now, there's no way we're going to circle back to college basketball. So let me just try to run through it really quickly. Yeah, let me just run through it really quickly, to be honest, because I'm not going to be able to get back to it. So, real quick, guys, we had the ACC SEC challenge kickoff last night, also with other, obviously, just different games being played, but I'm going to highlight some key matchups. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Syracuse. They had a big victory yesterday over Tennessee, where the game literally came down to the wire. They got the win 62-60. Curry had a late second shot under the basket. He just missed it. Syracuse was up a good portion of the game, especially down the stretch of that game. Tennessee made a great run. They even took the lead on that run. Ultimately, Syracuse was able to pull away with some big big shots. I think it was by this dude right here, King. Some big shots by him. So, really, nothing really much to say there from an elaborating standpoint, unless Dame was up here. But shout out to Syracuse for that victory over Tennessee. They moved to 5-3 on the season, also 4-0 at home, while Tennessee is now 7-2 and 0-1 on the road. But big victory for them in that program. What else I want to shout out real quick? Shout out to Purdue over Rutgers. Shout out to Duke and Florida. This was another good game. We don't got BJ or Jordan Woods up here at the moment, so I'm running through college just to get to NBA. But yeah, man, this Duke team, it's a good team. They played a Florida team that actually fought back into it. They played a Florida team that had a really good second half. They outscored Duke 42-31 after being outscored by 12 in the first half. And a lot of this game, for what they did, well, the whole game, Thomas Hall had a great game from an overall standpoint. In the second half, a lot of their late game buckets and stretches came from the hands of Boogie Flan. Now, I know that last turnover was solely on Boogie, but he put them in position to not only take the lead, but be able to try to win the game. You know, Duke had called a timeout, and they ran a great ATO with Boozer and Isaiah Evans. Isaiah Evans drilled a big-time three, and then after that, Caleb Foster got to stop on Boogie. So, and even prior to Isaiah Evans' three, Boozer hit a big three on the right wing, where it looked like Duke had no offense, looked like things were stagnant, looked like things were stale. He hit a big-time three on the right wing, and he also had 29 points, 6 rebounds, and a steal in this game. He just had a really good overall game, to be honest. Isaiah Evans was over 7 from 3 prior to that 3 that he hit late in the game. So Big time players make big time shots in big time moments, and you don't really worry about how bad you were shooting or how poorly you were shooting throughout the game. So really shout out to Isaiah Evans and Duke for that victory over Florida. Florida, real quick, Xavier Lee. He couldn't even close the game. He couldn't close the game. This is the guy that they prioritized. This is a guy that was heavily coveted from numerous teams. And him coming from Ivy League, he was sought out by a lot of Duke, Florida, and many more. You know, ultimately, obviously, he chose to go to the defending champs, Florida, with Boogie to be the new backcourt pairing. But man, I mean, just not that good of a basketball player, man. When I watched Florida game one, I was like, I think I tweeted, oh yeah, this is gonna be like the same kind of Florida team for the most part. How well they play with Walter Clayton, Elijah Martin, and Will Richard, who's now in Golden State. Shout out to Will. But I'm thinking that Boogie and Xavier will be able to have some similar success in comparison to what those guys did. And Boogie nor Xavier is living up to that expectation right now. Again, Boogie did have a good second half in this game. He had a lot of big time shots, but throughout the whole entire season, I don't think them guys been paying off the way that Florida expected them to pay off so far. So I just want to say that real quick before I move to the next game. Two more real quick, y'all, before I get to the NBA, because I lied to you not, bro. I woke up, bro. I saw that Chris Paul stuff, and I've been thrown off ever since. Like I can't. I've been thrown off ever since. Shout out to Michigan State. They stepped on Iowa. Let me see what Cameron Ward did yesterday. Hold on. Cameron Ward. He didn't even play yesterday. Okay. JT, what's the word, bro? Kansas over UConn. I didn't get to watch this game at all because it was sort of kind of the same time as Kentucky game. I know it started a little 30 minutes earlier, but I had UConn winning the game. I was a little confused why the line was so close, but really I'm gonna just shout out UConn freshman Braylon Mullins in his second game played so far this season. He didn't play early on in the year. I think it was because of injury or something. He had his career high, early, short little career high, 17 points, 6 for 12, 3 for 9 from 3 off the bench. So really shout out to Braylon for leading them in scoring and alongside Solo Ball as well, my bad. For leading them to get the victory over Kansas on the road. Kansas obviously is still playing without Darren Peterson. It sounds like Bill Self believes he's going to play again this year. I hope he plays again this year. While a lot of the rumors are floating around on Twitter where he's probably not going to play for what? He's still going to go top 3, if not 1. So, I don't know. I'm hoping it's not a situation where he only played, 3 games and letting it be. And, you know, I know hamstring injuries could be serious, but I just know that some people believe he's not going to return this season. So, I'm hoping that, personally, hoping that he does return this season. Because I like watching good players play basketball, especially somebody's projected to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. So, shout out to UConn. They got a really good team again, as usual. And we'll see how the rest of their season goes. All right,
I think he'll play.
Oh, I didn't even know you was up here again. You said you think he'll play.
Yeah, I think he'll play.
I do too. Low key. Last but certainly,
he's practicing, so it's like it's you know what I'm saying. Like if he just gonna practice for the rest of the year and not play, I think that'd be stupid. But from the looks of it, it looks like Bill Self thinks he's gonna play. So I think he will. If Bill Self believe it, then you know what I mean. I kind of have no choice but to. So yeah, I think he will.
I ran through 10 Qs. Duke, Florida. You have any words on either of them 2 games? And I just was pet game through UConn and Kansas before I got to the biggest one of them all, Kentucky and North Carolina. But do you have any words before we get to the Kentucky and North Carolina?
For the Duke game, Florida isn't that strong as last year's team. I think that was on display last night. Duke caused them a lot of problems, bro, with their length and their defense, and they took them out of a lot of things that they wanted to do real early into the game, and it kind of trickled to the end of the game, and it got them to a point where, you know, but their Boogie was only out there by itself, but I think they bigs kind of played. I don't think they bigs played bad though. Like I think they bigs played pretty good, but it's hard to play like that for 40. It's hard to play one way for 40 minutes, and that was just how low post action for the whole game. it worked in spurts, but for the most part, it's hard to do that for a whole game when Duke has the length and the size to take that away from you. So, um, it was a good game to me. Real good game. A real good win for Duke, and yeah, that's really all I gotta say about it. It was a good game. Florida just not that strong. Duke is still pretty good. But yeah, that's really all I got from it.
Good. Welcome to the stage, brother. Ain't just saw you come up here. Ari, welcome to the stage. You got anything to say about your Duke Blue Devils victory over Florida last night?
Really just the defense is incredible. We still rely heavily, like really heavily on Cam to create damn near everything. And if Zay is off from three, bro, that's even more of a problem because like Nick is a good shooter. We just don't like draw up shit for him to shoot like that. And Zay is like our only semblance to shooting since like Caleb is ass. And Caden doesn't really take as much as he should. So it's like offense gonna struggle a little bit, but the defense been like just ridiculous. And Gongba and Cam as a front court, they playing like the best front court in the country right now. Those two. They've been ridiculous for damn near the whole season so far. So yeah. Um, That's really it. On Florida side, I think Xavier Lee, bro, he is such a disappointment, bro. I thought he was gonna be much better when we were looking to get him. But my God, he's been ass. He can't shoot all of a sudden. He's an extreme disappointment for them. And their front court got bullied last night, bro. Niggas got bullied. And I was hearing all before the game that their front court was going to give Cam problems. Cam can't finish oversized, yada, yada, yada. Cam just outright dominated them niggas. And he got but two. So that's really it for the game, bro. Nothing to really, nothing else to really say. But we do got to clean shit up because that type of performance not gonna cut it in March against like a team like Florida. It's just not. Yeah, we gotta clean a lot of it off.
All right, Jordan Woods, and appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna circle back. I agree, bro. That Chris Paul shit been on my mind, bro, all morning, bro. I still can't stop thinking about it. I was gonna start
That
right.
shit's so weird,
I,
bro.
I was gonna start right then and there. I'm like, nah, I know we ain't gonna get to college. And then Hamilton was like, nah, just hold off. And so, yeah, it is that shit throwing me off. But I'm gonna circle back to Duke in a second when Jordan come up. Um, I'm gonna say this in the shortest and simplest way possible.
Oh dang! I wasn't gonna talk about Syracuse for 2 seconds.
Nah, you good. I was you good. You can go ahead. My
I
bad.
was waiting for Goods to finish. That's why I
Nah,
didn't want to
that's
come off. That's his team.
I'm done. I'm done. Go
that's
ahead.
on me. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you're good. I just wanted to say I said it when they played us. Granted, I know they've lost again since they played us, but Syracuse is a good fucking team. And if
Yeah.
they are not ranked after this week, I don't know what the fuck they gonna need to do. Because they took us to overtime. They just beat Tennessee, who beat us. Granted, I don't think they should have beat us, but who beat us, a ranked Tennessee team. They like if you watch the way that they play ball, like they are going to give one, they should make it to the tournament. They're going to give a team some issues in the tournament. They play incredibly good defense. When their shooting is on, they can shoot. Like, and they have some good depth coming off the bench, like not just Cayenne, but like they have some really good depth coming off the bench. And so that Syracuse team is definitely a team that I could see. I don't know what their schedule is like going forward. Um, especially like in conference, but they that's a team that I would not be surprised coming up into March, and they're talking about teams that you got to watch out for that's going to give some teams some trouble. I don't necessarily think that they could make it, all of the way. Um but I definitely think that's going to be one of those teams depending on where they fall in the bracket, where they're what number seat they are, and like what side of the bracket they're on. They're going to give some top ranked teams, some fucking issues, dude. Especially as they continue to develop um, as the season goes along. So yeah, I wanted to give them a shout out because I thought they should have been ranked after they pushed us to the edge. Granted, I know they went ahead and lost to Kansas and then Iowa State. Two good teams, by the way. But if you look at their shit, the only like big blowout was Iowa State, and that was 95-64. But that was, I want to say that was players era too, so niggas was probably tired. Still no excuse, but they got some games. I mean, I think they beat Duke. I mean, not they beat Duke. I think Duke obviously beats them when they end up playing this year. But I wouldn't be surprised, Duke, Louisville, North Carolina, Syracuse, if that ends up kind of being the four that come out of the ACC, when it's all said and done in the tournament.
What was that team? What was those 4 teams you said?
Duke, North Carolina, Louisville,
Okay, okay.
Syracuse.
I didn't hear Louisville for some reason. Okay, yeah, well
Yeah.
said. I agree. Syracuse competes. They fight hard, and they finally got one of them wins that they needed to get. Not needed to get, but felt like they were going to get. I'll say that.
A
Didn't
good
get
Nah,
it.
March
nah,
win.
nah, nah, nah. You said it right, brother.
A
You said
good
it right.
March win. They
They
needed that
they
win.
they needed that win
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
the players era they went 0-3.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
exactly.
it's a it may not mean, it's still early, so it may not mean too much now. But when them resumes and shit start to come out, and you got to start comparing, comparing teams and things like that. They have this under their belt, and it's going.
Mhm.
And if Tennessee end up having a good year for the rest of the way, that makes the win even more impressive. So,
Facts.
Mhm.
Yeah,
now
And then also like,
I think they needed this win, bro, because now, what I mean. Now they don't. They schedule isn't nothing crazy,
yeah,
so you won't see nothing until the Louisvilles, the Dukes, and things of that
well, here's
world.
the thing. They play UNC twice. They play Duke once, and they play Louisville once.
But
They play
that's what I'm
like the
saying. That's
end of
conference
the
play though.
season. So
That's
yeah,
mandatory games though.
yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
far as out of
Oh, you talking
conference
about
games.
non out of conference? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's a good out of conference run. And I will give them a little bell. I'm looking at their players era. They literally played Houston, then Kansas, and Iowa State. Like that's just three back to back games that's gonna be hard for anybody to like win all three or win two out of the three. Especially because our game with them went overtime. And then they went to play Kansas, and then after that they went and played Iowa State. They drew some real hard matchups. But I agree with Tez. This is a win they needed. This is a win that will do them well, if especially if Tennessee continues to do well. But if they continue to do well, this is a win that will do them well. They just can't, when they get into conference play, they just can't drop no dumb shit. Like they can't be losing to SMU or some shit. Like, you know, don't fuck yourself that way. But yeah.
yeah. Well said. Shout out to Syracuse, big victory last night. We're gonna circle back to Duke and Florida real quick. Jordan, feel free to talk about your team's victory over Florida last night.
Gotta shoot better. Caleb Foster's ass still. Just take middies and threes, bro. Stop driving to the rim. Just if you're gonna probe, take a little baseline jumper. Stop dribbling under the rim and trying to pass it back out to nowhere. Um, John Shire late game play calling ass. Going for three was ass to even put us in that situation. It's a team we really should have beat by. Like, we're better than I thought, but we're also like some of the shit is not as good as it should look. And then, but good said everything pretty much. I'm not gonna drag it. But it's just I've been saying this. I don't know why this phrase been in my mind for like the past couple of weeks, just in life. And then here, God is the greatest, bro. God is the greatest. Like when you think about the fact that between Xavier and Lee and Nada Mint, two niggas that was supposed to potentially be on our team, and they chose other destinations, and then both of these niggas are straight ass and soft as fuck. Like they don't fit what we would be as a team at all. So sometimes whatever phrase you want to draw up and people normally say about God protecting you from things you want and it's actually for the better, that's what it looked like, bro. Like both of them niggas look straight ass. Yeah, and that's really it.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We gotta do something about this Caleb nigga, bro. He
About who?
sucks. This Caleb nigga, bro. He sucks, bro.
Bro,
His
you know,
his decision making, bro.
nothing you could do, bro.
Shot making. Bro, only thing going for him is the defense is cool, but Caden better defensively than that nigga, bro. So it's
We
like
can
we
probably
forcing this shit, bro. Like,
we can get away with it if if Nick or Darren or somebody else steps up and is a consistent scorer, they really got
And
to
I
start
think
doing
I
stuff
was just about
for
to say
Nick.
that. I think that's the problem, bro.
Yeah,
And Goods already said it, so he just kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
like counter his own fucking argument. That's the problem. I think I don't knock that Duke is a good team, but they are 1,000%. And I that's not the only game that I watched. I watched like 3-4 Duke games this year, start to finish. They're too Cam Boozer reliant, bro, and it's not. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing because once you start to put that on film throughout the rest of the season, teams are going to start picking up on it, especially in conference play. You know, when the game that you need and you know the games are played different because they kind of mean more. Now you're playing for seedings and things like that for the tournament. Once you start putting a lot of that shit on film, uh, everything is going to start being schemed against them. Like it's not going to be too many. It's still early right now, so a lot of things that he's doing, you know, it's kind of one-on-one ish. It's not really scheme reliant because these are resume booster games. You know what I mean? These are not really games that mean too much in the sense of toward down the line until January. And I think it's a good thing because he's that good. So you can kind of get away with it right now. But I think they are a little Cam Boozer reliant. And I think if nothing, if nobody, like what Jordan said, if nobody else pops, I don't know how far that can go. But it's working because he's that good of a player. So they need somebody else to pop, bro. One of them other guys, like, of course, Isaiah Evans isn't going to go over fucking 6-7 every night. You know what I mean? So you kind of take this not really as a wash because it did happen, but kind of as a wash because you don't expect him to play like that every fucking night. But other than that, though, somebody else has to step up, and
Yeah.
The nigga
that's
that got to step up is John. There's no other nigga that got to step up but John because John is not. And the same thing kind of happened last year with Khan, but you just didn't realize it because he still had a really good fucking season. Khan really could have and maybe even should have been our been like the offensive engine last year and a
Yeah.
lot more than he should have. A lot more than he was, I should say. Like you still run that shit through Coop, but like it
yeah.
should have been more Khan stat. Should have been more Khan. Okay, Khan is on the but like it should have been more shit like that. As opposed to you know the way it was. And for the same thing about not to the same extent because he's not the same prospect level, but like Nick should be taking more shots every game, bro. Like he should be the third leading scorer almost every game or third
Yeah, I don't
option
know
every game.
why. I don't know why like we just treat that nigga just like strictly just spot up or like left side of the key, top of the
Yeah.
key. Like that's all we have the nigga do, bro. Like literally, he doesn't do shit else. And then it's like heavy booze, heavy Caleb. And it's like if Booze can't get the ball back, Caleb got to go force some shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's every single time, bro. It's annoying as fuck. But we're gonna be in every single game with every team in the country just because of how good our defense is. Like this defense is crazy. With Ngangba, I knew Ngangba was good at defense, good defensively, but this year he upped it crazy. Last year he was not this. This is like high school him, where he was crazy in high school defensively. And he's been on it. Um, and we run everything. Another thing is we run everything when Boozer gets off the floor. We run everything through Nganga. Like we have him do DHO shit the entire time, bro, with Caden. And it's cool because he's a really good passer. But I just need us to get some of those other guys involved, bro. Like somebody else got to get involved. That's really it, bro.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all victory. Shout out to the ACC. Y'all are up in this ACC SEC challenge. Last game to discuss in regards to that challenge is UNC versus or North Carolina versus Kentucky. And like I was saying before, Jordan came up in Goods and Ari, etc. But man, I'm gonna say this in the simplest way, shortest way, whatever possible. This is a game that I
Y'all
told.
suck.
This was the game that. Oh, did you want to say something about the Duke game? Or are you good? I forgot I saw you up here.
Um, mm, another year with no point guard. If you think we have a point guard, you're crazy as fuck. My boy Pat Nauber, favorite player on the team, go out there, did his thing. But yeah, like they fucking Jordan Goods was saying, bro, we suck. Fucking team's ass as fuck.
They didn't say
No,
that.
they don't trust
They
nobody.
didn't
Well,
say
he don't.
that.
John don't really trust nobody to go try to cook up, and that's his fault too, because he ain't really go out and try to recruit no killers for real. He letting Boozer and Evans be the killers, and everybody else just stand there and whatever happens happens. Like,
Don't worry, we got one
you
coming
know
in
what I'm
next year,
saying?
bro.
So
We got a guard. We got a killer coming in next year, bro. Don't worry.
All right.
it's tough, bro. It's a big dub though. Big dub against a ranked team. Then we go Saturday on the road, but you know it's showtime, man. My man hit the biggest trade of the game. Well, one of the biggest trades of the game after going over 7. And it's funny, right, bro? Last year, John drew up everything to Cooper flag. This year, when it's the money on the line, he looked away from Cam Boozer and went back to the man that's 0 for 7, bro. That's super trust. That's trusting your players, bro. And that's about it.
All right. Appreciate that,
The
brother.
Dons, hey, one last thing. The Dons is in the motherfucking ocean, man. We not in the swamp. We in the ocean, man. See y'all Saturday, Michigan
I'm
State.
not gonna lie.
Another
I
big
knew I,
dub.
I knew Evans was gonna make that shit as soon as it left his hand. It just looked right. Like the play, the
Okay,
ATO that
Brian.
John drew up,
Okay.
I knew he was gonna make that shit.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, that's
LeBron
all I
do.
got to say. Just another big dub. Happy for the team, but I'm glad. This team look tested and look ready. I'm glad that John put all these good games out early just to see where we at. Because I'd rather early than be later in the year. Because now you get to really see where you're gonna be at, and you only can improve from here. You can't get worse.
All right. The last game of the doubleheader. Well, for that doubleheader on ESPN. I know we had two doubleheaders, one ESPN, one ESPN2. It's Kentucky versus North Carolina Tar Heels. I'm gonna just say this. I ain't even about to say a lot of stuff. Tez probably talk longer than me. I don't know, but team suck, bro. I mean, it's really just that simple. The team suck. A lot of the guys that I were high on, really, shit, really. I don't. One, I'm not bringing up injuries. Both teams were hurt. Injuries don't matter in this game. I want to make that very, very clear. Low JQ, Mo being out did not matter to me. With them missing Seth and their other guy, I can't remember his name that they missed in this game. But man, to the game, it's really just this simple. This team is soft, is weak, and the team don't got no dogs. It's really just that simple. Malachi is not a dog. He's a good basketball player. He's a good big man, but he's not a dog. He's not tough. He's not physical. BG just sucks, and he's not tough for real. He's not physical. Um, and bro, if I had to guess what our toughest player, damn near probably a white boy. You know, to be honest, it's probably Colin Chandler. It's probably him, to be honest. And speaking of him, he missed the layup towards the end of the game that could have tied the game. Or was that tying or taking the lead? I can't remember what it was at the situation. I know they must have picked tie the game with the left hand layup. Good take, just missed it. It is what it is. I was watching the game live with my TikTok folks, and it was a bummer, you know. But I'm gonna circle back to the software. They had 20 offensive rebounds. 20 offensive rebounds. We had 8. Again, they had 20 offensive rebounds. We had 30 team total rebounds. They had 20 offensive rebounds. And they dominated the glass in the second half. They got big offensive rebounds down the stretch of the game in the second half. And they look like the team that wanted it more. You know, we competed. You know, it was a good game back and forth for the most part. But we had one issue and one big issue. And I have two problems with this team. And I said it last time Kentucky had a big game, whether it was Michigan State game or whether it was a Louisville game. I think it was a Michigan State game. This team does not have no 3-point shooting. We don't have no 3-point shooters. None. We We don't have no 3-point shooters that actually play minutes for real. Let me put it like that. We don't have no 3-point shooters. Yeah, you got some guys that can have a fluke game, respectfully. Colin Chandler against, I think that was the Louisville game. 4 or 5 threes, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm not labeling him a shooter, though. He's a guy that can knock down some open shot or some outside shots. He's not a shooter. On top of that, I also spoke to the lack of true isolation scoring. We don't got nobody that can go get it from an isolation perspective and get buckets. Yeah, Owe is good offensively for the most part, but Owe is not no good 3-point shooter. Owe damn near not even a good jump shooter at this point. Owe, he don't even look like he be wanting to rise to the moment all the time either. Like that look that I saw in his eye against Oklahoma and a lot of the other games last year is not none of the looks that I got or saw in his eye in the moment in this season so far through 8 games. It was one play last night for me that threw me off. He did something last night. He got to the line, right? Not threw me off, but he got to the line. I think he split. And then he came back and he ran a pick and roll with Malachi on the right wing. Late in the game, ran a pick and roll Malachi on the right wing. Owe last year, Owe that had that dog in him. Bro, after the pick and roll, he had a pull-up midi or he could have went to the basket. He made a predetermined pass to Malachi on a roll, which could have almost got stolen. But I think Malachi ended up getting fouled anyway. And I think Malachi either split or hit both. But my point with that is he could have took that shot and or put more pressure on the defense. Most of just having that pick be called, easily hit Malachi and then just letting it go like that. But, I mean, North Carolina, Derek Dixon, that nigga won the game. There's no other name to say. There's no other. Well, I'm not gonna say it like that. Good, you gotta go on mute real quick. I'm not gonna say there's no other name to say. But Derek Dixon hit the big shot. Good, Derek Dixon. I'm sorry, hit the big shots. I mean, step back, nasty 3 on Denzel, and then high pick and roll. Malachi plays the defense. Malachi plays the coverage on a pick and roll completely wrong. Nobody chooses to try to help or shade over or nothing, and Denzel goes to the basket. He might have finished with his left hand or his right. I don't know which hand he did, but either way, he was on the left side. I think he probably went left hand. I don't know. Yeah, he went left for sure. I think
Bro, that was one of the worst pick and roll coverages I've probably ever seen, bro. Like literally nobody moved, bro. Like not one nigga moved on the defensive end. Yeah, not one.
I don't know. I'm gonna just say shout out to Derek. Caleb made some good plays. Caleb he rebounded the ball well. It wasn't the best offensive game for him, but he still finished like 15 on 5 for 19. But you still saw his impact. 12 boards, 3 stocks. That's what you want to see out of a guy that's projected to be a top 5, top 7 pick, where the shot's not falling. So shout out to Caleb, man. Shout out to Henry. Shout out to a lot of their guys, man. They played a good basketball game and they wanted it more, and that was shown with the effort and the glass and the intensity. So. Third matchup for us this year where we played against a big opponent and we lost. Louisville, Michigan State, and now North Carolina. So we got Gonzaga coming up on Friday. I don't even know what to say about that game because they got 2 guys that can get physical and be tough down low. That could be a lot to deal with. And hopefully my guys are ready to play for that game. So we'll see. But that's all I got to say about it, bro. What you got to say about the game, bro? Oh, at one point in that game, bro, we went like 1 for 13 from 3. I mean, what I was overall thinking the whole entire game. But one point in the second half, we went like 9 minutes without a field goal. That's another part that's ridiculous. Yeah. So I'm done, bro. That's what I got to say.
Bro, I don't even know where to start, bro. The thing about it, it's 40 minutes. I think we was in control of the game probably for 35 of those minutes. The last 5 minutes of the game was fucking terrible. My biggest takeaway though is what you said though, bro. It's not really nothing else. My biggest takeaway, the team is soft as hell. Like super soft, bro. Like it is when Malachi's in the game, if it's not a tip pass, like a tip off the rebound, he's the only nigga who goes to rebound the ball. Nobody else. It's like we rely on him to get all the fucking rebounds. We don't team rebound. There's nobody boxing out. It's just a little small shit, bro. And sometimes it makes you wonder what the fuck do y'all practice? Like what goes on in practice? Like what do y'all really? And that's a lot of teams. Like what the fuck do y'all practice, bro? Like y'all had 4 days
to prepare for this game, and the same problems are still there. Like there's nothing changing. The same thing that happened in Louisville, the same thing that happened in Michigan State, and the same thing happened last night. Nothing seems like it's changing. So it's kind of the players and the coaching. And I'm gonna be honest, and what I told you last night, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. And this is into further notice. I don't know because I think Pope is a good coach. I do think he is. But I think the analytics, I think he takes that shit a little too far, bro. And it's not up to speed with the modern day. It's not. It's too old school of a format of a coaching format. But I don't even think all the things. I don't think all of it is him though, bro. I'm gonna just be honest. What I told you last night. I think he struck out on the portal, bro. That's the simplest way I could put it. I think he struck out. I don't think the talent is up to par to what he wants to do. And we've seen it for 3 games now because nothing is changing. We went 9 minutes without making a bucket, and you know the crazy part about it, we were up in the whole 9 minutes by 1 or 2 points the whole time. They never took the lead when we went into our drought. When we started back scoring is when they started back scoring. That's when we fumbled the lead. So I mean, bro, you could tell this team was built. It's not an injury thing, right? But let's call a spade a spade. Let's just be honest. You can tell the team was built around Jalen and JQ. You can tell because nobody else. For one, it's supposed to be Ortega, but for one, and we don't have a leader. Who's the leader? We don't have a leader on the team. That's a out of 12, 13 niggas that you done recruited, you don't have one leader. Your leader is hurt, your best player is hurt, and Mo D is hurt. Other than that, though, what else do you have? And I think the team was so built around them two, and everything else flow off of them. And that's how you get the Ortegas, the Colin Chandlers. Right now, you have a team of full of fucking role players, bro. The team is full of role players. There's no killers. There's no dogs. There's no real shot making. How can you coach that, bro? You can't go into no coaching battles and you have tremendous flaws with the talent gap on your team. I think we had control of that game yesterday, even when we was going into our drops because the defense actually wasn't that fucking bad. We actually got a bad Caleb Wilson game. We played him the best we played him the best that teams that played him all year. We did, honestly. But when it comes down to the stretch, when it comes down the stretch of the game, and what we've been saying all year, it's only so many stops you can get, bro. Like it's only so much defense you can tell these niggas to go out there and play in the game of basketball. And that's on any fucking level, bro. You can't tell these niggas to go out there and get 7, 8 stops and not come back on the other end and give you a couple buckets. It's only so much that you can do. And nobody took initiative in the game, bro, down that stretch in that game to say, okay, I'm the leader of the team. I gotta step up and gotta do something. And everybody else gotta follow suit. Nobody does it, bro. And that's 3 games. Nobody does it. So that's my biggest thing, bro. Like you said, 20 offensive rebounds at home, and you're at home. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. The team is bad. This is a bad team. And I Mo, JQ, and Low, you're in desperate mode right now, bro. Like you're in really, really desperate mode, bro. Like this is the most desperate that I think this team that I've seen a Kentucky team in years, my nigga. Probably a decade. Probably since this feel real COVID year type season, bro. It really feel with the Brandon Bostons and all that. And you had a little talent, but you just weren't good enough to compete with a lot of other teams in the conference in the country. This feels really like that, bro. And I hope I'm wrong because that was a fucking horrible season. But this feels like that type of season, bro. And I don't know, bro. I genuinely don't know. I think this is just a bad team. It's poorly constructed. We also been saying it since Louisville. Well, yeah, Louisville. Denzel can go, but he's not a point guard, bro. Let's just be honest. He's not a point guard. He can't do it for 40 minutes of a game. Ortega is not a point guard. Colin Chandler is not a point guard. Jasper Johnson is supposed to be your backup point guard, but he's physically not ready. And he hasn't looked physically ready in the Louisville, Michigan State, or last night. He doesn't look ready. So you got to call a spade on that. He struck out, bro. I genuinely think that's what it is, bro. Part of it is him because he's the one that went out and recruited these motherfuckers and brought them to the team and thought these niggas was gonna be better than what they are. But as you see, bro, I think he just struck out, bro. I can't really. I'm gonna put it on him because he recruited them, but the talent is just so fucking far off that I don't even know what he can do, bro. Like we're in really desperate mode, bro. This feel and it's sad that I'm saying this, bro. It's really sad that I'm saying it, and it's making me so fucking mad. This feel real NIT-ish, bro. It do. I'm gonna just be honest. This is not a tournament team.
Nah, we not NIT though. I would have been.
Bro, this feels real. Well, everybody's not there, so I guess everybody's not there.
I can say this: we're not gonna be as good as we thought we were, probably. But in January, like we're gonna be hitting our stride. January, February, we're gonna be hitting our stride down when we're all healthy with all the guys playing. Because we have yet to see JQ, we have yet to see our point guard, our actual point guard that'll give us 15 and 6 a night or 15 and 7 a night. Be able to play basketball, like you said, we don't got no point guard. We're playing with all combo guards right now. And I think that matters. And then last night we went to that game with no real size, to be honest, to be able to counter what Caleb and
JQ. That's JQ and Mod.
Yeah, so I mean, I do think in January we're going to be solid, but us being like a Final Four as of right now, Final Four, deepest team in the nation, national champion, whatever the case may be. Now I gotta hold back on that. The team might not be that good because we just lack proper shooting from a spacing perspective, but. When JQ's on the court, bro, the defense is going to get better. The offense is going to get better. The finish around, everything is going to get better when we're healthy with those two. Mainly those two guys were low in JQ. Mo, it is what it is, but yeah, I think we'll be fine. NIT is a little crazy, but I see where you're going though. I'll say that,
bro. Okay, it's crazy. Well, yeah, we haven't seen them, so that could have been a little gas, but it feels like that though, bro. Like it feels like we can't get over the hump because I think. In Louisville, I can't honestly say we had control of any minute of that game. Michigan State, we didn't have any control of that game.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we had control of that whole game into the last 5 minutes of the game.
We needed yesterday's win.
We needed it, bro. And we had control of the game. And I was texting you, I'm like, we not making shots, but the game, it didn't feel like it flipped. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it never felt like the momentum of the game just 100% flipped in North Carolina favor. It didn't. I felt like we had control of that whole game into the last 5 minutes, bro. And that's where you gotta, and we all know, not even just me, everybody on stage, we all know in the last 5 minutes of these games, that's what we all preach. You gotta fight, bro. You gotta get over the finish line. You gotta scrap. You gotta be gritty. You gotta get in the field, bro. You gotta get in them trenches. And we lost in the trenches. They had 20 offensive rebounds. We lost in the trenches. That was the biggest thing. We lost in the trenches, bro. When you gotta get gritty, when you gotta fight last 5 minutes of the game, we tired as fuck. Legs probably in fucking noodles, nigga. You gotta fight, bro. And we didn't. That's what we fucked up. We ain't fight, bro. We ain't getting them trenches last night, bro. We didn't. Besides the shooting, we only lost by 3 points, bro, and we hit 1 3-pointer. We hit 1 3-pointer, we lost by 3 points, bro. Do the math, bro. It was the trenches. It was the rebounding, the 50-50 balls.
No, bro. Soon as I text you, bro, that's where I knew y'all lost that bitch, bro. The missed free throw, and then the very next possession, they got 2 back-to-back offensive rebounds.
Yep.
When I might have been in possession before, that was game. I knew that shit was game.
Yep.
Shit crazy, bro.
That's exactly what I knew. I was about to say something, but I forgot what it was. But Brady, what's the word on the UNC side, or what you got to say about the game last night?
I will say I was very concerned from what I saw against Michigan State because I know y'all don't have, y'all, at least at the moment, y'all may not have the size that they had. but it was still like yesterday, we had stretches to where we could not score either, and where the offense just didn't look like it just could have compete, but it still was a close game. And from three, although we only made six, it just still felt like I just need someone to step up. And damn, I forgot that boy name. What y'all just said, but he stepped up. Caleb stepped up at times, and Vasari stepped up at times. But it just still feels like even though Vasari comes clutch when we plays against Kansas, he made plays against Michigan State and a little bit yesterday. It just still feels like at times when Seth comes back, everybody has to give more offensively against games like this when you play better teams, not even just against like the ACC, because it's gonna get harder with like Syracuse, SMU, Duke. Like you're gonna face more teams that defensively can beat us. So I just really need to see more from them offensively. I'm not just because I was proud and impressed with the rebounding standpoint, but offensively, I just need them to just get it together more because I just really feel concerned when it goes to conference play and the offense gets like similar to last year to where we had only one or two people scoring and everybody else is doing nothing. That's just what I do not need to see moving forward. But I am happy that they got a win like this. They haven't got a win like this in a while, especially on the road. But I just really need to see the offense step up, like Ted said, in the last 5 minutes, which again, it did yesterday. But you're not going to get many chances to where a team like Kentucky scores a long time without getting a field goal or a long time without getting a three. That's not always going to happen moving forward. So you just can't bank on that when you play better teams as a whole. So if they just get it together offensively and start killing teams when they can, because they had a chance to do it against Michigan State and they didn't at all, it will get better for this team and they can go to March Madness and get it forward. But that's all I got to say.
All right, appreciate that, Bray. Anyone else that's up here want to chime in on this Kentucky and North Carolina game from last night? All right, think that's that.
No, I really just think, yeah, like you guys said, bro, JQ, you could tell that this team was definitely built specifically for him. You guys really got no shooters, so that's telling me.
Jalen Lowe too.
And Jalen Lowe. Y'all. It looked like y'all just wanted to really play defense, get out in transition, and Jalen Lowe and JQ take you home, bro. That's what this team looked like to me, bro. And y'all just don't got them right now. I think you guys will get better later on during the season. You don't have your two best players. And yeah, Ortega, bro, like, I don't know what the fuck happened to him from
Had
last
a
year.
good game yesterday, though, bro. He actually had a good game.
I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I feel like because he was talking about NBA last year for him. I don't know.
It ain't in his eyes, bro. He not it ain't like Ed said, and he hit it on the head, bro. Like I give my brother that take. He hit it on the head. It ain't Ortega, bro. It's you see it in spurts, bro. Because granted, I don't think he had a bad game. That was actually the best fucking game he played all year. But it when it's time, you know what I'm saying, bro. When it's time,
you just need more, like,
bro. Like when it's time, and he ain't got that, like he ain't got that in his eyes at all time, bro. Like he look like he don't play like he the man, bro. Like that shit be throwing me off. And I'm saying that, and he had a good game to me, bro. I don't think he played bad. This was his best game of the season. But
need niggas to take you home, bro.
Yeah, like, but 9 minutes of a game and we not scoring.
Crazy.
You gotta go get that, bro. Like you, come on, bro. Like, where are you? You gotta go get that, bro. You gotta be the nigga that stopped this 9-minute drought. You the man. You SEC preseason player of the year. You all American consensus. You gotta be that man, bro. And he ain't. You seen it in spurts yesterday. That's why I don't want to fully like I'm bashing him because he didn't play bad. You seen it in spurts yesterday where he got the ball head down and one free throw line, make the 2 free throws. It was a layup that he made where he should have got called a foul. But you seen it in spurts. But like Ed said, from Jump Street, bro, it ain't in him at all times, and that's my problem with him, bro. He don't play like he that man, bro. He looked like it in spurts, but when it's time to really go get it.
he don't want to go get it, bro. And that's my biggest problem with him, bro.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
had a quick question for Tez before you go, good. Well, actually, you can go before me if you had
no.
anything.
Go ahead, T.
When you said he struck out in the portal, what do you mean by that? Because I did watch a little bit of the second half yesterday. I'm trying to like put together what you saying and what you saying on the court to say he struck out.
I don't think the players are as good as he thought they were.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
nice and simple. I ain't gonna lie, that's nice and simple.
Yeah, bro. Like y'all need to update on JQ quickly because he's gonna solve a lot of them defensive problems y'all got. And offensively, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all gonna get out in transition, and y'all gonna be monsters, bro. Like he just need to get back out there, bro. That's y'all problem right now. No toughness, cause y'all big. I like y'all big sometimes, but yeah, like Ev said,
I
he
only
just
like
don't
one
got
of them,
that
bro.
dog.
I only like
Yeah,
one of them, bro. I ain't
yeah,
gonna
he
lie.
just don't got that dog in him, bro. Like you
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
big man that's out there that you know gonna control shit, bro. Like
But the thing about it, what still worries me, bro, and I said it before the season to Ev, my biggest concern is the 3-point shooting. JQ don't fix 3-point shooting, bro. Like,
yeah, he
however you
don't.
can
Yeah,
spin that, whatever way you want to spin it, bro. He don't fix that shit. But I think, and that's why I think it's not just him. I think that's why I said I think they're in desperate mode, bro. I think they need Jalen Lowe, bro. Like they desperately need him, bro, because he makes everything go. They go off of him. Now you throw
yep.
JQ into the fold. You go then you can go Low, Zale, Tega, Mo, and JQ. That's solid. Mo also didn't play. Mo is from Alabama. That's the toughness. That's the physical
Yeah,
presence. He go get you. He go get you 10 rebounds. You feel what I'm saying? He also didn't play yesterday. JQ didn't play yesterday. Jalen Lowe didn't play yesterday. So I might have gassed it with the NIT. They will be better. They will be better. They three players didn't play that they desperately need. But at the same time, that's still not an excuse on why the fuck y'all constantly keep going out there and performing like this, bro. It's that's unacceptable. This is Kentucky, bro. This ain't fucking this ain't Vanderbilt. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to
nah,
Florida. Shout out to Florida, goods. They did win last year. This ain't Florida. You feel what I'm saying? Like this is the gold standard, bro. At
yeah. Gotta
minimum,
hold yourself to a higher standard. Yeah, I'm
you
with
gotta
you.
hold yourself to a higher standard, bro. And that's to T question. That's why I said I feel like he struck out. Because at minimum, nigga, the, Kentucky, Dukes, and all that shit, we all know. In hindsight, fan or whatever, your championship or bust every year. But on a realistic side, at minimum, you gotta put an Elite Eight team together. At minimum. That's at minimum, my nigga. At minimum, you should be the last eight standing. That's bare minimum. And I don't right here, right now, until I see my guys back, right now, this is not Elite Eight to me, bro. This feels very first round-ish. This feels first round, first weekend, and you're gone. That's what this feels like. So
Yeah,
they need the guys back, bro, because like I said, you can tell that this team was built around Jalen and JQ. And you can tell when you watch it, like, okay, if they had Jalen Lowe, maybe that would have been different. Okay, the paint, you know what I mean, the rebound, the block shots or whatever. Okay, that's supposed to be JQ. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you get where I'm going? Like, that's supposed to be JQ. So a lot of shit probably will get better. But right now, though, bro, this is a bad team, bro. Like, this is just an overall bad team.
Yeah.
And you said there's still issues even when they come back. You still got questions with, correct?
Yeah.
So would you say the questions come more from like the coaching standpoint or just the roster as a whole when JQ comes back and it's not consistent enough?
Yeah, roster as a whole. Because I don't think. Granted, like I said, I do think the team is built around them two and Ortega. That's the three, but JQ is all world defender. You know what I mean? Rebound and physical presence. He don't fix 3-point shooting. He's not a 3-point shooter his damn self. So he don't fix the certain problems that they still have on this team. Now, will there be better look to Good's point? Where there be better looks when Jalen Lowe and JQ get back? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It may be better looks because now you have to key on him and him with Ortega. You feel what I'm saying? So all eyes are not just focused on Ortega when those guys come back. That will make it a little easier and get them a lot of more open looks. But at the same time, nigga, we can be open all we want. The shot gotta fall. I don't give a fuck what type of look you get. The shot still has to fall, and that's still my biggest question.
Yeah, tough loss. Shout out to North Carolina, man. It is what it is. We got 2 games really to look forward to today. Could be more, but Alabama and Clemson. Alabama, I'm predicting they probably get the win. But the biggest one of them all to me is Louisville versus Arkansas. That's actually gonna be a fun game. Should be a good game. We got it.
Wait, they play. That's what they play.
Yeah, Louisville, Arkansas today at East on 7:15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alabama and Clemson start at the same time though. But Darius Acuff, Malik Thomas, Michael Brown, a couple other names to look out for in that game. ESPN 7:15. Make sure y'all tap in. And then you got Auburn playing tonight against North Carolina State University, and then Vandy playing against SMU. Just throwing it out there. So that's some things to look forward to in college basketball today.
SMU pretty good, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see what's up with that game. SEC Network 9:15. Hopefully, when I get off, I can pull it up when I get home. But unfortunate game, man. Unfortunate loss. Disappointing season so far, at least. But shout out to the teams that won yesterday, and hopefully Kentucky will pick some things up going forward. Big matchup this Friday against Gonzaga, and we'll see what they look like. And also, Duke has a big game coming up against Michigan State. Per BJ in North Carolina, next game is against just Georgetown, but that can still be a competitive game. So that's that. We are an hour and 5 minutes into the show today. We are going to head over to some NBA things. Thank you all for coming up to talk about college basketball. If you're sticking around for the NBA portion, that's cool as well. And if you want to join the stage for the NBA segment, that's fine. Good, you got to go on mute. If you want to join the stage for the NBA segment, that's fine as well. You have to join the stage through the Fact and Stats Discord. You got to join the stage through the Fact and Stats Discord, and that's how you'll be able to come up on the stage to talk about everything from an NBA perspective. All right. With that being said, y'all. Oh, before I get to that, if you are in here, do not forget to hit the thumbs up button on this video on the YouTube side of things. And also, if you want to extend your support for the platform, feel free to become a member on the YouTube side. And if you're on Twitch, make sure you all hit that follow button, and also feel free to become a sub on the Twitch side. We're going to go ahead and get into the next topic. Something that's not obviously, but something that rubbed me the wrong way this morning. Chris Paul being sent home. If you look at the Fact and Stats Twitter page, I made a video on that earlier this morning. Also made a video on Jaylen Brown. We'll get into Jaylen Brown in a second. But as far as the whole the hell? All right. I don't know what the hell that's about. As far as the whole Chris Paul thing, bro. Chris tweeted this at 2:50 a.m. So we just gonna say 3 a.m. Eastern time. We ain't saying 2:50. 3 a.m. Eastern time. Chris Haynes tweeted, Los Angeles Clippers are sending home future Hall of Fame point guard Chris Paul. And it's pretty much dismissed him from the team. It's really just that simple. And when I woke up and I saw it, I'm like, damn, what the hell? All right. Obviously something happened. Something happened, or like, what else could this be about? Lawrence Frank came out and said, their general manager, he came out and said, or the owner, whichever one, I think he's the general manager, and Steve is the owner. He said, yeah, I know we off to a bad. Let me read what he said word for word, because I don't even want to quote him wrong on this. Hold on. I saw it was a whole article, bro. Dang, it was a whole article, bro. It was an article, y'all. I can't find it right now. But pretty much,
That's fucked.
pretty much, he said something like, "I know we're off." Basically, he said we're off to a bad start, but that's not the only reason why, or that's not the reason why we're doing this. Pretty much. And we're helping him get to it. Whatever bull crap it was, bro. Honestly, for me, I think it's a fucked up scenario. I think it's a fucked up situation for a couple of reasons. I listened to the video that I made this morning. You guys know he wanted to come to the Clippers and come to the Clippers again because his family and his sons and things like that, they're in LA. He wanted to be around family. 2, he's arguably, if not your franchise best player, right? 3, he came out last week or a week and a half ago and said this is his farewell tour. This will be his last season. That's literally last week. Literally last week. So you knew all three of these things, and everybody knew this was his last season anyway, regardless. You knew all three of these things, and you choose right now at this moment to cut him. Now, just reported 5 minutes ago when I said obviously got to be something deeper than that. It's coming out now that him and Ty Lue weren't even on speaking terms. They haven't spoke to each other for several weeks. His leadership style clashed with the Clippers. We know that is just how that's what comes with Chris Paul. And I know a couple people had concerns. OG for one, I think he's just up here too now. OG had concerns like, well, him coming back, I know how he is. How is him and Harden going to be now? Because I know what they were in Houston, so what would make it better now? I remember OG said something like that months ago. But, man, I think overall, even with this whole little shebang bang scenario, I think it's a messed up situation. I think they 100% doing them wrong. If anything, just don't play him. You know, which they did for a couple of games. And then they brought him back. Well, not brought him back, but then they started playing him again. He said Chris Haynes tweeted something. Hold on, let me see real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, here we go. Weeks ago, Chris Paul requested to have a meeting with Tyronn Lue to discuss allegations of being a negative presence on the team. Lue refused to meet with him. Lawrence Frank traveled to Atlanta to deliver the news of parting ways. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I stand on everything I said. This is fucked up then. Chris Paul at least tried to talk it out and make things right. Like, he tried to talk and make things right and meet with this man face to face. What can you then do if your head coach don't want to meet with you? What can he do? Chris Paul really had no option. He's a 40-year-old, 41-year-old man in the last season of his career, and he wants to finish his career with the Los Angeles Clippers, an organization that he helped reach heights that they haven't even reached before, right? Or brought notoriety and a lot of success to that team that haven't really been there. 50-plus win seasons with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, Jamal Crawford, Chauncey Billups, Caron Butler, J.J. Redick, a lot of different role players that they put around them guys. Matt Barnes, and many more that I can name on the top of my head. Eric Bledsoe, how I forget my guy. Eric Bledsoe when he was there. And many more. So yeah, man, I think it's just a fucked up situation. I don't look at I can't respect Lawrence Frank. I can't respect Tyronn Lue. I can't respect nothing that the Clippers got going on. Ashley from TikTok, I appreciate you pulling up. That's real. I can't respect nothing the Clippers got going on, bro. It's dead wrong. It's dead wrong. And as far as Chris Paul, I truly hope that he's able to land on the team for the rest of this season and be able to go out the way that he wants to deserve. Not wants to deserve, but actually deserves. You know, that's putting on an NBA jersey and playing for an organization and being able to experience going into these arenas one last time while actually playing, right? Whether you're warming up, whether you're getting shots up at shoot around, or whether you're on the court playing in a 48-minute game, whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So I know a couple people on TikTok told me they want to see him with OKC. I really don't see it. But then I saw a tweet on Twitter today. He was also pursued by the Bucks, maybe the Bucks, and also saw the other team that they mentioned was the Wolves because they're still lacking. I don't really see it either with the Wolves for sure, but the Bucks, I mean, I don't know. So that's my little thoughts, y'all. Thank y'all for not chiming in and cutting me off. I do want to give the floor to anybody else to give their actual thoughts on this whole Chris Paul, Lawrence Frank, Tyronn Lue, and the Clipper situation. And what makes it worse is, I know Byron up here. Let me take my survey just in case. What makes it worse is these clowns don't got their first round draft pick. These niggas are 5-16, 5-game losing streak, and Chris Paul tried to meet with your head coach, Lawrence, after they got into some type of disagreement or Chris Paul did something that Tyronn Lue did not like, clear as day. And Chris Paul like, all right, you know what? This is obviously a bad scenario. Let's try to meet and talk about it. Lue said, F that. I don't want to talk to you. Went to Frank most likely. Was like, nah, I just can't fuck with him. I ain't going to talk to him. Lawrence said, okay, I got to go ahead and talk to Chris Paul. Then I got to just let him go. That's pretty much what basically just happened. So, I mean, middle of the night, dog. That's all I got to say, bro. I'll open the floor to anybody else that want to chime in on this Chris Paul, Lawrence Frank, Luther.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That whole front office, coaching staff, that shit. These niggas bitches, bro. These niggas bitches. Bro, it's looking like, bro, that Ty Lue shit, him really having an issue with CP3 is what made this all happen, bro. Like, to just kick this nigga off the team, their franchise GOAT, and Lawrence Frank and Steve Ballmer condone this shit.
as the GM and owner, yeah, this
I,
whole Clipper shit is fried, bro.
I
Like
hope
this
them niggas.
entire organization. I see why they cursed. I see why they cursed. I'm
And
not
I
gonna lie.
hope
The
them niggas stay cursed.
last Infinity Stone, nigga, Bulls are gonna be on OKC, nigga. Trust, trust and believe it, nigga. Trust and believe it. They just gonna watch they pick go top 3.
But see,
This
yeah,
shit's cursed, nigga.
that's why I told you, bro. I told you when they put that shit together. I remember what
Yeah.
him and James was in Houston. That shit was all in water. It didn't mix. And if James is the head of the snake over there, and they paying James all that money, I'm not saying James had a word and he said, "Yeah, get rid of the nigga," but I don't know. I just never saw this shit working out. And so if you have to, and you know, because Chris ain't the type of nigga just gonna sit around, not say nothing. If he sees something that he don't like, he gonna say it. And some niggas take offense to that. Some niggas don't like that. You can call it bad leadership or whatever it is you want to say. I don't have a problem with it. Nigga, as long as you ain't saying no foolish shit, shit that don't make sense, shit that just ain't right, I ain't not asking niggas just shut up and be quiet and don't say nothing. If you see something that you don't like, nigga, speak up. Especially if you got the experience, nigga. You've been around for a minute. I don't have no problem with that. And for a team that I can understand if these niggas, I can understand it more if they were on the verge of winning something right around the corner, trying to make sure they stay in the heat, make sure they stay in the playoff race. Y'all don't got shit to lose by keeping him on your team if he is a detriment. Just go. I ain't gonna play him. He gonna be at the end of the bench. But for y'all to do that, man, like he just some bullshit ass nigga like that, like he never meant nothing to the league. I don't give a damn how y'all feel about Chris either. Y'all, I'm a Chris Paul nigga. I love Chris Paul. Always will, always have. Ain't got no issues with him. But besides all that, it's certain times, where you just have a certain level of respect for people and what they've done and brought to the league. And so I don't know. I just think it's bullshit. I wish these niggas nothing but bad as it relates to basketball. I hope they stay in the doldrums. And it just, I don't know. I ain't finna get on my man Uno or whatever y'all call him these days too much. But yeah,
You know
I,
what? You know what the craziest part is? They knew all this shit was going on, and then 4 days tweeted out he was ending his career as a Clipper. Like they knew all this shit was going on,
Yeah.
and still was pretending like in public, like, oh, we gonna honor him all season. He gonna end the season as a Clipper. We love Chris. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, he beefing with the head coach. The head coach, they said for weeks, not days. Him and the head coach haven't been on speaking terms in weeks. So, and then to release it at 3 a.m. is insane. What was the purpose? Well, I know the purpose. Well, I don't get why organizations do that because the news is 24/7. It's just going to cycle anyway. It's just going to be as big as it was anyway. Would have been otherwise anyway. But to release it at 3 a.m. is some real pussy shit. Like,
Well, Chris
I, I,
Paul was
I
the one that released it though. I think on
Talk up a
Instagram.
little bit, Heaven Sent.
but they put a statement out right thereafter though. Like they
Yeah,
didn't have this.
like it was Chris Paul who kind of maybe they didn't want to release it at 3 a.m. I don't know, but Chris Paul was the one that notified everyone that he was released first initially.
Yeah, but it sounded like they told. Well, either whether they released it at 3 a.m. or not, it sounded like they told him right when it happened. Like right around the time that it happened. It don't sound like he was sitting on the news and then he just decided to release it at that point. It sounded like they had just told him right around that time,
Yeah.
which is similar. It's similar feeling for me. Like that's still that's some dumb shit. You got to find a more elegant way to do that, even if it's some bullshit PR shit that you got to do to save face. You could have made up some shit like, oh, Chris wants to go to a competitive team for his last season, yeah, whatever. Like I don't know. That shit,
Yeah, I
but
don't
it's
think
typical Clipper shit.
to do that.
I ain't gonna lie, it's fucked up. And the only reason it's fucked up is because he's their only legend. For real, for real. He's their biggest legend. He's
The only
their most
legend.
valuable player, probably in their franchise. And even if Ty Lue like hate this nigga, he's not that bad that he's like fucking up y'all being ass. Like y'all ass because y'all ass. It ain't got shit to do with Chris Paul. 'Cause y'all didn't even play him for a good portion of the year. Just don't play him.
It's just a common denominator with these teams that these teams happen on. And he said he don't want to talk about Uno. Well, fuck it, I will. That nigga everywhere he go, it's a fucking issue.
I don't know why y'all
I'm
putting
sorry.
that on. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is not a Harden thing because they did
Are
this
you
shit.
sure?
They did this shit to Blake Griffin. Harden wasn't
Oh
there.
no,
Yeah,
no.
but that's different
I
though.
said,
I mean,
yeah,
that was
yeah. They
that
say
wasn't this.
It's not
I,
different.
I, I,
They literally raised his jersey and was like, "You will retire here. We love you. Resign," and then traded him right after.
No, I'm not talking about him being. I'm not talking about him being released. I'm talking about the events leading the people who he clashed with led to his release. So yeah, the release and shit. They have a history of not doing good by their franchise stars, but the circumstances leading up to that were different. And it seems like a circumstance leading up to this one were player and coach. Coach Ty Lue. Players, I bet all the money in my bank account that one of them players was James Harden. I'm not putting
I
all this on
promise.
Harden.
I'm right there with you. Take my money too. Take
Yeah,
mine
like
too. I know
I'm
it. I
not putting.
promise you.
It could be
And I'm not
Kawhi.
putting all this on Harden. I'm just putting on. I'm putting.
Always sliding underneath this shit. This shit blowing me. It could
You
have been
said who?
Kawhi. This is my thing. Like,
Well, yeah, him too. They don't have no leaders. That's the problem. That's what.
the owner of the franchise has set a precedent where they do not give a fuck about what you've actually done for the franchise and at all, because they did this to Blake Griffin. They've done this to Chris Paul, and to a lesser extent, they did it to Paul George. As much as y'all shit on Paul George about how he don't show up and he don't do this, he was the only person that led them the furthest they have ever been.
Yep.
He was always available when Kawhi Leonard was never available. He did what he could, and he was willing to take a pay cut for them to stay, and they said, no, get the fuck on. Like, they just not loyal as a franchise.
That's true, but that doesn't have to conflict with the other side of it, though. They can both be true. Like, each individual situation is just circumstances that when shit gets rough, they don't do right by their people. But each circumstance is different.
Yeah, but
I mean, I think a part of it though, Tines, is like they did have an entire owner prior when all these old niggas are drafted, and it's a nigga that owns everything now. He don't give a fuck. He just trying to win. Like, he don't care about people. Like,
which goes to my point
he don't have no tie to none of that shit. Like the Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, he had no ties to them for real.
Yeah, but which goes to my point of no loyalty. Like, that's my point. Like, he running this shit like he is a businessman, and that's why this Kawhi shit is funny as shit, and it's karma. Because, like, for the people who literally were down for you and really cared about the franchise, you fucked them over. And for the player who don't give a fuck and don't play basketball, you paying him out your nose to the point where you overpaying him, where you got to pay him under the table. The shit is funny.
You don't think you don't think no loyalty, because I think no loyalty is a big part of it, but you don't think that's too reductionist? Because it's like I see no loyalty, and I also see no foresight, because a lot of the situations they found themselves in are like seem like the easiest shit in the world to see coming. Like, to be honest.
I think no loyalty is the thing, because even with the
no, it's definitely a thing. It's one of the main things for sure.
Yeah, like even with the Chris Paul thing, they weren't playing him. You could have just kept him on and just not play him, and then when you were shit later on, you could let him finish the season. Like it's just they have no reason to cut Chris Paul.
But it's like the other side of that is Chris Paul. We've heard these rumors about Chris Paul literally everywhere he's been. So to me, in a locker room that doesn't have any really vocal leadership, to not think that he was going to come, not maybe you didn't think he was going to ruffle feathers, but to me that seems like something. Maybe I don't know to what extent it got to, but to know that Chris Paul was going to come in and try to be one of the more vocal leaders in a locker room where you don't have anyone in there that fills that void, I don't know what they were expecting when they got dude.
Which I agree with you, because he was like this before he left. And Ty
that's one of the reasons. Like I don't know, bro.
He was like this before he left, and so I don't know why they think he's not gonna be like this when he came. I don't know. It's just weird. He came. He made him and Blake Griffin together made the Clippers not as much of a laughingstock. Literally changed their was the culture and like the way.
Well, he gave them a call. They didn't have no fucking culture.
Like, and change the way that they view them. I just think, like...
No, he came in 2014. They were already building, like, 2013.
Yeah, they were building, but, like, literally the Lob City and shit like that came. Like, the marketing and everything came when he was there. Like, Blake Griffin is a part of it. That's why I said him and Blake Griffin. I don't know. Like, it's just... It's messed up. Like, I don't... Like, you know who he was before he got there. You knew... Like, everybody knows who he is. He was there before. You knew that. Like, you probably were like, we're going to swallow that because he is a franchise. Like, he is a franchise goat or whatever. Like, I just don't understand, like, why you think that this is a good thing to do. Like, at all.
Keep an eye on... I would keep an eye on James, too. Not for anything like this. Just... He got benched... Just over them overall. He got benched, in my estimation, because they brought everybody else back in the fucking game. In that Miami game, it looked like for lack of effort because he was trolling most of that night. And when shit start to go left, that shit seems to snowball on teams that he's on. So if they keep losing, that's a nigga I would keep an eye on.
From a request trade perspective, right?
Bro, he's forcing his
Just
way out.
that
He's gonna force
perspective
his way
and
out.
his effort too. Like when shit go, he not one of them niggas that
You
when
can
shit go.
tell, you can tell when he's ready to like go. And like that Heat game, nigga. That's a ready to go Harden. Like he don't want to play there no more, bro.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw
No
it this
effort.
season. That's the first time I saw it this season for real.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, look here. I don't know everything, but I know a little something. I know a little something. And I told y'all who this nigga was,
So
bro.
OG, these niggas got 5 wins. He's supposed to try his hardest out this bitch. Fuck these niggas. Get me out of
Man,
here.
I told y'all the nigga would tap out in a minute. He don't give a damn about none of that. And he's passive aggressive. So he the type of nigga, he mad about shit, but he ain't gonna say nothing. You just gonna walk around there mad. I ain't gonna say nothing. Niggas know I'm mad. And then he want everybody to cater to him, specifically the leaders and the like the coach and then the GM and all that shit. That's the worst kind of head of the snake you can have on a team. I noticed that shit when I saw him. Like, I don't want no part of that. Never ever will. Don't want to touch that shit. I don't give a fuck about no triple double. Get that nigga off my team, man. That nigga is poison, bro. I'm telling you. The nigga is poison. Y'all can sit around and be ecstatic about the numbers and all that. Man, fuck that. If that nigga's the head of your snake is a broke motherfucker. I'm just telling you.
Man, that
All
team was
Y'all can hear me, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
Pete.
bro.
What's happening, bro? What's happening?
What's good, bro?
Man, nah, this is wild. This is wild. It's like Clippers is the worst. I tweeted that they're the worst franchise in the history of the like NBA, in my opinion. All things considered, like not even just the situation with Chris Paul, like Twin and all y'all been saying how they do all they players, going back to the Donald Sterling stuff. Even before Donald Sterling, they were just ass. Like everything about this franchise is just cursed, and they're the worst franchise in sport. But for me, it's like with CP, I think which was dumb in my opinion, they thought Chris Paul possibly would just come here and just really just want to just retire a Clipper. Which I don't think nobody was expecting them to be this bad, number one. Let me say that. But with them starting to be bad the way that they have been, like, and it just getting worse and worse, it's like we pissed off as an organization. I'm pissed off as a head coach. I don't need your little old ass who not even technically playing good right now. I don't need your old ass making it worse, pretty much. And they threw a temper tantrum and they got him out the door. And it just goes to show like how weak minded and macaroni bag, like my mom used to say, this franchise is. Like they have no backbone. Like, and that's who they've been forever for the most part. And Chris Paul is just, the last person to just kind of be a recipient of how trash they can be. So I was just my nigga. Would have loved him to, see him retire in LA because that's where he wanted to be, with his family, whatever. So would have loved to see him retire Clipper, bro, because him and Blake Griffin, they changed that franchise and made them relevant. So it's messed up, but it's like I don't want to say I get the Clipper side of it, but Chris Paul not the type of nigga like even losing. He's just not the type of nigga that's just gonna sit back and not say nothing. Like even though he on his way out, I'm guessing that's what they was expecting. Like, hey, bro, I know we losing, but you on your way out. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, chill out.
And
Yeah.
just shut the fuck up and retire Clipper. Like, we don't need you adding to it. Like, and then Chris Paul not gonna go for that. That's not him. So it is what it is. I will say, and because I ain't gonna keep kind of saying what everybody already said. I will say another thing that makes them trash. This is bad for business. This is bad for business. Superstars is looking at this. Like, now, do I feel like everybody like Chris Paul? No. Hell, this community don't even really like Chris Paul, which is why I'm kind of low-key surprised that people are coming to his defense in this community, which I can appreciate. But Chris Paul is not a like dude like that. But the same,
more, bro.
Huh? Yeah, fast. So, like, you got superstars that's looking at this. Like, why not?
They gave me that. My mom got that from me.
Barry,
Yeah,
Barry,
bro, I
you
had
on
that
mute.
like
Barry, you on
16 years.
mute. Barry.
Yeah, I think
Go ahead, Byron. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like you gotta think like this is bad for business. Like you got
Kawhi not gonna be there forever. James Harden, like y'all saying, and I'm with y'all. He probably gonna request a trade before the season over with. Like I can see this shit just really just getting ugly, ugly, ugly. So you got a quote unquote future bomber. Feel like money can solve everything. That's his main problem. Fuck morals, fuck all that. Like he think money can solve everything, and just like bro, people are gonna see and pay attention to how you doing your like players, like how you treating superstars, and at the end of the day, that shit gonna probably bite you in the ass even more in the future. The way you trying to just cut all these corners and make this uncomfortable situation as comfortable as possible while you trying to dig out of it, you possibly fucking your future up. So that's another little wrinkle I'll throw into this whole equation. But yeah, yeah, Clippers ain't shit. Clippers ain't shit. You know, hopefully CP can go out with some dignity somewhere, man, because that he don't as much whatever however you feel about Chris Paul, he don't deserve to go out like this, bro. Like, nah.
And to your point about the community not really caring about Chris Paul, but you surprised to see no, it's a right and wrong thing. This ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, this ain't a preference of player. This is just right or wrong and respect, bro. Come on, man. I think if you a good nigga, man, you can't argue, right and wrong and respectful things. And that's just some foul shit, man. I don't wish them niggas nothing. And like I said, well, I ain't gonna even keep going that nigga too much. But but that's all right. Go ahead on T. Go ahead.
Hey, Byron, you know I'm not the biggest fan of this nigga, but to make another LA basketball team relevant at a point, that means a fucking lot for the sport, bro. Like, regardless of how I feel about the nigga. You get what I'm saying, though, Byron? Like, to make the Clippers, who originally the same, like, to get them relevant, like, in terms of people actually paying attention with the Lob City era, which was really him, if you look at those times, like, making those plays. That's kind of crazy. Some of the stuff is just blatant disrespect, though. Like, it's not even like, I don't like the nigga, but you can't just disrespect your best player.
Yeah, no, I think I kind of underestimated how y'all can be serious when I made that statement. Like y'all can be serious when it's time, and like, cause I was expecting like on some trolling, like Chris Paul, shut your old ass up, like boom, 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 like you was playing ass anyway, type shit. But nah,
I'm also not another point. I'm also not with Ty Lue, just thinking he knows more than Chris Paul about basketball either. All respect. If he says something that you get what I'm saying, though, Byron? Because I don't think he said it from a point of like, fuck this shit, I hate y'all niggas. I don't think he's that. I think he's a real competitor where he's like, this is not good offense. This is not whatever he's seen film wise that makes sense. And he's, calling it out. And that's kind of what you need in that locker room at times.
Yeah. Now I'm with you, but Ty Lue, like, not to drag it out, but Ty Lue seemed like Ty Lue's a strong-headed dude. Like he's a strong-minded coach. Like he went at LeBron, like championship year. Like he was one of the biggest reasons. I mean, outside of LeBron being who he is, he challenged Bron like all the time as a coach. So if with them underachieving the way that they doing, he the type of motherfucker that's really gonna take that shit personally, even if it's some shit he need to take accountability for or what. But he gonna be pissed off. Like he a competitor too. And having a motherfucker like Chris Paul at the end of the bench when you already going through it as a coach, that's a clash waiting to happen. Like somebody like T. Lue, being the type of mentality he got, and trying to probably figure shit out, seeing what's working, trying to figure out what's not working, whatever like that. In the midst of that happening, you got a strong-headed Chris Paul who like probably agitating the shit out you like a little gnat in your ear, like motherfucker, what you doing? Not literally, but probably like just paraphrasing, figuratively speaking. So it was it was bound. It was like with them being as bad as they are, bro. This was kind of bound to just be some bad shit. And the fact that him and T. Lue wasn't speaking for weeks, that's not surprising to me. If you know T. Lue history as a coach, that's not surprising at all. Because he probably could have got to the point that the motherfucker would have fought on some shit. Because them niggas peers, like they almost peers for the most part. Like T. Lue was still playing, if I'm not mistaken, when CP got drafted. So it's not like you talking to like no elder or like youngster no shit. These motherfuckers relatively like close to the same age, not too far apart. So it's like, man, nah. It's I get it from a coaching standpoint. Like I'm not trying to have this motherfucker in my ear while I'm trying to figure out why the fuck we just underachieving in the worst way possible. Yeah. So it's what it is.
But you, I mean, just because a nigga giving you some advice and he, yeah. That, I mean, okay, yeah, but I mean, because you a coach, bro. You can't Because, to the point, like T was kind of making. Sometimes the nigga might have
Yes,
been telling
sir.
you something
Appreciate
right.
that, Shaggy. With
You know what I
the
mean?
Right.
Nigga might have
Let's
been telling you some right
go.
shit. You just don't want to hear it. You can tone that shit out, man, for the greater good in this situation. Let the nigga ride it out. You ain't. I wish Chris Paul would have whooped him now. I wish
Bro,
Chris Paul would have put them
And I'm
hands
not gonna
on his
lie,
ass.
This is
OG.
thing, but OG, hold on, and I'm not tripping though, right? Y'all remember when he was when Braun was in Cleveland? Didn't T. Lou like Jordan might be able to remember if nobody else do? Didn't T. Lou like have to take a break? Like he had to take like a mental break off some like during that time or some shit? Or I'm tripping. Like I think
I
T. Lou
can't
like had
remember.
to step down when they was. I think T. Lou had to from I forgot when it
Yeah,
was.
shout out to
T.
Shaggy
Lou
for that.
stepped away from the T.
My
Lou
bad.
stepped away from the team. If I'm not mistaken, now you good. He had to step away from the team. If I'm not mistaken, from like for like mental reasons, like to get himself together. So he already don't seem like from that time, like a motherfucker that's wrapped too tight, and it was just bad shit, like just compounding the situation, bro. So yeah, but I mean,
Ryan,
as a coach, you need to be built
I'm
to
just not
handle shit like that.
opposed to having vets.
They ain't gonna stop talking real quick, so I'm gonna leave Discord real quick to say this. Shaggy, much appreciated, brother. Truly appreciate that. Y'all, we're on the road to 100 this month. So if y'all want to contribute or extend y'all support for the platform, I would greatly appreciate that. It's still 35% off five or more gifted subs for the next 3 minutes, or probably even for the rest of this whole entire day. So appreciate that for the 5 gifted. Not the real deal. Yeah, shout out to Shaggy for sure. D Mitch on YouTube. Yeah, facts. I agree with you. And then Black, I see your messages as well. DY. Let me go back to the Discord. I didn't want to cut nobody off, so I was like, let me just drop real quick.
Regardless of what he makes sense at, that's a whole nother conversation. So,
That shit don't even matter, bro. He don't make sense. Like,
yeah.
it
He
I
might
don't want
he
to
might not
sign him,
make
bro.
it nowhere, but it's okay. Somebody should sign him.
All right.
We
Oh,
need a point guard. I'll say we need one, but we let that nigga sit over there. We're taking shit. I'll take him.
hopefully
Let a
Chris.
mentor read on some shit.
Hopefully Chris
No, I ain't
Paul.
saying playing him before some niggas, but I'm just saying, hey, something happened. Yeah, come on through. Yeah,
I
we
said
can
mentor,
use.
big bro.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And I ain't your big bro, nigga. I'm the uncle something, nigga. I ain't your big bro, nigga. You 20 years old. Nah, I'm just fucking with your T. But yeah,
Hopefully,
man, this is a fucked up situation, man. Fucked up all the way around. Go ahead, Ed. My bad.
nah, you good. Yeah, it's a messed up situation. Good 35 minute talks in regard to the situation, and like we all. I think I just heard Byron say on the back when I was coming back in here. As far as the situation, as far as where he can play, I don't know. I don't either, but I do hope that organization gives him. Not even like I said. That's why when I made my statement about that, whether it's just practice, whether it's just shoot around, whether it's just walking into the gym for these NBA arenas for the last time, like giving him a chance to even if he's not even playing many meaningful minutes, or if he's playing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like hope somebody gives Chris Paul a chance and signs him, man, and have him
I'll be the
finish his
OKC
career the right
Thunder.
way. You said what, Heaven sent?
I'll be joins the OKC Thunder and gets a ring.
Yeah, even that. Honestly, that'd be beautiful for the
Dang,
game.
I'm sorry, low as hell.
Yeah, you do sound low.
What she say?
I had to turn up on my end. She said hopefully he
Turn me up.
goes. But you want to say it again?
I said turn me up.
I turned you up. Yeah, she said turn her up, Byron.
Yeah,
I got her on
you
like
was loud. You
183.
can get on my end, woman.
Yeah.
What?
You as loud as you can get on my end. If you don't, how about you turn them $1,500 AirPods you got in your ear?
I'm a soft-spoken woman.
Next game, man.
Well, she said hopefully OKC sign him and he get a ring.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see that happen.
So, but shout out to I know that's not a shout out perspective. My bad, I take that back. But hopefully Chris Paul lands on the team. Another thing that I wanted to bring to y'all attention real quick before we get into some NBA things. After this, we're gonna be talking about biggest surprises in NBA at the moment, whether it's a team and or players or teams and or players. I wanted to bring up something that I saw this morning that I thought to DM myself to bring up for the show. An NBA executive says Ja Morant is a pain in the ass, injury prone, and not good anymore. And people around the league compare him to John Wall and Derrick Rose. The combination of pain in the ass, injury prone, not that good anymore, and big contract is a bad one, said an East executive who added that he wouldn't want Morant on his roster regardless of salary. Morant is only 26, but some talent evaluators around the league believe that his best years have already passed. Those skeptics compare Morant to Derrick Rose and John Wall, smaller guards who relied heavily on spectacular athleticism that was sapped by injuries. shortening their stints as superstars. Heaven sent. What's your thoughts on this right here on the
They
screen?
found my burner. Oh my god.
What? What you just say?
They found my burner. That's exactly what I tweeted.
Are you serious?
I'm joking, but I agree with the
Bro, what?
assessment.
She a clown, bro.
Like what you say though, Heaven sent?
I agree with everything that was said 100%, even though I think it's disrespectful to John Wall and Derrick Rose.
Yeah, the John Wall thing.
Damn.
The John Wall part is crazy because
Wait. The John Wall part is crazy.
John Wall was a high level playmaker. John Wall was like, John Wall at least shot a mid range jump shot. Like, I
4
don't.
years, I'm not.
Well,
So what
John Wall
disrespect-
didn't peak
you
how
know what disrespect
John
is?
Wall didn't peak how John Morant did though. So I want to make that clear. John, I think peaked probably higher, like 2-3 years ago, something like that. So I will say
D
that.
Rose peaked higher than all them niggas.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true
I
too.
don't think he peaked higher than Rose.
Yeah.
Who? Ja or Rose? Who peaked higher between Ja and Rose?
Yeah, Ja was crazy a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
so
lie.
I will give Ja
Ja
that.
was wild. Like
Yeah.
Ja was a motherfucker. I love to kick that little bastard while he down, but I ain't gonna play with him in terms
When I
of
was
peak.
saying peak, I was more so saying I wasn't thinking about him as a player. I was thinking about accomplishments wise. But I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to this executive saying, or this exec saying pain in the ass, injury prone, and not good anymore. I think the not good anymore part is gas. I think that's a little extreme. I think John Morant is a good basketball player, but it's easy when things can catch up to you, and schemes can coverages can be thrown at you, which it makes you difficult to be able to get your game off. John Morant was a guy that thrived in pick and roll, also get into the paint, shoot a little floater, or like the tweet say, use the athleticism and dunk on a guy, or finish with a tough acrobatic layup. Now, when you're going against John Morant, for the most part, you can stack the paint, go under on screen, sag off of him, leave him open on the 3-point line, and he's not going to make the shot. If I had to look up his stats right now, he's probably shooting 20% from 3 on the season. Also, on top of that, super duper injury prone, and when you get a player like him, top 2 pick in the draft, well on his way, or was well on his way to being a superstar in the NBA, that comes with $40-50 million contracts. Nobody wants to pay. Say that again.
And a mouth.
Yes, I was leaving that part for last, but yeah, that comes with the $40-50.
Oh, what?
You said in
my fault.
You said in the mouth, right, Heaven sent?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I was saying I was gonna bring that up too, but yeah, man, that comes with a $40-50 million contract, and ideally, when you're paying a guy that amount, $50-60 million, they're the number one option on your team. More often than not, they're the number one option on your team, and when you get to trying to build a championship team. And that player that's the number one option and or number 2 making 40, let's just say 40-60 because the salary keep going up. 40-60, they're your number 1 or number 2 option. And if they're that, and when you're number 1 or number 2 option, you need to be on the court for your team to be successful. You need to be on the court for your team to have postseason runs, right? And win games to even get into the postseason and or be out of the play-in. And Ja Morant, and also you can't be a headache off the court. I know for the most part, I don't want to assume I don't know the brother, but for the most part, the gun stuff is behind him. The beating up the little kid thing behind him. Like the strip club thing. Like, these players go to strip club, but the strip club thing, all that's behind him.
The gun stuff and the beating up little kids.
I want you to think. You said beating up the little kids.
It is crazy. It is crazy. But it's behind him, y'all. It's behind him, though.
There's no way you framed it like that.
I'm being real. That's what happened.
I don't call that shit what it is.
Yeah, he punched a little kid at his crib. It's real. I'm not making it up. I
just feel like if you a $50 million player and you supposed to be the number 1 option, you should at least be better than Austin Reeves. What are you gonna say, OG?
I just had a question. I was thinking about this the other day, ironically. I was thinking about Ja and his dad, and I was thinking about Zion. And I said, didn't Zion and Ja play for T on the AAU team?
Yeah, they play AAU together, I believe.
Yeah.
For T, right? For Ja's dad, right?
For Ja Daddy. Oh no, I don't know about for Ja.
I don't know if it was Ja dad, but that's a good question actually.
That was before Zion popped though.
Okay.
But still, my point is, I think, and my
But
point is,
they did play together. They did play together.
Yeah,
yeah.
they
And
played
so
together.
niggas, and I don't know a whole lot about T, but I see how he carry himself, and I know if I was an NBA
He
dad,
wasn't a
nigga,
coach. He wasn't a coach.
okay. He wasn't a coach. Okay, all right, all right.
Oh, you stopping right there?
I think he cut out.
Sound like his service went up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think it's sad that you're this young, still a fun basketball player. And I'm hoping that he can be able to pick things back up. But Ja, I mean, I'm gonna just say this and leave it here, my brother. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy to be one way and play one way and have to shift your game to make yourself stay relevant as you should, and or also make yourself stay at an elite and or good to great to elite status in the NBA as a point guard, as the floor general of a team. You gotta get a jump shot. I mean, that's the only way that I can. You got to get a jump shot. You got to become a better leader on the court and off the court, and you got to try to take care of your body a little bit more, man. It's really just that simple. If those three things don't happen and don't change, I'm questioning how long Ja Morant's career will be in the NBA, because guys like that, they go away pretty quickly as of late. One guy that's holding on, and shout out to him, is Russell Westbrook. I got to give Westbrook credit. He's holding on because Westbrook brings different things to the game. He's going to bring that defensive intensity. He's going to bring the rebound. He's still going to bring the playmaking and things like that. He's obviously struggling as a
Play basketball. It's crazy.
yeah. There we go. And that's the biggest thing of them all. He's healthy for the most part. Russ be healthy throughout his career for the most part, literally. So, yeah, man, Ja Morant, I got those three things for you. I don't think he's not good anymore, but it's hard to want to pay a guy $40-60 million while expecting him to be the number one and or two option, and he can get game played out of a game and or also probably not in those big games or big matchups from an injury perspective.
What his contract is? How many more years he got?
Let me check right now for you, brother. Ja Morant is looking at right now 39 this year, 42 next, 44 the year after. Then he's unrestricted in 28-29.
Worst.
Yeah,
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I don't even want to speculate. I'll try and think about what next contract will look like, but damn.
He been enjoying his money.
Yeah.
He ain't getting back to that number.
He not touching 50. I'll say that.
Hell no. Hell no.
He's gonna be 28-29, not touching 50. So I can say that for sure. And for somebody of his status, he's supposed to be well over. He's gonna be his next one's supposed to be well over 50 for sure. But nah, he's not.
He was supposed to be the face of the league. They said him and Zion.
Y'all got any other comments on this Ja Morant thing before I take it to the next thing?
I don't think we've seen a situation like this between him, Trey, and LaMelo.
Damn it! You took the next thing, man. Yeah, that's the next thing I said to myself. But yeah, go ahead though.
No. Yeah, I'm not going. I wasn't going to.
Nah, it's literally next. It's fine. It goes together. It was literally the next thing. Like, literally.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I saw that tweet too. No, but it's just like I don't think we've seen a situation like this where guys are coming up on like guys who we consider stars, all NBA caliber players, and it's just like nobody could potentially want them, and they up for contracts. I don't know. I don't think LaMelo is, but or Ja's on the contract too. But just a situation where nobody wants them, and you can't find a fit for all NBA talent. It's just weird. 3 all NBA league guards, hard to find in the league, and you can't find talent. You can't find a place for them on a contender. It's a weird situation. I can't remember that happening really in my time watching the league.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up right there because I literally was gonna take the job thing and take it right to this because I agree with everything you just said, and I think the Hawks been giving us signals and signs first and foremost, and also not even just the Hawks, the league. When a lot of people say, well, Trae Young is snubbed from the All-Star game and he don't get along with the coaches, so they're not going to pick him and things like that. And the narrative that's been around Trae Young for the last 2-3 years for the most part. Now LaMelo is going from. It's funny because this literally happened to all three of them right now at the same time. It went from Trae Young starting 2 years ago, and that was where 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago, when Ja was at his height, like where Ja's this, Ja that, gritty, da 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 da. Ja was running. He was about to damn near run the NBA from a face standpoint, damn near. And then it shifted to that trade thing that started around 2 years ago with the All-Star game and snubbed, and he's doing this. He's averaging 28 and 10, 28 and 11. He can't make the thing, da 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 Now he did get some praise in 21, right, when he took the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals, and after that, shit went downhill. And now when you get to LaMelo, the biggest thing that's on Twitter right now is, oh, how he wants out, oh, how he's not a team player, oh, how he just chucks up shots, oh, who would want him to be the point guard of their team. All three things are being said about all these same players right now in different ways. And for Trae Young, the Hawks gave us one of the biggest signs this offseason. How you get KP, how you get Nah, how you get Luke, how you bring Jalen back, how you still have Onyeka, how you just draft Zach as the number 1 overall pick, how you extend Dyson Daniels, I believe they did, but don't extend Trae Young, your best player on your team. How you not extend Trae Young after you felt like you put the proper, well, I will believe they felt like they put the proper pieces around Trae Young. You went with DeJounte Murray, took a big swing, you missed, but you was able to recoup the proper asset or assets around that with a better guard that fit next to him in Dyson Daniels, right? Then you go out and get Nah, who's having a career year. Shout out to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Probably up there for most improved player so far this season. I don't know. Probably should be number 1. I don't know. Let me check that actually while I'm talking.
Oh, settle down, buddy.
Yeah, shout out to Reeves though, but I want to see what the odds got right now for most improved, because Nickeil gotta be up there. You don't like Nickeil for that? Nickeil.
Nah, Nickeil a good name.
Nickeil most improved. Oh, I'm way off. He's nowhere up there. They got Jalen Durham leading. Damn.
Denny Advia is good too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Denny,
Giddy, Ryan. Yeah.
Bro, but see, but listen, you
Jalen
gotta think about it though, right? Because that's going off of the whole year, and like even with Trae being there, Alexander Walker wasn't getting off, and when Trae come back, he's not gonna go. He's not gonna get off.
Right.
So it's like it's tough.
Yeah.
Versus Duran gonna get off. Cade there or not, Abdi is gonna get his regardless, and Giddy is gonna get his regardless.
I don't like that award.
Twin, you recognize him again, Twin? You recognize him fully yet?
No, he did. He did some shit the other day. It dropped it down to 30%. I forgot what it was though.
You say 30?
Yeah, I dropped it down to 30. He did some crazy shit. I don't remember.
Probably something with a parlay. But yeah, man.
That's so sad.
Something.
What are you talking about, Ben Hunter? What are you talking about?
That's so sad.
Something with a parlay, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah, I believe it. I genuinely believe it.
But yeah, man. The same thing is happening to all three of these guys right now, and I think the one that's getting done the worst, just in my opinion, I am a fan of him. I'm a fan of all these guys, but he is one of my favorite players. But that's not nothing to do with my comment. I do think Trae Young can be a good point guard on a good basketball team that has the proper defensive personnel around him. Like, I don't see why the talks around Trae Young is what it is. Now, if it's LaMelo, I understand, because LaMelo don't even play like Trae. You want him to play like Trae ideally, but I can't even explain it. I can't even. I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say, because I can't really say what I'm trying to say. But
he's been benched 4 times, like 3 or 4 times in a stretch of games.
Yeah,
for them to have a chance to win. LaMelo for like in the past back half of last year, first half of this year, like they've been benching him routinely.
Yeah, I don't think him and what's his name, Charles Lee.
Yeah.
He seemed like a no shit taker type coach. So I don't.
And that's what I was telling.
I don't think their personalities mesh probably, because he don't mind benching.
It don't. And that's what I was telling B Young. It's like, it ain't the fact that LaMelo don't rock with Charlotte or rock with the guys. This the team that can succeed around LaMelo. He just don't like the coach being on his ass, and it's that simple. He don't want the coach to be on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga, he ain't want his own daddy on his ass.
Like, you see what I'm saying? He not trying to hear that. He trying to go out there and have fun. But this the mob full of LaMelo. You got shooters, athletic. You finally got a decent big. Like, you got scores everywhere. He can get his assist numbers up.
Man, some of these kids victim to this day and age, bro. Melo been in the limelight since he was 13?
Like, bro.
He been an internet sensation since he was a kid, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy that they got to pick on him. Like, that shit wild to me. I keep looking at it.
Yeah, I'm literally looking at it too. It's crazy. It's literally
they
crazy.
Would have this pick, bro.
It's crazy, and it go together, bro. Damn. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about that situation for these 3 guards. I do think that there's a place in this league for Trae Young, and I do think he can be a guard in this league for a long time. Ja Morant, I get the question marks. LaMelo, really damn good. Probably the most talented one out of all 3 of them, because what he can do. But I just feel like he just don't put it all together, and maybe he need. I don't know. I can't really speak. I don't know. BJ, what you think about it?
I think a change of scenery would do all of these guys well. I think a change of scenery would do all of these guys really well. So I don't think none of them are done. I don't know
Yeah.
about Ja getting a crazy contract again. That's the nigga that's risky because of the injuries.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of these niggas, for the most part, like change of scenery would do these
Well,
niggas
LaMelo a
well.
banged
It's
up
the
nigga too
hustle.
though. LaMelo a banged up. How much LaMelo making right now?
Yeah,
LaMelo a banged up
Lamelo's
nigga too
Lamelo
though.
thanks.
Like
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
he don't play
at all.
basketball for real though. Like you're right. I don't think Lamelo has crazy contract value either though.
See, I hear you though, but I'm gonna ask you this: do you think a change of scenery? I agree with you on a change of scenery, but do you think a change of scenery and a new role in that new scenery would benefit these guys? Because the role they all been playing was they the head of the snake. Do you think they can go somewhere and lead that team to be a successful team as the head of the snake on each one of them teams?
No, I mean all these niggas are twos for the most part. Like it's really not too many guards that you look at, and like of the young guys that you necessarily say are like the man. Like there's a couple. I'm not saying there aren't, but for the most part, your guys are usually like bigs and forwards in this NBA. Like
Yeah,
those are your get to it guys. It's
Boy,
a little bit harder for guards to be that.
it's so
yeah,
sad if all Trey Young would just have to do is just tweak his, not tweak. It would be a big adjustment. Get your ass off the ball, bruh.
yeah,
Because Jalen Johnson playing the point forward the way he playing it right now,
Man, he's so
bro. He
good,
would
bro.
be the perfect. It would be the perfect situation for Trey if he would just get off the ball.
yeah,
But niggas
yeah.
don't
Can
want
you?
to do that. That's the end of the
Yeah,
day, bro.
yeah,
I don't know if a
yeah,
change of
Off ball
scenery.
Trey.
I don't know if a change of scenery
bruh. Yeah.
um,
Is he a good enough shooter?
would help
Why is
Lamelo.
your
I
what's
mean,
going on with your mic
that's
today? What's going on with your mic
Yeah, we
today?
can't hardly hear you, Heaven
Because
sent.
I'm soft
yeah.
spoken.
20. You sound
No,
like you
you're
down the
no.
street.
Stop the soft spoken crap.
I don't think
I got your user volume on 200.
I don't I don't think a change of scenery helps Lonzo. Sorry, not Lonzo, Lamelo.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
Nah,
he
I think you do.
he the
because of
biggest
the whole
knucklehead out
Nah, yeah,
of
he
because
too
him and
big headed, bro. Like LaMelo.
yeah.
because I'm not gonna lie, he's had nothing but change of scenery. He's been in Latvia. He's been all over the place. He played the exact
Yo,
same.
bro.
Bro.
He played the
Yo, bro.
exact same way.
There's something wrong with her, bro. There's something
This what
really wrong
happens.
with her. She said
This
Latvia, bro. Like,
this tracks with babies of the family, bro. No, not they mean to throw a stray at your twin,
You
but
dead you straight with
but
this.
babies of the family just tend to be some little brats, bro. Some little knuckleheaded brats. My fault on you too, OG. My fault. I ain't mean to come at you like that either, OG. My fault, big dog. But
What the,
yeah,
yeah, I'm the baby of the family, nigga. I don't appreciate. I'm taking that some kind of way, nigga.
That's what I'm
my
Shit.
saying.
fault, my fault, OG. But yeah,
Oh,
bro,
OG, you got older brother or sisters?
I got one of each. Yeah,
Damn, man. So what y'all, a family of 3?
yeah,
Damn, that's all right, man.
yeah.
Okay, so he little bro for real. Okay, shout out.
Goddamn, OG.
yeah, man.
I didn't know that. Oh, you move like you move like you would be the oldest. Like it feel like you would be the oldest, and somebody they'll be looking up to you type stuff. Like I don't know. That's all right. I never knew that. Your older
Yeah,
brother, if you
yeah.
don't mind, your older brother in the sports too, or he?
Nah, my older brother ain't in the sport. Nah, that nigga been in the sci-fi long as I've been knowing. That nigga, he ain't in the sport.
Okay.
Yeah, but I am kind of looked at like the, you know,
Nah, you
the
don't gotta
older
gas yourself
brothers.
up on the internet, man. This the
Yeah, no,
internet.
nigga, I'm just
This
now,
is
nigga,
the
we'll go
internet,
ahead,
OG.
y'all.
This
Since
is
we
the
here,
internet.
nigga, let me go.
You could be like that. Hey, hold on, wait. Have you watched Remember the Titans before?
Yeah, I've remember the Titans before.
Yeah, you can be how Coach Boone was with this family. Remember he lied. He was like 12 brothers and sisters. I was the youngest one.
Yeah.
But they all looked up. Oh, you can
Yeah,
be that type
yeah,
nigga, bro.
yeah,
That type nigga, bro.
yeah. All right, I hear it. Okay.
Hey, out of them 3 niggas right there, though, which one of them would y'all take if you had to pick?
I truly think
Trey
Trey
Young.
Young. Yeah, I truly think Trey
yeah,
Young.
Trey Young.
Yeah, it's not even the conversation.
It's in the background
Yeah.
of the pick.
Yeah.
Take it
Bro,
alone.
Not
he
even
doesn't.
Now
I mean,
LaMelo and
he
Ja,
don't.
the tough part. Who would y'all go between Ja and LaMelo?
Nigga, what?
I probably
I'm not
Lame-
taking Ja.
Bro,
I don't want nothing to do with Ja.
LaMelo clears
I'm,
job, bro.
I'm
Flip
not
a
gonna
coin.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. All respect to Lamelo and talent. Y'all say Ja don't play basketball. Lamelo really don't play basketball, bro.
Neither one of them. Yeah, bro. Them niggas. Yeah.
Right, I'll
Flip
probably
a
choose.
coin, bro.
I'm going Ja, bro. Fuck, I ain't going. I'm cool off that Lamelo
How's
shit.
not John not giving you nothing though.
I
LaMelo
don't want that.
LaMelo giving you everything.
Bro, you
Well, he
it's no
giving you
right
something.
choice, bro. Like them 3.
Oh, it's the
Yeah,
right
that's
choice.
what I'm saying. Just flip a
You
coin.
get the scoring. Think about it. With
He said flip a
LaMelo,
coin.
you get scoring, you get playmaking, you get a little bit of defense, You get, you know what I'm saying?
Defense.
Versus
I think
John
if you get
Morant,
a
right?
healthy, I
Listen,
think if you
listen,
get a healthy
You can't
Josh
speak on
versus John
defense.
Mo-
You can't speak on defense for none of these niggas. What you be?
I mean, hey,
I ain't gonna lie to
all you got to do is just lead the league in deflections.
If you want to say LaMelo because he's 6'7", I just all you got to say. I'd rather you just say LaMelo because he's 6'7".
Yeah.
We good.
LaMelo got the tools at the very least.
does brain count as part of one of the tools or what?
All right, y'all. We talked about Ja. Did I DM myself anything else? We talked about Chris Paul. I think that's it. I wanted to bring those 3 things. The Chris Paul thing threw me off. I don't think I said myself.
What y'all said about what y'all ended up saying about CP3?
Yo.
Nobody
Fuck
was in support,
to sum it up, bro.
except for this nigga Tween who thinks it doesn't matter. But
F the Clippers, they wild as hell.
What are you talking about?
Wait,
Low,
what did Tween say?
Low, F.
no,
Well,
he said
I
on the chat
didn't hear from.
before.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear.
I ain't heard from Twin.
Yeah, but Low, pretty much before Tween go, F the Clippers, they wild as hell. And we hope Chris Paul lands on a team to pretty much finish out his career for the rest of the season. But yeah, Ty Lue and Lawrence Frank are lame and weirdos. I'm trying to say the most respectful way. They're lame and weirdos for what they do to Chris Paul, and it's just that simple. You know what happened, right? Ty Lue and Chris Paul clash.
I don't know what Ty Lue got to do with this.
Okay, Ty Lue and Chris Paul clash. Chris Paul, after they went weeks without talking, some point in between that time, Chris Paul told Lawrence Frank, who is the GM, and said, "Hey, I want to talk to Chris Paul. I want to talk to Ty Lue. Like, she's talking some high.
Schedule a meeting.
Yeah, I want to schedule a meeting with Ty Lue. Ty Lue said, no, I don't want to talk to him. And then Lawrence Frank went to Chris Paul and pretty much released him. So, that's what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
That organization is super janky.
As a nigga that watched every single game, CP3 was like damn near Jeff Van Gundy on the sidelines. He's calling out, you feel me? He's helping the team. Ty Lue doing that, I lost respect for him, honestly. Like, that's like, you can't even talk to him. Like, he's one of the highest IQ niggas, and there was a little bit of report speculation.
Jamar, 1 second. Hello?
Did he cut out?
Yeah,
all right, cool. So good mini cutout. Somebody on YouTube said, "Have y'all talked about Zion?" Jamar Smith. I'm gonna just say this.
Niggas say cool.
Jamar, I'm gonna just say this, bro. I mean, I think we all. Like I think majority of us loved what Zion could be, or should have been for the league. But at this point, we gotta accept the reality of the situation. Like, he's never going to live up to the hype. He's never going to probably play 60 games, 65 game season anymore. He's probably not going to be healthy for the most part throughout his career. Let me just say that. He can play 60 games, 65 games, but he's probably not going to be healthy for the most part throughout his career. And at this point, I label him a bust. I know Jordan Woods on the stage do. I know Tez do. I don't know what anybody else believes or thinks about Zion on the stage, but when you're number 1 overall pick and you get the generational tag and you got Barack Obama coming out to your games at Duke and you got all these big people and players wanting to see you play and you get drafted to the league. Yeah. All type of comparisons that he got. And now you just haven't been living up to expectations, and you also on top of that you can't play. Have we even ever seen Zion in the playoffs? He never played in the playoffs, right?
Just a play-in, I think.
I thought he did.
Nah, he never. He got
playing versus the Lakers and gave them law.
And then he got the hamstring injury, right? Or something like that. Was it a hamstring?
Yeah.
Because I remember B. Ali.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Zion never played in the playoffs, so
I mean, left in the middle of that game too.
Yep. So
as well.
Griff, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
they did CP3 dirty for sure.
Zion probably peaked higher than even all the guards we talked about, like Ja, all them niggas. But he's definitely like, I don't think it's over with him either. Like, that's another nigga like.
Does Zion really peak higher than Ja?
Yeah, he did.
A Zion peak, like, what are y'all talking
I
about?
don't think so. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so either.
Ja
I think Ja peaked higher than Zion.
Ja
he did.
has played in the playoffs. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what y'all call it peak. But
Ja
Ja
for sure. Yeah, Ja peak higher, bro.
27, 60%. That I ain't gonna lie, that shit was different.
As a player, Zion.
Bro, that shit don't do shit for a locker room. It do shit for fucking playoffs. I don't care, bro. Like, that's cool. He can be efficient. Like, it's a bunch of dudes that I call efficiency man. He's one of them. Like, it don't do nothing. Like, no.
But his efficiency was coming with no spacing. That shit was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was insane.
Jamar, one more.
Ja was not. I mean, Zion was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was
crazy.
Yo, Ev.
Yo, hold on, Twin. And then Jamar, respond back. Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. 1 second. And I agree, Jamar. I do think y'all going to trade Zion eventually, whether it's the deadline or whether it's the offseason around draft time. But I mean, I tweeted it last night. Actually, funny enough, Pelican fans should be excited. Pelican fans should be happy because what Fears and Queen are going to do for that organization. I know Queen getting a lot of the praise and the hype on Twitter right now, but Jeremiah Fears is playing Willie Rail. I said, wait, did I say that right? Really well as a
Bro
rookie.
said Willie Brown.
He's playing really well as a rookie
I
so
ain't
far
gonna,
this season as
I'm
well.
not gonna say who you sound like, but
Really
I ain't
gonna
gonna let my.
Nah,
I
chill,
ain't gonna
chill,
do.
bro. You what?
I ain't
Chill
gonna do
out,
my
bro.
dog. Nah,
Nah,
my
you
father.
wild, bro.
I quit, bro.
Bro, that's bullying.
I quit, bro.
That's
I quit, bro. I
bullying.
quit.
That's
Bro. I'm
Yo,
chilling.
bullying.
Tweet, go
I ain't
ahead,
even
bro.
say that.
Tweet,
I ain't even
tweet,
say
go
that,
ahead,
bro.
tweet, go ahead, tweet,
All
go
right, bro.
ahead,
Let me
tweet.
go on mute.
Yeah,
My
All
fault.
right, I'm going on mute.
I'm gonna be Ev. I was
Yeah.
talking that whole time, and I'm like, is my shit cooked? But listen, let me get started with
Nah,
this.
we heard you, bro. We heard you.
No, you didn't. But listen,
Nah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like this shit really weird to me. Like there was a lot of speculation before CP3 got there that Ty Lue and CP3 didn't see fit. I follow a couple mutuals and a couple other respectable beat writers. There was some animosity. This CP3 Ty Lue situation stemmed from some earlier shit that had nothing to do with it. I don't respect that. Ty Lue, you gotta come out, bro. Y'all on the same mission at the end of the day. Like y'all, he all he wanted is a farewell tour. Like he came to the what's it called, Clippers, get 12 that's 14 minutes, do a couple jersey swaps, go out with a bang. Nothing crazy to be honest. Like I don't respect that. You got Chris Paul going out like this, get cut. He didn't even get called, nothing. He just found out on Instagram, nigga, they releasing me.
I thought they said.
This stems from the ownership. This is a regime. Like
He
Ballmer
didn't
got to
find
get
out
a
on
new
Instagram.
regime.
He didn't find out on Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah, they
Oh,
flew out. They
Yeah,
flew
he
out.
met. They met with him in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Oh, they met with him.
Lawrence
Okay, my
Payne.
bad. I
Yeah,
take that statement back.
yeah.
They met. At least met with him. I respect that a little bit.
Well,
But
not
like,
Ty
nigga,
Lue,
you
but
got
yeah.
Blake Griffin. And you got Chris Paul leaving the Clippers on bad terms. Two of the best players to ever suit up for y'all. Like this, this is a bad look to be honest. Like CP3 don't want nothing crazy. Get a farewell tour. Play a
The
couple.
only nigga
Like
who get treated like a star is Kawhi, and that nigga don't play basketball.
it's sad, bro. Like. Imagine what Harden, imagine what Kawhi, imagine all the vets in the locker room see a nigga that put blood, sweat, and tears for a franchise, put in real work
Shit too.
to go out like this. Like they don't respect nothing. Like
I ain't gonna lie, nigga Harden don't care.
no, it's not about him caring. It's about how he's seeing how shit play out.
Byron Harden
He
getting
got-
paid and getting his stats.
He got real equity.
Bro,
Hold on, no.
Harden
Chris Paul
said,
built
I
up
like
real
Wagwan.
equity with the
Savannah, what's the
Clippers.
word?
and Harden saying, bro, I'm getting my, bro, I don't give a damn about no wins and losses.
No,
I'm getting
but
my
like,
stats. Like, what you mean?
Byron, people don't know that, but these people don't care about winning.
Like,
No. I'm not fuck the
what you
winning.
complaining
I'm talking
for?
about. I'm
good.
talking about
I'm
like how they doing niggas. Like you been sliming niggas out. I don't give a fuck about winning, nigga. We trying to get to 30. You feel me? 30
Harden
per game.
is slime. What you mean?
No, Byron,
Man,
you're not
I
saying
ain't
shit.
gonna lie. I'm usually not with Byron, but I don't think Harden give a fuck about that shit. I don't even think he like basketball.
I said Harden, Kawhi, and the
Harden is actually mad that CP3 care about winning. Like what the fuck? He is mad.
What?
Like bro, shut up.
But Harden be mad as shit when he lose.
Bro,
Harden is a sore loser. What the fuck are you talking about? Byron, you stupid ass nigga. What are you talking about?
Yo, y'all, chill. Chill.
That nigga Harden be mad as shit.
Let him
tweet.
get it out. Let him get it out. I'm gonna let him make it. He a good sport most of the time. I ain't go. I let him get it off. I let him get it off. Let him go.
Stop playing with Uno, nigga. I really stand on this shit.
Fair, bro. You right.
That's part of the problem.
Now he in a state crash out mad at CP3, bro.
My fault, gangsta.
No, it's not about CP3. It's a bigger piece. Y'all missing the play. Y'all
You missed
gotta
the whole motherfucker, nigga. What is you talking about? You missing it? You missing everything.
No,
Hey,
y'all
he
missing the
ain't-
play.
I ain't gonna lie,
It's
yeah,
about
Byron, if it was one nigga that was going, I know it was Harden. I ain't gonna hold you. I can bet it.
Wait, what you say?
I said, if it's one nigga I know was happy he was going, it was Harden. I promise you that. I
No.
promise you Harden.
Like Harden don't care about that.
Griff, Giannis didn't officially request the trade yet. That wasn't real, but we'll see what happens.
Nah, he ain't official.
Nah, Brian Windhorst and Shams Vince said it. He's been leaking stuff that he doesn't want to be there. So what is that?
Now, Brian Windhorst actually said that he requested a trade before the season started.
So if
Quote
he
unquote.
don't want to
Yeah, I just
be in
saw that too this
Milwaukee,
morning.
that means that he trying to be out of there. That's a trade, bro.
Well, when it's
He don't
official,
want to
we'll
be
Bro,
speak
he
on it.
Is it true? Is he true?
yeah,
He
yeah,
scrubbed the
yeah.
bug shit from his Instagram though,
Yeah,
outside of
that's
like the
true.
finals.
Yeah,
That's
he
true.
deleted
They,
he deleted
but
tweets
they
and
say
all
One of
that.
my
they say
niggas, one of one
Twitter
of
is
my
really the big
niggas,
thing. They
one of
say
my partners.
Instagram
Guess
been
what he
gone.
said? That nigga Giannis moving like a bitter ex. Delete all the Instagram photos. Like
Yeah,
you,
one of
nigga,
your
you a
partners
grown
just an
ass
idiot
nigga,
for
bro.
saying that. Like, what does that got to do with like?
Nigga, watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth, bro.
If he was in here, I said
Don't
to him.
speak on the guys
If he
like
was in
that.
here, I'll say it right now to him too. Like, yo, you
Don't
twin
speak
guy
on the
that
guys
said
like
that.
that.
That's
Be
some dumb
respectful.
shit. Like, what you mean? I would have said that to him.
That shit was funny as fuck though.
Not,
Like, be
not,
honest.
not,
Like,
not at
Giannis got
all.
it.
No, look at
It
my
wasn't.
face. That
No,
wasn't funny at
it
all.
wasn't at all.
Like, literally at all. You could have kept that one. Like,
Nah,
I
bro.
would.
Come on, bro.
I will say. I will say Giannis moving like he's scary though. Like I've been
that's
saying
all
that,
it
bro.
is, bro. He don't want to be in Milwaukee, bro.
He's
He don't.
scary, bro.
He don't want to
Like,
be
bro,
the
just
villain, bro.
request the
He don't
damn
want to
trade.
look.
That's what it is, bro. He don't want to have that quote unquote stain on his legacy by requesting a trade.
Bro,
Yes,
I
bro.
also think he cares about
absolutely.
what a return. I also think he cares about how he'll be viewed far as the Milwaukee fans and organization if he requests a trade, bro. I think he cares about that. I genuinely
Man,
think he cares
fuck
about that.
all that, man.
Yes,
I think
I
he
bro.
wish
cares.
I was his partner. I tell that nigga, man, look at man, you ain't gonna know these people, man. They in about 10 years, man. Fuck all that, nigga. Move
That,
around, shit.
Giannis
Man,
He
value.
OG,
doing
Giannis
man,
what?
you
value.
get,
NBA
man,
life.
you
Giannis
care
value.
about stuff like that. When you get drafted to an organization, they give you a chance,
Giannis,
man, and you turn into a superstar.
Man,
They
fuck
Giannis
care
all
about
value.
that.
stuff like that.
It was
This
probably
Giannis,
the
man.
more
thing
Giannis.
so
though.
to do with
What you
his.
say to him with your
It
little
definitely
mic?
more so to do with
I
his
said this
family.
the thing though.
Bro, them
Like this the play
I ain't
right
foreign
here.
say
guys love
twin.
You
differently,
said,
bro.
Oh, you said twin. My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you hear?
Yeah, I can hear your little mic.
Oh no, I was saying I was thinking it was probably more so to do with his family, like personal stuff.
Oh,
Wasn't
Giannis.
I want to like uproot him and stuff?
Yeah, because that's like all they were born there, they grew up there. That's all they know, type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's probably the number one thing. You're right.
So he never leaving Milwaukee
That's
then.
kind of
So
how
Evan
that's
saying he never leaving
that's how
Milwaukee again.
Africans. That's how Africans move.
I think it'll take a lot. Like I think it will take a lot. I think he doesn't want to uproot his family. I think he feels like he's won a championship. He doesn't want to uproot his family. Like it'll have
Yeah,
to
that
go.
makes sense.
So you think he's just gonna sit in misery?
that's
I
what
think
I'm saying.
I
So I'm
think I
supposed,
think I think I think he is willing to sacrifice winning more championships for the stability of his family.
I will say, but he not.
Okay.
He didn't like his contract coming up though.
Yeah.
Like he not gonna. I will say that he not gonna resign. He just Giannis is trying to passive aggressively speed up the process. That's what he's trying to do in a passive aggressive way. Because he's not gonna resign there.
But he
and
care
stay.
about optics. Let's call a spade a spade. He don't want to
I mean,
leave.
yeah,
He
I
want
mean, to be
them. He
honest,
want them to
Giannis,
trade him, but he too good at
yeah,
basketball
Giannis,
for them to
yeah,
trade you.
Giannis value the type of cats like Kobe and all of them that stay with one organization. Like he value all that shit. The
No,
fact that,
I get that,
like,
but I'm
yeah, I
saying
mean,
he want them to trade him, but he too good at basketball. Like no, niggas not trading you, bro.
nigga, that's the reason why I trade your ass. Because you ain't about to leave for nothing.
Bro, Twin is so funny, bro. I gotta lock into. I gotta make this award stuff. The Twin is so funny, bro.
That nigga might clean shop. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Uh,
That nigga gonna get some
Twin is
good for
funny,
the good
bro.
or the bad.
You say y'all gonna
All right, y'all. So I want everybody that's up here to either share one thing or two. What is?
Two?
Say that again, low Mike.
Go ahead. What is what?
Okay, there we go. Like I don't. What's going on? You got headphones in, 100%?
No.
All right. Next thing right here, real quick. What is the biggest player and or team surprise? Or you could say either or to you so far this season through what roughly 22 games of the season so far. T, my brother, if you had to think on something, if you need some time, that's cool. But what is the biggest player or players or team that's been surprising you so far to start this season?
Teams, Raptors. I
is
had
it
them
for
around
the
like this.
positive or does it matter either way?
Either way, you get either
I
way.
was going to do both.
Yeah, you could do both.
I was going to do two teams. Raptors. I had them around like fifth, sixth. In terms of I think standing wise, but they're doing better than I even projected. And that defensive floor is real. I like the fact that they have so many just wings to throw at you. Really good team. Kind of just build off their. They have like a cultural identity, which is funny to me. But bad wise, teams wise, I didn't think the Pacers would be this fucking bad. If no troll, like I didn't think it would be that bad. I thought we still might be fighting for a little bit. I didn't think it would be 3-4 wins.
Okay. So you said Pacers from a bad start perspective, Raptors from a good start perspective. Okay.
Players AR, I got to give shouts because
Oh,
I've called him
Reeves.
ass before. That's a player.
Great shout for Reeves.
Yeah, a lot of people had John Austin here, T.
I had a sneaking in the play in Byron. Like I think I had
Yeah.
like 7th seed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure L still got that. What you call it? A lot of people had Pacers in Austin.
Yeah.
It was Pacers and Celtics both exceeding expectations, and one of the two is at doing it, I guess.
For me, I'll step up and go real quick, and anybody else is on the stage, I'll come to y'all. Y'all can just think real quick. The top of my head, one of the biggest surprises, and as crazy as it may sound, how far they are in their career. NBA champion, I think they all NBA before, All Star. They don't really got nothing to prove. But the biggest surprise for me, player wise, is Jaylen Brown. Like I'm one of the ones that, and I made a video on this morning. I'm literally part of the crowd that said, number one option. I don't know about that. Cool 24, 25 might not be that efficient. I'm one of them guys. And I think they won like 5 out of the last 7 games. In 5 of those games, he scored 30 or more points. 2 out of the last 3 games, he scored 40 or more points. And last night, he had a 40 ball and a big victory over the New York Knicks. They started the season off 5-7. They're now 12-9. And Jaylen Brown is thriving as the number one option, bro. He's averaging 29 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Dang, I'm saying everything I said earlier like I'm recording a video. But he's averaging 29 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. League average or above, slightly above shooting. So shooting 49% from the field. And I'm surprised, bro. Like that's a big surprise for me because I think when you have to go against certain coverages as a number one option and you lose a lot of your key depth pieces from a floor space perspective and just talent perspective, Al Horford, Porzingis, Drew Holiday, and Tatum because he's not playing yet. That's a lot of pressure that comes with it, and he's exceeding expectations and then some, or even more. So Jaylen Brown is probably my biggest player surprise, I would say, or one of. Not really surprised with Jalen Johnson. I know he's going crazy right now. I'm not really surprised with him. Austin Reeves also is a big surprise as well. But team-wise, shit, I got to look at my own damn team. And it's sad I ain't look at him enough. The Miami Heat are sitting like 14-7 through 21 games. I believe it's 14-7 through 21 games. And I never saw this coming. Like, Bam even spoke to this yesterday or 3 days ago in the presser. Like, how he's surprised we're even playing offense like this. How we literally...
Their pace is a shock to me. Like, them playing that. Like, they're the fastest pace.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's like the biggest surprise. How we're playing basketball is, bro, you would never thought the Heat would play basketball the way we're playing because we played one way for so damn long with dribble handoffs, Bam as the hub, getting Jimmy the ball in his spots and things like that. Now we wiped that whole entire thing out. You're not seeing no pick and rolls. You're just seeing guys getting the ball and going and moving and passing, kicking ahead and things like that. So that's the biggest surprise to me from a team-wise player is Jaylen Brown. And then I agree with T. I get what they're doing now, but the Pacers, I didn't see 4-15, 4-16. I thought they were going to be
Nigga,
fine.
we're 4-17.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all, to be honest. So that's my biggest surprise.
The Wizards not the Wizards. The Nets have the same amount of wins. Like that's insane to me. To be that fall off. Like there's context with like players being in and out, but I didn't think that like it would fall that far.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I got from a team. That's what I got for a team and a player perspective as far as surprise. What you got for me, Tween?
I got 2 names. I got Keontae George, what he's doing out of Utah. Because I'm not gonna lie, I know he's a year 3 player, but yeah, a lot of year 3 players still win MIP. So I'm not like that's still a good shout. Like what he's doing, the free throw rate. I was looking at like last week, but his free throw rate is like near superstar level. Like I think it's .443. That's like nigga, he getting to the line, he's scoring efficiently, getting to the cup. That's a big improvement. I got another one. You know, my demon. This is not really a surprise to me. I knew he was nice. Niggas know, you feel me? He part of the FC. My nigga killed. Nikhil Alexander-Walker. What he doing out of Atlanta? Bro, he's guarding your best player and he giving you a dub. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, he's underpaid drastically. Like, if this production keep out for 82.
That's a good one, bro. I like that, Tween. Keontae and Nikhil Alexander-Walker shout. Anyone else ready for some shout outs or as far as surprises this season so far?
Y'all taking my shit. I can't.
Wait, somebody took what you wanted to say.
Yeah, I want to say Keontae.
Oh,
I
you
was
want?
gonna say Denny and Keontae, but he said Keontae, so I'm gonna say Denny and there's this center in Detroit. I don't remember his name per se.
Huh? Huh?
Just came out of nowhere. It kind of blew me. Like,
Oh nah,
yeah,
speak on. Go ahead. Let me go on mute. No, I need you to speak on that more if you
nope.
don't mind.
That's all you
Can you
get.
please
That's all
elaborate?
you getting.
That shit is
Well,
crazy.
I'll go
Yeah,
next. I'll
I'm
go
not gonna.
next.
I didn't
Since
expect Houston Rockets to have like a number one offense.
Okay.
yeah, okay, there we
Oh
go.
hell
There we
yeah,
go.
hell
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
there we.
Nah, that's a good one.
That shit blew the fuck up. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. That blew like that was kind of insane. I did not expect them to have a number one offense. And then like Minnesota is worse than what I thought they would be.
Yeah. Say
He
that.
kind of
Say
stole
that
my
again.
thunder.
What you got,
Okay,
OG?
whatever.
She stole my Sunday. And so she's talking about a center. So I was going to say it's a center over there on that Houston team who has a 23, 10, and 7. You know what I'm saying? And doing some shit. So I want to give him a big shout out. I know y'all thought he was going to be this or that based on the off year he had last year, but he's back and he's doing his thing. The team. Minnesota. I'm not surprised. They're right where I thought they were. I told Tez before the season started. Everybody made moves. Y'all niggas stayed the same. Y'all gonna be much of the same. And them niggas out there, they wrestling everybody. They had a wrestling match last night. They had to wrestle them young niggas in New Orleans in overtime. So that's exactly what I thought they were gonna be. A team. I hate to ride what somebody else said, but I'm right there with y'all. That Indiana team, I did not think that one player would make them be so damn bad. That shit is atrocious. It is absolutely atrocious. And there was one other team I wanted to talk about. Oh, I know it. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say it, man. Well, two teams. Detroit, I knew they would be better this year. Had no idea they would be this good. I didn't think they would be at the top of the East at this point. But as good as OKC is and as good as we all know they are, I did not think these niggas would be after 22 games, it would be 21-1. I knew they'd be good. I thought at least they would lose 3, 4 games up to this point. And yeah, they are good. And I ain't with that shit you was talking about yesterday. Yeah, everybody just needs to, cancel the season. It's
I didn't
over and
say
all
that,
that shit. Yeah. Yeah,
nigga.
that's what you said, nigga. That's what you said, and I ain't forget about it. That's exactly what you said, nigga. But yeah, them niggas is better than what I thought they was gonna be. For real. And that's high praise.
Niggas say pack it up, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah. You heard him, Byron. You heard him.
I
Niggas
definitely
say
didn't
pack
say
it up,
that.
bro. Like we weren't locked in when Golden State had their dynasty. Like, come on, like
Oh,
what are we talking
I
about,
was
bro? We
locked.
were
Y'all was
still
locked in
locked
because
in.
y'all were Browns fans and y'all wanted to see them get beat. That wasn't going to happen though.
Man,
That
wait,
wasn't going to
wait,
Nah,
wait,
happen.
wait.
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna lie, bro.
everybody was still locked in, bro.
I
Like
was
you
locked in that
take
first
the
year.
viewership, bro.
Year two of Kevin Durant, I didn't care no more. I was cool. I
Take,
was cool. After the
man,
Rockets
take.
series, I stopped watching. Rockets
Hey
was my
man,
only
hey
hope,
man,
nigga.
everybody, hey bro, everybody. When you got a Goliath, everybody want to see him be slayed. Like
Yeah.
that's just how that shit works. When you got a dynasty, that people gonna want to see can anybody slay Goliath, my nigga. That's
Well,
just
y'all
how that's
better
gonna
buckle up
always
because
be in the NBA, bro.
OKC not going nowhere. They're going to be right here for the next 5 to 10
Well, I
years.
mean, all right,
Man,
well
nigga,
that goes.
nigga, talking about they was in a wrestling match last night. Nigga, y'all just lost a wrestling
Oh
match,
shit,
nigga.
oh shit, oh
Fucking
shit.
Utah
Well,
Jazz, bum ass
Eh,
niggas.
well, speaking of that wrestling match, that's gonna be that was one of the ones that I was gonna say in regards to being surprised is even though the record not showing it, but I would think all these years after Zion left that New Orleans wouldn't even really have no direction. The fact that they got them two kids over there doing what they doing,
yeah.
they legit got a future.
Yeah.
So I think the Pelicans they definitely got to answer that future. So that's a surprise to me. Shout out Fizz and shout out Queen because that's something to build around.
Yeah.
That Alabaster Fizz. I
He
mean, y'all
tough.
was telling me about him coming in, bro. He
Yeah,
nice.
he tough.
God damn. And him and Queen to me, that's just a perfect pairing, bro. Put some defenders around them boys, and yeah, New Orleans got some shit in the future. So that's
I ain't
definitely
gonna lie,
surprised
that's
to
a
me.
great shout. Fears and Queen been hooping, but y'all
Yeah,
gotta
nah,
put
that
more respect on my nigga Trey Murphy.
nah,
He
they about
needs
to.
to be a part of that future too, nigga. Y'all be playing Trey
I
Murphy.
The thing about it is the
mean,
way sports is when you're a part of one core or run, you don't have to be a
right.
part of the second. Like, so Trey Murphy and Herb
Right,
Jones,
right,
they
right,
shouldn't be a part, and Zion, they shouldn't be a part of the second run now. Like, do this whole
right,
thing
think
now
Trey,
around
right.
I think
Fairs and
Trey
Queen.
Murphy fits well though around them.
He would,
If
he
it
would
fits, I mean,
basketball wise, but
if
I
it,
agree, but
yeah. Yeah, I'm with Ev though, because Trey Murphy would probably, my fault, not even cut you off, Ev, and I don't know if this is where you may be
yeah,
going
you
with
about to
it,
go around by the same.
but
Yeah.
Trey, I think Trey Murphy would feel like if Zion and them out the door, I'm that dude now. Like I need to be that dude, and I don't think the two should be Fierce and Queen. That should be the face of the franchise. I don't think Trey will Trey not taking no backseat to them youngsters. I don't think he would, at least. So it's just like, nah, like L say, clean shot. Like if you was part of the first core, no, we about to see what we can get for you.
Yeah.
We building around these two right here, and everybody else that come afterwards, that's our future.
Man, they gotta have they process. Yeah, I think it's unprotected process. But yeah, I mean, you said, bro, imagine what the fuck. Imagine if they get a top 7 pick in the draft. Well, you nigga buckle up. The Clippers are not gonna be that good this year. Process. And we all gotta. The quicker we accept it, yeah.
If you NBA fans, you kind of have to pray the Clippers win. Like they can't get these niggas.
Nah, I'm not praying for that no more. Nope, I'm cool. It is what it is, gang.
No,
Nah, we all like watching good basketball, right? We want to see David take down the Goliath, whatever Byron just said. We want to see that, right?
Byron with that shit, bro.
Bro, read your Bible, bro. God damn, read your Bible. God damn, bro.
David and Goliath, man.
But nah, look, bro, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is, bro.
Shit, bro, with Kevin Durant and the Warriors, I was cool, Ev. I was super cool.
Man, I don't know about you. I was enjoying the fuck out of basketball at that point. The Warriors basketball was beautiful.
But I'm saying, bro, you ain't have nobody, even in the previous era. Like everybody wanted to see who can take down Kobe and Shaq, bro. Like them niggas in the middle of they 3P, it was just like, bro.
Right, it's going to take a crazy super team. And I'm not glazed. I'm not exaggerating.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you, bro. It's only going to be one team. It's only going to be. Bro, I'm telling y'all. Just listen real quick. Let me get this off. Let me get this off real quick.
Go ahead.
There's only going to be one thing that's going to stop this team over the next 5 years. Two things. Somehow, some way, Giannis pairs with Luka, or Castle, Harper, and Wemby turn into what I think they will be. That is the only thing alongside Fox. That's the only thing that's going to stop this OKC team.
You sound crazy, motherfucker.
OG, with all due respect, the Spurs are going to lap y'all. I'm sorry. You just got to accept that reality.
Okay.
The Spurs are going to lap. They're right there with y'all. Literally, they're right there right now. And Wemby haven't played in 2 weeks. They're right there with y'all.
OG.
The Spurs are a damn good basketball team.
Listen, OG, I love you to death, OG. We left y'all in the dirt. We left y'all already. We left y'all.
I didn't hear you ever say. Hold on.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. Let the lady speak.
I think we cooking.
If Luka ends up with Ant and J Mac, yeah, that's impossible though. And how the Ant gonna get to LA and J Mac? Because Luka not going to Minnesota, nigga. We ain't going there.
Luka not leaving.
Luka never leaving LA. Luka will never leave LA.
Luka is not leaving LA, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Ev, and they still got assets moving forward past this fucking draft. I ain't gonna lie, this shit.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. The only save is we get Cam Boozer. I'm telling you now, the only save is the Pacers get Cam Boozer.
It's going to be up to the Spurs because that's the next team that's going to be up and coming.
Right, it's Indiana.
With the crazy core in the
you
West.
You gotta shoot that bitch.
OG is nothing against the Rockets, but once y'all lose KD, that is a big loss in 3 years. OG, the Spurs are still going to be there. They're going to be just as good as y'all in 3 years, and probably even better.
You don't understand progression. In 3 years, the players
Thompson,
you see right
Sengun,
now,
and Reed will be
gonna
really
be a whole lot of better. They're gonna be a whole lot of better. And guess what? And what about that money?
And my guy's gonna be a whole lot better.
And what about that money we paying KD? Where do you think that money going?
To who? To who's your a number one option? Are you telling me going to a number one option?
To somebody. To somebody. I know that.
Remember this statement. Remember this statement, y'all. That's okay. Okay.
I said what I said about OKC.
And I don't want nobody.
But here's my thing about OKC.
I don't want nobody to lay down. If you're a Laker fan, if you are a Rockets fan, if you're a Nuggets fan, do not lay down. But OKC, they're going to run it. Bro, over the next 4 years, they're going to win. They're going to win 2 or 3 rings. I promise you. Over the next 4 years.
I think the talent in the league is too deep, bro. That's just where I'm at with it. I get it. It's not superstar heavy this year. A lot of people hurt. I just think the talent in the league too deep, bro. That's why we ain't seen nobody like really run the table like that. Like as much as the years keep going by and going by, it's getting harder and harder for people to repeat.
Byron, refresh my memory.
When the last time you had a repeat? When the last time you had a repeat?
Byron, refresh my memory real quick on your son name, real quick.
Drew.
Okay. Hey, Dad. I'm Drew. Hey, Dad. It's now year 2030. Hey, Dad. That season just ended. How many rings does Oklahoma City have? What are you going to say to Drew? If you just had a guess, what would you say? It's 2030.
In the year 2000, it's 2030. Probably. I would say they're gonna win at least one more.
One more? Okay, nah.
Well, I said at least they're gonna win. They're gonna win one more. Like, bro,
you better say at least two.
Bro, two.
At least two. They're winning at least two.
Two more. At least two more.
Yes, at least two.
They're not winning 2 rings.
This my thing. This what I got to say about
you guys are in denial.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's crazy.
That process. Tell them process.
Yeah, they're in denial. Dog.
They are.
Yeah. So here's another team. Here's another team. And let me say this right quick. As much as I respect OKC, if they had a 2-3-headed monster, I would be a little bit more apt to say, yeah, that's gonna be hard. They got one monster over there. That's no disrespect to the rest of them dudes on that team. They play really good. They play a really good brand of basketball. I think that's easier to overcome than having 2 or 3 superstars on the team and you just don't have no answers. You take this away, they do this. You take this away, they do that.
So why you speak on the progression for the Rockets? Why you speak on the progression for the Rockets, but not OKC with J-Dub and Chet getting better?
I'm not saying they won't either. I'm not saying they won't, but I'm saying we all moving at the same pace. They getting better. We gonna get better. We play the same style of defense they got.
And they got a guy in SGA who you guys don't got nobody close to. At this level.
Okay. All right.
At this level. Respect to KD. I want to make this very clear. At this point in time, KD is not close to SGA at this point in time. OG, do you agree with that?
No. Yeah, I give you that.
Okay.
I'd be a fool not to say that, but I got a couple of niggas I can go get a ball too and say go get a bucket.
And J-Dub can do that too.
And Sengun and KD. Okay, and Sengun.
No,
and
not
KD.
to the same magnitude.
What I will say, and he was gonna be the other name I was gonna say in regards to a surprise. If AJ Mitchell keep developing, like if he keep developing, I mean, I've been saying all this shit about. I've been opposed to what you've been saying, Ev, but if AJ Mitchell keep growing, then shit, I'm gonna be looking real dumb come 2030 because having that type of playmaker, bro, like that's the Chico, and he don't want as in my opinion, he's not getting nearly enough love in regards to the start to the season for them, bro. He's not getting nearly enough.
How high do you think he can get?
He don't need to get high. That's the thing. The team's floor is so high. He don't need for one, he started this season off in a way that I don't think nobody seen coming. Which I mean, outside of maybe OKC fans, but I don't think they seen him being this good. He's clearly been like the third best player on this team all season, and so it's like him having this head start.
Nigga,
it's icing on the cake. What, third or fourth, whatever.
Nigga, I heart.
Third or fourth,
Man,
whatever.
nobody talking about shit.
Okay, because like you said, third, I think.
Well, my fault, yeah, four, whatever.
The crazy thing is, like what you guys seem to not get, you know how the housing market crashes every 7 years and the stock market goes up and down, every 2 years it corrects itself. The NBA has it every 5 years. There's a fucking new team in town, and they just come out of nowhere. You had the Lakers in the early 2000s, then the Celtics with the big three, and then the LeBron era with Miami, and then you had the Warriors. This is okay.
Celtics big three.
The what?
They had one ring, brother.
But y'all know what he's saying though. Also, shout out to the Spurs teams too with Duncan Parker.
Goose is making my point. Somewhat my point though. When them three formed, everybody was talking when they won it the same year. Yeah. Everybody was having the same similar talk that we having with OKC right now. Who the fuck gonna beat these people? Who the fuck gonna beat these people? And they walked away with that dynasty with one ring. Well, them three with one ring.
Wait a minute, hold on.
That can very well happen with OKC.
LeBron went to Miami though.
Hold on. Well, you pointed out. Wait a second. You pointed out.
LeBron to go to Miami. Which I mean, again, you don't know what happened with this league.
Hold on, Byron. You pointed out the one.
I'm including that into it. Go ahead.
Hold on. But you pointed out the one dynasty that I said. You had the Lakers. You had the Celtics that I said. Then you had Miami, OKC, and the Warriors and the Spurs. That's the one dynasty that you pulled out. They went to 3 championships, right? Back to or 2.
Talking about the Celtics.
Yeah.
they went to 2 championships. They lost one, they went back to back, they lost it, whatever. And then LeBron
Yeah.
went to Miami, and it was wraps for them. But I'm just saying that's the one dynasty you pulled out, and you said, "Oh, look, they only won one," so you're making my point. The other 3 got fucking
Well,
multiple championships.
Miami also makes his point too, because when Miami formed, they were like they're gonna win a shitload. Nobody's
Well,
gonna
they
win
went to
it.
3 in a
Yeah.
row, and then your boy,
4 in a
then
row.
your
4
boy.
in a row.
No, they
4
went
in a
to
row. They
3 in a
won
row.
4 in a row. They won 2
4
out
in a
of 4.
row.
Oh yeah, they went 4 in a row, won
Yeah.
2, and then your boy tucked his tail
We
between
talk
his legs and went back to fucking. But I didn't even need.
But this is the thing.
But
Now you're shifting to how many times they make to the finals. The combo is how many championships they're gonna win.
yeah, but the
So
difference
you're
Yes.
saying
is
still,
hold on. But you didn't.
Miami thing still goes to his point
But
of
but
he's
no,
winning
he didn't let me
multiple
finish my point.
championships too.
But he didn't
Miami
let
and
me finish
Boston
my
still makes
point.
my point. Go ahead.
But he didn't. No, but he didn't let me finish my point. You point out the fucking what's it called the guy the Celtics and all that shit. That was a formed team through free agency and trades. This is a homegrown team, the young talent, like similar to the Warriors,
You
who
still
went
got to
on.
be able to maintain it. It don't matter. You
It's
still got
But
to
already
be
but
it's
able to
but
already
maintain
maintained.
it.
It's
but
already
that
At that
maintained.
Of
point.
course,
that
It's
course,
already
Miami Heat the
hold
maintained.
on,
the
of
reason
course,
why that Miami Heat team couldn't continue is because one of the reasons because D Wade. Imagine
right,
the
right,
second best player on the Thunder getting old and
yeah,
leaving, and
that's
then
not
and
gonna
then
happen.
having a way to replace them. They
Mhm.
have a pipeline to replace these guys. Whoever
Exactly,
goes away,
exactly. That's
no
my
matter
point.
who goes away, they have a pipeline
And
to
they're
replace
all
them.
under
Also,
Plus the
contract for the next
September.
4 or
also,
5 years,
and
OG. They're
also,
not going nowhere.
and also, they fucking they're all young. They're all like obviously SGA is a star, superstar. J Dub looks like he was an All NBA player. Chet looks like a DPOI candidate, and he's gotten better every year. And they have young talent on the bench and great role players on the bench that just add to it. And they're going to get a fucking lottery pick this year, and they draft fucking amazing. And they have picks down the road. I think they have the Sixers first round pick this year. They have the Clippers first round pick this year. If the Jazz somehow come out of the fucking top 6, they have the Jazz's first pick this year. Like they have the bro. They could be one of the greatest dynasties the sport's ever seen.
Yeah, and I think
Yep.
to Byron's point, I think that's what was said about a whole bunch of teams when they were right here where OKC is right now. The
Man.
league gets smarts, the
Can you give me
league
an
Yeah.
adapts
example?
every year.
It's a good
The
it's
league
good it's
Okay,
good time like
the,
it's
the
yeah,
league
go ahead.
adapts and the league gets smart every year. People gonna start understanding who they are. They're gonna start figuring out ways to try to beat them. I know what it looked like on the surface. I get it, and I get it all due respect. All due respect. But I'm just telling y'all, the league is smarter. To y'all's point, when
OG. Wait, hold
Boston
on.
was here, go
Let me
ahead.
respond to him. The last time we've seen a player this young and then build a core through the draft and having like key signings of bench players, and I know this is crazy to say, it was the best player of all time, and he won 6 championships and he three-peated twice. I'm not saying that SGA is on that
Process.
level. No, hold on, he'll never be on that level. In my opinion, he's not Michael Jordan. But
Hold on. Yep.
they had the same type
Let
of
him finish real
they
quick.
had the same type of architect as a team as a young Michael Jordan squad. They got Scottie Pippen in the draft. They built with him. Then they went out and they got ancillary pieces to help them. And you're saying that people adapt and they do that. I'm not saying that OKC is going to be the fucking the 90s Bulls by any stretch of the imagination. They're not going to win 6
It's
rings, repeat twice. But I'm just saying they are so young and he's so good and they have such a good franchise right now and in such a good spot. You're telling me that people adapt? You can't give me an example of a team built this well that completely failed.
I can give
And
you an
wait, real quick.
example of a
I
Process.
team.
wouldn't
No,
I
no,
wouldn't
real quick, real
complete
quick, real
that
quick.
like yeah, that's the
Let me,
I can
extreme.
give you an
OG, hold on.
example
Let,
of a
let me piggyback off what
I can give
Process
you an
just said
example
too.
of a team that's just as young right now that's on a similar trajectory. Y'all gonna think I'm being a homer, but go ahead on, DJ.
No,
No, look,
I like it.
hold on, Process. Hold on, Process. Let me piggyback off of you real quick because I got to go back up to the
Yeah, go
office.
ahead,
Only
go
reason
ahead.
why I say this is that I put it in the chat. Right now, when you guys were talking about the Boston Big Three and all those were when we had LeBron at his peak, we had Steph at his peak, we had with Duncan and those guys. We were talking about all-time greats. Right now, I don't see another team outside of like what Ev said in the Spurs because they have Wemby that is that young, that is already this great. Like Ant-Man, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't see Ant-Man in what how their roster is currently constructed standing in front of OKC. I don't see the Lakers as currently constructed standing in front of OKC. But if Luka gets a guy like Giannis, then yes, that can put a stop, or not a stop, but make shit a lot harder for them. But there's no all-time great player. The all-time greats that are out right now, they're all aging out.
Well,
So there's
Jokic,
really
Jokic,
nobody.
Jokic.
actually standing in OKC's way that is going to just that can really push them outside of if Wemby and the Spurs reach their ceiling, because right now the stars that are
So
the
man, do
stars right
y'all
now,
do y'all watch basketball, bro? Or do
Taves,
y'all
the
just look at the
Middles, the
picture?
Lukas, the Giannis's, their teams aren't ready to
Yo,
compete against OKC for the next
We
5 to
just
10
gotta
years.
Hold
enjoy
on, is he cutting
enjoy
in and
the
out a little
ride,
bit?
Nah,
bro.
he just you good
Right
agent? You
now,
done agent?
yeah.
What you were saying?
We
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gotta
I'm done. I'm
enjoy it.
done. You can hear me.
All right. I was chiming
Are
in.
you
But
are you are you speaking to a currently constructed now? Because I'm confused. What angle are you taking? Because I'm confused. You pointed out Wemby, but not Ant and not Luca.
Well, I'm talking about currently constructed right now. I'm talking about currently constructed right now because we talked about the next maybe let's say 3 to 4 years. The way the OKC is constructed right now, they got draft picks in the draft from really bad teams. They got a squad that's already super young. They've already got one. So if unless Giannis goes somewhere and pairs with like a Luca or something like that, who can you say is that where like going what process said is constructed right now that can really give them a run for their money for the
Well,
next
I mean,
4 years?
I didn't hear everything that y'all was saying, but right now, okay, probably nobody. But when we're talking about 3 years down the line, bro, we don't know what the hell's going to happen 3 years down the line. Like
bro, this
we don't
league
know.
changes. This league changed with the win, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But
I'm
Nah,
not
that's
about
why.
that's
to.
just
But that's
I'm
why.
not doing
But
that.
that's why when I
that's
made my
just
initial statements, if Giannis goes to the Lakers, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But there's only one
This is
team.
about a right now thing.
Yeah, but there's only one team that I can see in the future being able to match with them or be on that level, and
Yeah, but
that's if the Spurs reach that ceiling, right?
I agree. It's the
And and
Spurs.
and,
well,
I and,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
you
let's
good, you
just
good.
enjoy the ride.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I'm cool with you saying that, but I'm also like, that's why we had a conversation to help you possibly add context, or vice versa, you help me add context. All I'm saying is, in that you making that statement, that context that I would add to that is just not only Giannis, bro. This league changed like it's nothing. Like we like nigga, Luca was traded for Anthony Davis. Like you never
Yeah,
know what's gonna happen with this
we
league.
definitely do
It
not.
don't. It
We
don't. It
definitely
don't.
don't
It don't.
know. We
It
definitely
don't. Yeah.
don't
It
Sound
don't.
know.
like a
It just
crutch
don't.
to me.
Like
Sound like
yeah.
a crutch to me.
Huh?
It's like a crutch. Like
No.
we don't know what's gonna happen with this league. But if based off the information we have, which way would you look
Exactly.
at it and say it's gonna
Yeah,
go?
I mean,
Exactly.
right
I mean
now,
it.
Exactly.
right
No,
now,
it's
I
not.
would
That's
lean
not a.
OKC 1,000%
That's
because
not a. That's not a crutch. The way that this league
they might
changes,
get a
that's not a
top five
crutch.
pick too, though.
Why would you
Byron,
say
you know
that's a
what you
crutch?
just Byron,
But
you know what you just
because
It's
they
a lot.
have
It's a lot of
because
information that goes to what this team. A lot
the
changes
reason
with
I
this
say
league
that
very
is
often.
because they are in the rare situation where they have the best team now, and they probably got the outside of the Spurs, will probably be the one, and maybe the Lakers with cap space. It's really only them three teams that have the best situation moving forward to maneuvering and get better if they need to. They
Yeah,
can
I'm
push
not.
a button
Yeah.
almost and get whatever they
But what
need if
about the
somebody
Rockets?
make a
Would you put the
move.
Rockets in that pool?
And I'm
No.
not gonna lie.
Okay, okay.
Hold on, real quick, real quick.
It's
no,
an
no,
anomaly.
no, 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 hold on,
In
hold
Real
on,
regards
hold
to
quick.
in
on, hold on,
regards to
hold
their
on.
picks, it
Hello,
is an
good
anomaly
brother.
But
situation. I
anything
get
What's
that.
up,
can
brother?
happen.
What's
You
Hold on.
up?
can't
Hold
base
on.
shit down
It is,
five
it's,
Um,
it's
years
very
ago,
you've
10
anomalous.
years
destroyed
Go
the
ahead. Go
ago.
ahead.
league,
I want
brother.
no, but hold on real quick. I
Yes,
want
brother.
Woods to
You know
elaborate on
what's
that.
gonna
Why
happen,
not the
brother.
Rockets?
You've
Hold on.
destroyed
I
the
want Woods
league.
to
Hold on,
elaborate
bro.
on that.
Okay.
Why not the Rockets?
Because
Because
you don't
I
got
think
one of the greatest
Because
ever
what?
playing for you right
hold
now,
hold
nigga.
on because I think
Hold
there's
on. Yeah.
you can get there. I'm not gonna say you can't get there, but I think there's a scenario where SGA, Stat, and J Dub are better than any one of your core three players on your team. Then that's not hate. That's
That's
realistic. That's a
facts.
realistic thing.
That's a
That that, that
realistic
could be a
Realistic.
thing.
OG, to be
But
honest,
like,
that is true. I do think that's true, OG. Do you think
that's
that's true?
Yeah,
facts.
but see, that's what I'm saying. See, this is, and y'all are proving my point as far as how I think y'all look at basketball. Y'all think everything is, well, who is your best player? Okay, well then it stops right there. Once you tell me who that is, and if
Oh,
mine is better
oh,
than yours, then the game is
no,
over. They
he
OG,
never
have all
talk
that's
that
about
not
role
what he
player
basketball, bro.
said.
shit.
Y'all
He
got
that's
me
not what
cutting
he
this
said.
motherfucking gym now.
that's not.
OG, they
How do
have
you take it to that?
everything. Oh, OG, they have all the other little shit too, though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
They have everything that y'all have. They have, and maybe better. They have all of that.
And so we got to play the game. And
No,
so we
that's
got
what
to
I'm saying.
play the game.
I'm not saying Reed can't pop and be better than one of their three, not necessarily, but one of their three one there. Shingun can't be the second best player out of that crop of six players. I'm saying that right now, if you had to guess, and you look at them 6 players on paper, I would guess that all 3 of them are going to be better than your 3. And that's not shade. That's just look based off of what has happened. And they have all the other little role player shit, all the defensive intensity, all the intangibles, the coaching, and the assets. So what other conclusion should I be led to?
Yeah, I don't know, but y'all, I think y'all acting like the margins are so great. If you want to talk about SGA and then the gap between everybody else, I'm good with you right there. I got a nigga that can go get me 25, 10, and 8, just like and y'all got, and they got J-Dub. We got a whole bunch of niggas, and they got a whole bunch of niggas. We play a certain brand of basketball. We have an identity.
It sounds like you want to pick the
defense.
Rockets over them. But go ahead, though. Go ahead.
I'm just telling you.
It sounds like you want to do it. I'm about to take his money in just a second.
It sounds like y'all. It sounds like y'all would take off running if the dude is bigger than y'all. Just like
No, nigga, stop trying to move into that, nigga. Stop trying to move into that, nigga.
Bro, OG, the core between y'all
Take
is
off
not
running
even
if the
close.
dude bigger than you. Okay, that's how
y'all young cores are not even close, OG, and that's more credit to them than it is discredit to you because y'all have a really good young core. Y'all young cores are not close.
Like, it's not even there. Like who's they young? Mint Thompson.
Their young core is Thompson, Jabari, and Reed.
I'm gonna be honest. That's
Shagun.
All right,
so wait, which is really good. That's really good.
Let me ask y'all this.
These young players, that's ass.
Let me ask y'all this. All right, so wipe out this year. You got Indiana gonna get back healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Relatively young team. Boston gonna get back healthy. Relatively young team.
Top pick 2.
Like, yeah, top pick and
Boston
gonna get healthy.
He's talking about
Indiana. Well, not Boston. He's talking about Indiana. He's talking about Indiana.
Okay.
So Indiana gonna have a top pick as well as gonna be fully healthy next year. Boston gonna be fully healthy next year. These are teams that's the same age as OKC. That might
Okay, Byron, what are you trying to say, Byron? Indiana,
I'm
cool.
saying like what?
Like what are you saying, bro?
If I can say
hold on.
Wait. If I can say Indiana, why I can't say Boston?
Just wait, Byron. Listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Last year's OKC team is not this year's OKC team, brother. And you're talking about Indiana with Halliburton coming off of an Achilles injury. Then you bring up Jason, and you bring up the Boston Celtics, who objectively are not the same roster they were before, and Tatum is also coming off of an ACL injury.
But they can also get better.
About?
Hold on. First off,
even then, I thought we were better than both of them niggas last year. So like, what are you saying?
Good. You gonna think y'all better than the Monstars? Respectfully, bro.
What
so would you saying that don't hold no weight?
This is not being biased. This is not being biased. This is straight up.
Good.
But
I'm not good. Let me reply. I'm not responding. Look. I'm good. I'm not expecting Holly nor Tatum.
Wait, hold up. Do you think that there's nothing that these teams can do at all to beat
y'all? Y'all been doing something this whole time that I can't say, bro. God damn.
No, we're not.
God damn.
Y'all, man.
Y'all, bro. God damn, bro. No, I'm not. Good. I'm talking to you, cool, calm, and collected, bro. Relax. I know trend. It's no hate. They are literally saying this like it's nothing nobody can do for the next 3-4 years with this team. And I'm just pushing back on that.
That's not what niggas are saying.
That is what niggas say. What you talking about?
That's not how they say.
That's literally what they saying. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
No, y'all are speaking. But y'all,
I'm not saying, and I'm just not agreeing with that.
Y'all are speaking as it. Y'all are saying we should bet on the 30% chance instead of the 70% chance.
I'm not saying you should bet on nothing, Jordan. Stop putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that, bro.
But we didn't say what you said. We said what the fuck.
I didn't say what you're saying. Bro, you are literally saying it's nothing nobody else can do.
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Yeah, that's something nobody said.
Wait.
Okay, but I said, Byron.
Yeah, what you saying?
I said, if Drew came up to you, hey, Dad, it's 2030. How many rings do you think we OKC have at the moment? You said one more. I said, one more?
Minimum. He said minimum.
Okay, minimum. I said, you said one. And then I'm like, nigga, I think.
No, I said at least two. I said at least 2 rings total.
That was last year.
And then 2030.
Last year and then
at least.
Okay.
Do you know what at least means,
Yeah,
bro?
I do know what that means, brother. And I'm saying at least should have been 3. That's what I had said, Byron. And that's how we got to all this little shebang bang right here. That's why.
Okay, bro, one, bro. And
one more matter to me, nigga. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Hold on, wait, what?
One more matter to me. 100%.
No. All right, so now I'm with you on that. So again, one more ring should matter because the ring is a ring. They're hard to come by. So again, we agree on that. With that being said, though, yes, the whole framing and the whole energy behind this conversation is what the fuck the league about to do with OKC?
Yeah.
You had Goose come off mute.
Man.
You had Goose come off
Rightfully
mute like,
so.
dog, what the fuck can they do? What the fuck they can do? What the fuck can they do? What can we do? What can we do? That's all that's been the energy with this whole conversation.
I think Process and Jordan provided I think they provided good context in a matter of the situation, bro.
Bro, they didn't provide nothing I didn't already know. And
yeah,
still
but
don't
if that's the
guarantee
case,
that.
if you know it, you would not be on the side that you're on, but saying, well, I don't know, I gotta wait and
What
see.
you mean?
Well,
What
nigga,
you
how
mean?
about you go with what you know right now, what you do see right now? And by what we do know, what we do know, and what we do know, and what we do.
Why I can't be on the side of wait and see? Tell me why I can't.
Byron, because what we
why
do,
I can't?
I'm explaining. What we do know, right? They're the best team in the league to you, right? They have a top 2 player in the league to you, right? They also, their young core all got extended. Caruso got extended. They drafted well. They have a guy that you just spoke on popping in AJ Mitchell. They have Casey Wallace. They have Isaiah Joe with a big corner 3 yesterday. They have all these guys, and will continue to get, and then will continue to get better with what now adding a top 10 or even 5 to 10 pick in this draft, which also guys spoke on how well they draft.
2 other first rounders potentially.
And could have multiple first round. Hold on, Hefferson, please. It can have multiple first round picks. Hold on, real quick.
Y'all underestimating once you underestimate once you get to the
I'm
top of that totem pole. Everybody,
I'm almost done. Whatever I'm underestimating,
y'all underestimating what that means.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Bro, everybody is
multiple first round draft picks.
Gang. We just
I'm almost done. Hold on, bro.
Hold on. Let
talking about over the years, bro. No, because good like going like really like come on.
What did Good say? Wait, okay, Byron. What am I underestimating now? What am I underestimating?
Keep coming off mute.
Okay, what am I underestimating?
Like, come on, because you just saying 20 games. Good is just y'all ain't on a historic run.
Respect you, Byron. Respect you, brother. All I said was everybody is gunning for us right now. We won 68 in the championship last year. Of course, everybody's going to gun for us. The
league is not even. We talking about years after, like even past 20 games this year. We talking about years.
So you already gave up on this season.
It's gonna get even worse. And the talent. That's the problem. That's the problem.
No, they gave up.
They are.
Ain't nobody giving up.
Nobody gave up. We all have our winner up here. OG and Byron had the same winner as us. What are you talking about?
No, that's a favorite. I'm not saying it's not.
Fuck that.
No.
Nigga, fuck that. I'm saying
that don't mean you give.
Yeah, I'm not giving up either.
Nobody
gave up.
Nobody's giving up. Nobody
gave up.
Nobody said don't make moves. Nobody said don't even try. Like nobody said
crazy.
You already said you lost.
Oh, that's the point, bro.
That's why I'm not gonna lie. That's why my question.
Hold on, bro.
My question was about right now.
Man, what are we doing, bro? That's been the framing of this whole conversation.
Man, y'all crazy, bro.
Come on, bro. Y'all
keep putting words
in the framing of this whole conversation.
Why y'all keep doing that?
No. We
y'all keep doing that.
No, we knocking sense into your fat ass head. That's what's happening. Yeah, you backtracking a little bit. That's all that's happening.
Backtracking. What about backtracking on?
Backtracking a little bit. Your little energy changing a little bit.
What about backtracking on?
Because hey, bro, again, to start this conversation is doom and gloom around the league, and who gonna stop these motherfuckers? That was the whole energy behind the fucking conversation. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
Byron. Get the fuck out of here.
OG said
you're not about to gaslight me.
OG said I said that yesterday, and I said I never said that yesterday. I never said
that. Again. And just because we pick a favorite, that don't mean we give up on the league. Give up.
I didn't give up. Who gave up?
You didn't. No, you didn't say it verbatim. What you said was, man, the whole league sucked. Everybody know OKC gonna do this.
That wasn't me that said that yesterday. Yeah. That was Jordan Wood that said the league suck right now. I'm about to bring you into it. But that was Jordan Wood. That was not me.
And when I said that, it wasn't even in regards to
that's not what I'm talking about.
You just try to lie and say that was me that said that.
You in that one.
I'm saying that wasn't in regards to OKC. That wasn't in regards to OKC. That was just in regards to the product of basketball.
I know what Wood said. I'm saying the way he was talking yesterday, I can't remember what he said verbatim, but he was implying that this shit is over with. Why we even watching basketball? That's what he was implying yesterday.
All I did was imply. OG, what I implied was that OKC is going back-to-back this year. I do believe that. That's all I implied, OG. I think they're the best team in basketball right now, and I think they're going back-to-back this year.
And why are we even playing the games, baby?
No, I never said that, though.
No, that's crazy.
You're only feeling because you're a Rockets fan. That's why you're saying that. I didn't say that.
You never said that.
Hold on. Did y'all just hear what I said? Do y'all know what the word implied means?
Well, I'm not implying that. I'm not implying that.
Nobody implied that.
Nobody implied that. Nobody implied that. I asked Byron a direct question.
Man, let me get this last set in. Hold on, I'm gonna be with you.
Yeah, get that last set in. I asked Byron. Oh wait, hold on. Haven't said talking. Go ahead.
Some of y'all are implying it, especially like when Byron was listing like teams like Boston and the Pacers, who he thinks has
good pushback.
Who he thinks has a core and may be able to build a team around them to compete with said things. Goods was pushing back like that's impossible.
Okay, hold on. Goods, hold on.
I never
put back like it was impossible. Haven't said.
Bro, I never said it was impossible. I named the reason why I
he did not do
that.
That's not true. And I wanted to comment on that part. That is not true. What Goods said was,
and to be fair, even with them, and I can even reply. And I can even reply. Holly and Tatum is young enough to shake back from the injury.
Byron,
that's what I am.
Byron, listen to me.
They are young enough to shake back.
Byron, listen to me.
Hold on, wait.
Byron, listen to me. Good, exact. Good, Byron, listen to me.
Hold on, I didn't hear what Good say.
Don't worry, because I'm about to say the same thing, basically. I wanted to say what Good was about to say or was trying to say. Byron, Tatum can shake back and be Jason Tatum, top 7 player in the NBA. But the problem with Boston is it will take a lot for them to get the proper pieces again around Tatum and Brown to get to the level that OKC is fucking at right now and will be at, Byron. That's the problem with Boston. That's the problem. Now, Byron, do you think that Boston will be able to put the proper pieces around them guys to compete with OKC? Or just that it's Tatum and Brown there and they'll be fine?
That's cool.
I think they can put the proper pieces around them.
What y'all also had to understand is, bro, he's coming off a fucking ACL injury, bro.
Achilles, but yeah.
Achilles, my fault. Achilles.
That's what Good brought up.
So nobody knows anything, bro. Like
he can come back a better player. Like we don't know that. Achilles is not, bro. Achilles is not the
depth. You said he come back a better player off an Achilles. You said he come back better off an Achilles, which I agree. Hold on, Byron. Which I'm not disagreeing with you. I actually agree with that. But you can also say on the other side, he could come back a worse player.
Bro, the way Madison evolved. No, bro. I would lean with his age. With his age and the way sports medicine is continuing to evolve. That shit not a death penalty the way it used to be back, like not even 4 years ago. It's not a death penalty. Especially if you're young enough.
I didn't disagree with.
I don't know why.
No, I'm saying I would lean more to him shaking back.
Tess came in on the back end. Byron's not saying for a fact he will be great. He's just talking about the possibility that the OKC Thunder can lose because these things can happen.
To the Celtics?
Like he's saying, what if he comes back?
You just saw the Celtics cannot compete with OKC next year.
He talking about we talking about the
field. No, they cannot.
We talking about the whole field.
Hold on, wait.
Byron is not serious, bro. There's no way he's.
Byron, you dead ass right now?
I genuinely think he's trolling right now.
He using it out of context.
I want to say something so bad, bro. Because nobody thought it was gonna be a 7-game series last year with these niggas. Even though Good's about to say, I have improved. I will get so far good. I will say they have improved. But bro, stop it.
Byron, you think Boston's going to be able to Byron, you think Boston's going to be able to compete with OKC next year?
Oh, no.
Can I say this last thing?
Hey, if I'm answering myself, y'all got to call somebody.
Can I say this last thing? I do because you guys are saying let's go off of what we know. What I know for a fact will probably.
You're gonna mute. You're gonna mute, Byron.
Why do you know what?
That's me. My fault.
I said everybody was saying like let's go off of what we know for a fact or whatever. I'm not going. How this NBA is, what I know for a fact is gonna happen. Some crazy shit gonna happen. That is what I know.
Oh hell no. If we put
hypotheticals.
Okay, and you know what? OKC gonna trade that Clippers pick to the Buck and get Giannis. Now what? Some crazy shit gonna happen. Right? They gonna use Al Caruso and that fifth pick and get Giannis. Why can't they?
What I will say, they ain't built like that. They don't even make trades like that. So how about we stay there?
Crazy shit happen. We never know.
No.
Wait, Giannis. They don't got me for Giannis.
I'm out.
They don't got me for Giannis though.
Bro, they are, bro. They laughing so hard at me at work. Hold on, I'm not trying to holler.
With me finishing my thought, like you guys have.
Hold up.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry,
go ahead,
go
twin.
ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do you guys have a fucking issue with that?
Heaven said, go ahead. Heaven said, go ahead. Heaven said, go ahead.
Yeah, nobody's saying that it can only go one way. They're talking about possibilities. And literally, we know for a fact crazy shit happens all the fucking time. So this thing where Byron's like, yo, crazy shit can happen, and y'all like blew it off like that's like hypothetical. At this point, from what we know for as many years as we've been watching this fucking basketball shit, it's not a hypothetical shit. Some crazy shit is going to happen.
But what kind of crazy thing?
Yeah, can you tell me the crazy shit?
That's what.
Like,
It
gotta be some type of
We will
injury.
never know, but this is not a league that stays still, and we have enough information to rely on that. I don't like. That's why I
But I was
put
just
back on
asking
Jordan.
about
It's
what
crazy.
crazy thing.
They're in the rare situation where they have the best situation right now, and they could be the ones to do the crazy shit. They have both the best of both worlds.
But
like, literally.
but Jordan, listen to what I'm saying. What is consistent is the most of the league doing crazy, like some like people outside of OKC or San Antonio. Like the rest of the league, they tend to do something wild. San Antonio and OKC, like Goods have said multiple times, they are not even built, because we was having a conversation last year in regards to should they put J-Dub in a trade for Giannis. Goods was saying no, don't do it, and also he was saying Sam Preston not even built like that. Like, so that is consistent. That is consistent. The rest of the league, that moving away, that moving consistent. So is OKC. So is OKC moving away, that moving.
Y'all are judging their. I think the issue is y'all are judging precedent throughout history of the league doing crazy shit, which is fair. But y'all are comparing that to a literally unprecedented situation with that team right now. We've never seen a team.
I don't think niggas
ever.
understand.
No, I acknowledge.
Byron, listen. This team could win.
Yeah, that's why.
This team could break the all-time win record this year and go back and get the number 1 pick in the fucking draft.
Yeah,
that's some shit that niggas don't see in the history of the NBA, bro.
And
When did we see this?
still ain't guaranteed.
The Lakers with James Worthy. That was
and
probably
still
it.
ain't guaranteed, nigga. And shit still, you
All right,
still
nigga.
playing
All right.
games,
Yeah,
nigga.
just like Giannis going to the Lakers.
Keep in mind,
Nothing is guaranteed, OG. Nothing is guaranteed.
Keep in mind, I'm pushing back on saying wait and see, by the way, but go ahead. I'm getting pushed back by that.
What this pushback is for Byron, because Byron's saying for a fact, he's not saying for a fact they're not going to win 3-4 championships. He's saying he will only for now say for a fact one more because this could happen. But he hasn't ruled out that they're not going to win 3 or 4.
Exactly.
All
I said was no. All I did.
He was baking on the unknown.
Exactly.
Literally, all I'm saying is
he was baking on the unknown.
Wait. I didn't even hear what they said. I didn't hear what John said.
No, I said it started with pushback in the opposite direction. This is not start with pushback to Byron. It started with pushback in the opposite direction.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
No. Wait. I'm not saying how.
It started with pushback from Byron. Byron said, F said, okay, in 2030, what are you gonna tell Drew? He was like, at least one more.
Shout out Drew, by the way. Shout out Drew.
No, but that was.
He mad because Byron didn't say 7.
No, but the only reason Ev asked that
that's
question
the only reason we're here, bro.
No, that's not, because the only reason Ev asked that question was because y'all responded to his tone for what he said before that.
Bingo.
That's
and
not
again, bro, and my response was wait and see, and I got pushback, and that's why we here.
Yeah,
right? Exactly.
No, that's not what the conversation started. Okay, bro.
Wait, what?
Bro,
that's not where the conversation started.
Bro,
why are we here then, Jordan?
Byron?
We are here because when we had a certain tone about what we think OKC is going to be in the future, we got pushback on that. That's
right.
That's where this.
And I said, wait, what was the pushback?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying. You talking about the doom and gloom, basically, of like, oh,
yeah.
No,
that was the specific pushback.
No,
was
but
wait
what I'm
and
saying.
see.
But what I'm saying is our tone wasn't far away from wait and see. Like our tone was just a prediction of what we think is going to happen. We weren't saying.
Byron, you know the problem.
I got jumped. Hold on, wait, go ahead.
The problem was Ev said
when Ev was like, "Nah, you can't say just a minimum one more. You got to say more than that."
No. The problem was when Ev said Luka and Giannis teaming up, and he gave y'all that. The problem was you then pushing back and bringing up Halliburton, coming back to the Pacers, and then you bringing up Jason Tatum, and then everybody start arguing with you on that and reasons why like that cannot happen. Then niggas brought up the situation that we're in also, and what we could do with the draft picks, and you're just acting like hypothetically like everything going in against OKC instead of like with us. Like we can't make the same
Again,
big trade. The league can make the same big trade. We can't do the shit. Like you're just doing hypotheticals against us as a team.
No. I'm not saying hypothetical against y'all. First off, rewind. I think bringing up Indiana and Boston are two relatively valid teams to bring up. Like I'm sorry. Like if we can just agree to disagree on that. Like that's two teams. That's two teams.
Crazy.
That's two teams that I'm comfortable enough saying that they're young enough, they got a young enough core, they can make ancillary pieces and they can compete with OKC. Like point blank period. Like we could just agree to disagree on that. So, but all of this stuff you said, I'm saying against OKC. Only thing I said possibly against what y'all said OKC can do is the whole big trade thing, and that's because which we've seen so far, Sam Presti don't even go out to like make big trades. He's a homegrown dude. He built from within. He cut from the same stuff that San Antonio did. So that's the only thing I put. That's the only thing.
That man definitely made a trade before.
Yeah, he also
traded for Paul George.
Make the proper moves that fit the team though, in the timeline of what they're trying to do.
Hold on, say it again.
He also showed us that he's willing to make the big moves that fits what they're trying to do as a team. Isaiah Hartenstein and Caruso, yeah. He's shown us. So I'm pretty sure
that's not the big type of move though.
Big fish.
Yeah, like big fish.
Really the third best player this year.
My point, it don't gotta be no big. It don't gotta be no big fish. It can be seeing LA and Denver Houston doing something. It can hold on. It can be LA, Denver, or Houston making something that puts them in different conversation or a different tier, and he'll go out. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. It don't gotta be for a superstar player. It can be another small little.
And how come? I don't agree with judging Sam Presti's willingness or not willingness to make a move based off just because he didn't have to, or just because he didn't, because they ended up being the number one seed and they winning a chip. Maybe he just thought the best way to build the team that they had was they didn't need to make a big move, and he was proven correct.
Right.
They were the one seed on the chip, so he might be willing to make a big move. He just thought he didn't have to.
Yes.
But I'm not saying he was wrong. So
I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm just saying that seems to be the connotation. Like he's not that type of GM because he didn't do it. Well, he just probably didn't think he had to.
But no, and that's
already.
No, I'm with you. And again, like I'm saying, that's the only thing. Because Goods was saying I'm just constantly pushing back on stuff that can make OKC better. And I'm saying that's the only thing I push back against. Is like, okay, yeah, Sam Presti making a big move. He haven't shown to be the type of dude that would do it. So just whatever. Like I'm not gonna believe it until I see it, type thing. But what I can believe in is this league shaking up and this league not staying the same. I can believe in that.
Yeah.
For damn sure.
Yeah, I just think that they're just in a rare situation where they have and I put it in the Discord chat. They have the better like reality right now, and they also outside of maybe two teams, they have the better ability to accomplish the big hypotheticals as well. Like they have the best of the hypothetical world, and they have the best of the real world right now, and that's not a situation that teams have ever really found themselves in. So I think the calculus with them and judging them in regards to like precedent and league history is just a little bit more. It's a little different. I would lean more on the side of them being a fucking dynasty than I would of them not being one, just because of those factors. Not saying that it can't be not happen, but.
Yeah, no, again for me, it's again they won last year. They're in a better position this year to probably win again. And like y'all saying, y'all bringing up the anomaly situation in regards to their picks. Like I promise you, like I'm not ignoring none of that. All I'm saying is what I'm always speaking on. I've been hella consistent on this, especially in regards to the talent of this league getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Y'all bringing up the fact of which I mean, not saying hell the way y'all be talking. Y'all saying some of these players coming in can impact teams right away.
Yeah.
The way that this draft is looking. And like y'all saying, hell, she got how many of them coming into this draft?
Three or four. I think potentially four in some scenario, but
is it like 4 lottery picks or like
they can have 3 lottery picks, I think it's
Philly is top 4 protected. So that's probably gonna convey. Utah is top 8 protected. So we gotta see with that one.
That might have
been and the Clippers pick is right now it's a lottery pick.
Yeah.
They could be 0 to 4 lottery picks. Depending.
No.
0 to 3. Yeah. He said the Clippers unprotected. He said Philly was top 4 protected.
Top 4 protected, yeah.
And yeah, which could be lottery, and then Utah was top 8.
But
lottery pick though. Philly
and that's
pick
but between this is still
could be.
But even with the pick conversation, it still goes back to what I've been saying. Wait and see. We don't even know if they're gonna get some of these picks. We 20 games into the season. Wait and see on that too.
That's not even like a main
wait and see on that too. That's another wait and see.
Ask y'all
right,
that.
The picks that matters, they got unprotected.
What did anyone say that? Let me ask you this: What did anyone say that seemed to not align with wait and see? That's where I'm missing it.
It's because he was getting pushed back. That's why.
No, that pushback started before that. Tonight, respectfully, that started before that. Where they started pushing back to what we were saying. Like what? So what did we say before that? That
Jordan. Before this got turned up, well, you probably was in here, but before you actually start talking, like me and Ev, it started with the whole time. No, I'm saying in regards to coming off the mic. I said you might have still been in here, but you might want coming off the mic.
Yeah.
Hold on, right quick. Hold on.
Good.
Y'all broke basketball. Niggas is in denial. Shout out to Rocky though.
I've been here listening from the beginning. It sounded like he's been saying wait and see, and then he was getting, and then that's why the hypothetical was put forth, and then because y'all were saying you guys side more so that they will do this, and then he was like, I don't know, I gotta wait and see, basically to see, and then Ev kind of pushed back with the hypothetical, and he was still saying I gotta wait and see. That's all I've been hearing him say the entire time.
No. Yeah, that happened, but before that, that started and was preceded by OG and him getting on us because of our tone and talking about what we thought they would be moving forward.
Yeah, because because their tone was basically saying because it sounded like your tone, which that's why I'm saying I don't know why we're arguing, because it seems like you guys are all saying the same thing, but the tone that you guys were giving was maybe not you, but other people or whatever, even Process or whoever, which sometimes it all comes into one voice, where it sounded like it was a done deal. There's no probability.
And that's the question I was just gonna ask him. What?
That's exactly what I've been hearing yesterday and today.
What was said? So what was said to give you that feeling?
I don't remember the exact words, but I know, like she just said, the tone is just like, well, yeah, we're all just wasting our time. This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna win another championship, and that's pretty much it. What are we doing here? Why are we even watching basketball? That started yesterday when we first got on the playback, and that's what me and Byron. That's how it all started from yesterday.
Whenever Byron would say something to the effect of "we should wait," I would wait and see, arguments were then posed to basically oppose why there's no wait and see, they're but the probability of it happening is this, so this is what we should go with, and he's like, no, I don't want to go with that, I want to wait and see. That's what I was getting from this when I was listening.
That's fine. This nigga Shady proving Byron wrong every single time, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
You banking on the unknown is I don't get that.
All respect to niggas like Amin Thompson, but it's not a crazy world where Chet and Jada better than him.
He said it's not a crazy. It's probably more likely.
It's more likely than that to be.
I'm trying to give some love to
niggas love. It can happen either way. It can happen either way.
Okay. So say they slightly better than my 3 guys, right? So say they
no. Chet cannot be. It could be a lot.
Who's the 3?
Okay, all right. No, so anyway, but this is my point.
Is Mari a part of the 3?
Go ahead,
OG. God damn, you always want to start that silly ass shit. My point is, if there's a small gap between their 3 and my 3, and we play a similar style of defense, why can't it be that we got a chance to beat these guys? Y'all act like, well, no, it just can't happen because their 3 is better than their 3.
Because number 2, brother.
It's likely to not be a small gap. It's likely to not be a small gap.
Okay, that's where we gonna disagree. Shay and everybody else, but I would take my 3 against their 3. And like I said, I'll give you Shay. The other 2,
who's the 3?
Shit, I'm not buying.
We watch back. We watch back.
I'm not buying.
Okay, so that's why. That's why.
I'm not buying.
You know, I actually think your team is a good team. But realistically, what is Amin's best trait to you?
Man, look
And
here.
this
I'm
really
not
his
going to
career.
go down there. We
No,
talking
go
about
down this
team
rabbit hole.
basketball.
Go
We
down this
talking
rabbit
about
hole.
team basketball
Do
right
the
now,
do the
nigga.
do the
We
Rockets?
don't play
Would y'all
one-on-one. Ain't no
would y'all
fucking
say the
one-on-one.
Rockets play them the toughest now? Who would y'all think play them the toughest now?
Well, this season,
Denver. I
sure. I
go
have no
Denver.
clue about
Y'all like
playoffs.
fucked up, nigga. We should have won the game, nigga. What the fuck is
I
you
go
talking about?
Denver.
Should have
I have
won the
no
game,
clue
nigga.
about.
Double
I have no
overtime, and
clue
we
about
missed a
playoffs.
player, a fucking free throw. You niggas still, y'all don't want to. You niggas don't want to say the truth because it's me behind the motherfucking mask, nigga. That's why y'all don't want. That's why
I
you
don't
can't be
have
Yo,
nothing
honest
to
bruh.
about
do
it,
with
nigga.
it.
Come
That's
Y'all
the
on,
part
started
of it,
it.
OG.
nigga.
Okay, OG. So
Look
you do
ass
the one
nigga. Say the
game. You
truth,
do the
nigga.
one game in the
We ain't
regular
talking about
season
no
thing. First
one-on-one.
game of the
Listen,
Stop
season.
if
asking
Okay.
me.
y'all
Stop
if y'all
asking me
hold
about
on,
this
Oh,
team,
OG,
if
baby.
okay.
hold
I
on.
don't give a
We
fuck
beat
about all
Denver with
that.
Luca last season. Not a
Yeah.
soul, myself included, would have chosen us over them in the series. Like that don't mean shit, bro. Like that.
Nigga, but what I'm telling you is we play a good play. We play, so we start defense. The rest of you niggas depend on offense. The rest of you niggas depend on can we outscore them?
Nigga, they
What
defense
we
better than
depend on,
y'all.
nigga, we depend, nigga. Okay, again, over a 7-game series, nigga. Oh, scary ass niggas that I wouldn't take to a motherfucking fruit fight. We ain't scared of them, nigga. We gonna see what happens, nigga.
You
You
not
niggas
scared?
finna tuck your motherfucking tails and run. Damn, y'all can make me call you out your motherfucking name. Boy, you niggas is
Are we
scary.
sure y'all
You
even
niggas is
getting there?
scary, nigga.
Hey, OG,
Hold on. Are you
all
even
respect,
sure you're beating some of these
all
other
respect, OG.
teams? Like,
You
I
know
don't
what
know
my
how
team
y'all
was
beat
last
Denver.
year. I never was scared of OKC, but they did got better, and they're gonna have a top 5
Give
pick,
them their
bro.
respect. I ain't never said they was
Like
bad. I ain't
all
never said they
time,
was sorry.
OG.
I'm
You know
just
the
telling
crazy
you the
part.
gap
You know the
ain't that
crazy
big.
part though.
The gap may be big
Depending
between
on where
y'all
that
and
pick
your team.
fall. Oh, OG,
Man,
look at this. Look at this. Depending on where that pick fall, they can go get a nigga better than Amon.
I'm gonna jump back in here real
saying a
quick.
saying,
Damn,
saying it's a
that's
big gap
facts.
is not being scary, bro.
Also, OG,
I'm
it's
gonna
OG,
jump
using our
back in here real quick.
eyes. Go
OG.
ahead.
I got a question for OG real quick.
man,
Like,
don't
hey,
ask me nothing about is this player better than that player. I don't want to talk
no,
about that
it
shit.
nothing to
Because we
do
don't
with
play
that. I'm
one-on-one
saying,
basketball. I don't want to talk about no shit like that. I could care
no,
less. Don't ask me if Chad is better than Sengun or if iHeart is better than I don't give a fuck. We play team basketball. We got an
no,
identity on both sides of the ball. We number one in offense, top 3 in defense. We got a chance, nigga. The rest of you niggas can tuck your tails. I'm not.
no. It was gonna be to Denver point.
OG,
Like,
I
I don't
appreciate
think
going on
y'all
your
play.
shield though. Like
I don't think
at
y'all
the end of the
played
day,
them
going on
tight.
your
Everybody in
shield
the
is the
world
way to
got a
go.
chance.
It
Everybody
I
in
ain't
the
gonna.
think
world got a
Denver
It's really
played
chance.
not
them
gonna
I
tight.
mean nothing.
Like,
understand.
It's really not gonna mean nothing, T, in the reality situation. But April will be
That's what
here.
I'm saying. But
April will be
like,
here soon enough. Don't worry about it.
like
Don't
he
worry
not
about it.
saying it's over.
Don't worry about it.
Like Ev, no funny. Same
Shout
way
out to the shout out
James
to the
when it
Rockets. I
was
think they're
James
a really
Harden
good
and them
team.
niggas, and they would see Kevin Durant, even though it went 7, nigga, we knew it was over, but we was hoping. We knew it looked good, but we knew it was over.
but that OKC series
All
not
right,
going
sure.
more than 5, bro.
All right, y'all. Let me jump back in here real quick. All right, I had to take my low. I heard all the talk. Where's the last thing we was at? Biggest team surprises.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you want to add
Biggest
anything
that's
here?
what we my biggest surprise is a weird one, and I get it because of the injuries, but it's more so the Cavs just look kind of they look
Garland
cool.
hurt, bro. Start the year.
I know, and but I still
Bro, let
expected them
him
to.
finish, bro. Like this corny shit niggas be on. Like let him finish, bro.
When I watch their brand of basketball, something just looks off. I don't know if it's the injuries or whatever, and I think it's because I expected. I mean, Mr. 18-8 to take a leap forward so far this season, and he's looked dead ass the exact same player, like in every respect. And I think the stats bear that out with Mobley. I thought even if Garland was out, that Mobley be able to step up and take a leap forward this year. I thought he was going to be one of those players that was bona fide potential All NBA this season. He's looked dead ass the same player. And their ceiling as a team, I just think they're a lot more gettable this year in the East than I thought they were going to be. Like their record is good, another net rating shit, metrics look good, still a good offense, guards were in and out, but they just look more vulnerable than I thought they were going to, and I think more teams in the East can get them than I
Twin,
thought.
you
Like
gotta
I
go on
think they
mute.
could lose. Who me?
Nah, Twin got to echo. Go ahead though.
Oh yeah, I think they can get got by like legit 4 or 5 different teams in the East. I think Miami would be an interesting
Wait,
matchup.
what's the 4 or 5?
I like where Orlando. Well, the dictators come. Their own dictators coming back.
Okay, Magic. Okay,
Pretend,
that's the team I
yeah,
forgot.
Pretend Paolo doesn't exist. I guess we'll see how they integrate him back. I like where Orlando's trending. They were a team. I think I had them in the final before the season started. Miami, just the way they play, I think could give Cleveland some issues. New York, and then hold on, I'm scrolling back. And Detroit, I don't even know if they have enough offense, but I think they're just the grittiness and the defense could make it a series. I think Cleveland ultimately ends up winning that series just based off what we've seen. But then there's a team that could get them potentially. And then I have no clue what the Sixers are. So I'm just going to file that away for now because they field different lineups literally every night. They have the talent, though.
I gave up on that Sixers shit.
Yeah,
like
it's just
they rely on Maxey
Yep.
way too much.
He's
for me
playing
to,
40 whatever minutes a night.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's the negative. I think the positive so far, surprise for me, team-wise, would probably be the Suns. Just solid. I mean, that's just the word that comes to mind. Like they defend well. They, they play good, share the ball good. They had a couple relations so far with Dylan scaling up good and Gillespie. So probably the Suns. I think they could they got a legit chance to make the playoffs. And then player-wise, surprise would probably be I'm gonna go ahead and say Bam. I'm gonna give Bam a shout. I didn't think he could turn himself into a legit shooter, and I didn't think he could be, the leading scorer. I think he's leading all in scoring, right? I'm gonna assume he's the leading scorer. Norm. Oh yeah, no, that's right, that's right. But I didn't think Bam. But just the way he's looking offensively, I didn't think Bam could look this way offensively on a team that plays the level of basketball that I could think could make the finals or potentially the conference final. I think he could be the best. He's still the best player on his team. And I think this team could be the conference could make it to the conference final. I think Bam could be on a team where he's the best player and that be the case. And I think that's a potential for this team. So shout out to Bam, bro. He's fitting in well, shooting the three. Yeah.
I didn't even realize on the Heat, Jaime would have been a big surprise too from a player perspective. Forgot about him.
Yeah, the down year he had followed it up. Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Wait, what are the questions?
Biggest,
I was about to ask that.
Biggest player and or team surprise, can be in a positive way or a negative way, to start the season so far through 20 whatever games that's been played. Tween said Keontae.
Biggest player surprise?
Yeah, biggest player or team surprise to you. People had different answers, but yeah.
In a good or a bad way? Can it be both or just?
I did both.
In a bad way, Shaden Sharp, bro.
He's still averaging 20 though. It's just not a good 20.
It's
watching
not a
the
good
game
20 at all. Trust me.
I'm agreeing with you, but
yeah, he has not been good for what I expected him to be. Defensively and offensively, it's been very disappointing this year. And in a good way, I'm gonna say a name that a lot of people not saying, or they probably haven't said. Ayeka.
Kongu?
Yeah, Kongu, yeah. Like that ATL team, they're really good and part of what he's been doing offensively as well, and defensively. But specifically offensively, he's been shooting the three really, really well this year. I didn't expect that. So I'll commend him for doing that. And what is it? Teams too?
Yeah, you can do it player and or teams. It's both.
And a team, probably the Suns. The Suns, they a tough, great team. When we played them the other night, bro, I'm like, yeah, this team, they might not win a series, but whoever get them in the first round is gonna go through hell. Because
if they make the playoff, don't just.
Sure. Nah. I think they're gonna be playing to playoff range. I think they're gonna be that 6 to 8 range. And they have too high of a floor because of their defense. They really just be
What
bad.
team are you talking about right now?
The Suns.
Oh, you talking about Suns? Okay.
Yeah, their floor is just high because of their defense, bro. And
Yeah.
if Gillespie and Dylan Brooks continue to play like this, they should be getting Jalen Green back in a couple weeks.
Duh.
And that's an interesting team, bro. Really interesting.
Mark,
Dylan Brooks hasn't been playing well. Yeah, Dylan Brooks hasn't been playing good either.
Royce O'Neal.
And they've been just winning. Yeah, they've been winning.
Got a lot of dogs on that team. It's crazy to say that because last year they didn't have no dogs.
All right.
Yeah, now they got a team full of dogs.
Shout out Dylan Brooks, man. Big player, man.
This is the team that KD should have played on, bro. Like,
You seen this clown shit?
Yeah, I'm laughing at it. It is what it is. Anyone else want to say the biggest player or team surprise I haven't answered yet? I think it's probably Tiz, and I don't think anybody else.
Player.
positive or negative?
I'm probably. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the load probably not sustainable, but with the load, I'm impressed, bro. Tyrese Maxey. I think Tyrese Maxey's hell of a year, bro. I know it's a big load, a lot of shots. So he's a good player. So with a lot of shots, it's so he's supposed to be performing. But I like what he's doing, bro. Austin Reeves too. Austin Reeves is off to a good little start. Teams, what is it? Good or bad? Good and bad or good?
Good or bad? Yeah. Appreciate that follow, Sly.
Man, I don't know, bro. I mean, niggas already said the Suns.
If you don't got one, that's cool too.
Yeah, I don't got one, bro. This
You
shit
know how much hate the Lakers get, bro. Because before this season started, niggas looked at our schedule and said, "Oh, I don't know how many games we're gonna win without LeBron."
Who said that?
Nobody want. And bro, be for real.
DeAndre. There was a lot of people, but I wasn't part of that. I knew there was gonna be a good regular season team, bro. Like
I told
too much talent offensively.
minimum. I
Too
told
much
niggas
talent
minimum.
offensively, bro.
Now that's crazy hate. They would.
Oh man, okay.
What? That's
okay.
crazy hate if somebody did
Bro,
that.
nobody had us 15. I know our comp lately hasn't, but
Yeah,
even
that was my
before
shout out, Chan.
LeBron came back, nobody had our record being as good as it was.
Not lying, Jordan.
Yeah, I agree. Especially not OG.
I mean, I think I was arguing with somebody before the season. I'm like, bro,
Oh, you did for sure.
It was actually
clean. Ain't a good shout out.
Chan,
I had them top 3 to 4.
I
had them top 3 to 4.
I told Twin as much as you feel about them, their bare minimum is 50, bro. That's bare minimum. Like they're getting 50. However, anything other than 50 is a bonus, bro. Their bare minimum starts at 50, bro. Facts.
Yeah, what I say about them winning? What did I say about them?
What you said, OG?
What I say about the Lakers winning, nigga? Since you always talking about what OG say, nigga. What did I say?
Well, nobody said OG name.
Ev did, nigga. I said Ev.
Okay. I'm about to say, okay. No, you didn't say Ev, but okay.
Ev, that's exactly what I said. I said Ev. You ain't listening.
He said Ev. But I'm gonna take the high road. Appreciate everybody for their team.
Yo, I got a phone call. My fault.
Wait, what?
Take another one.
Why are you telling us that?
We didn't
because I heard Tez say my name, then it did the little, when Discord you hear something and then it go all fast.
Yeah,
you know what?
The conversation me and you had before the season about the Lakers, bro, and you were saying that you didn't know if the Lakers was gonna win 50 to 55 games, and I said their bare minimum. I said their bare minimum is 50. Bare minimum.
Oh yeah, I do remember that combo. I do remember that combo.
Because I know you about to go with that, OG. That's crazy.
I just want his number. Twin, what's your number? Send me your number, nigga.
I got for what you talking about for the bet for Lakers 150?
Yeah. Send it to me.
Nigga, Lakers 150. Why would I bet that?
I know what I want to talk to you about. Go and send it to me.
Jeez, buddy, bro.
Wait, OG, you implying they're not going to win 50?
No, you don't see what he, you don't see. They don't see the play, bro. They don't see OG. It's okay.
All right, my bad.
Hey, Ed.
Yo,
you still got that list of our bowl predictions and shit?
Most likely. Yeah.
Can you go to mine real quick?
Damn, that's football.
Shit, I wish I could win some more games. Says my Ant shit would be looking all right.
You ain't got no bold prediction.
What'd you say about
Ant?
Ant?
Hot take was Reeves All-Star
MVP.
Don't worry, don't worry, bro.
Stay on that side over there.
Hey, Jordan, don't worry, niggas ain't gonna mention it. Hey, he on a fucking tier right now, bro.
He going crazy.
Facts. We niggas tweeting about Austin Reeves versus us. Nigga, he seen that tweet.
I said Reeves was All-Star and niggas was laughing at me.
He seen that tweet.
That's a good one, Beyond. I'm not gonna.
Yo, Ev, I got another name.
I don't know
Alex
if it's
Carr,
good.
the way he been hooping this year.
Nigga got to go. Nigga got to score 40 to beat the Pelicans. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Nah,
nigga.
I didn't want to say that part.
Jazz, bro. Like
I didn't want to say that.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
OG, he played the whole second half.
You find a way to throw any little shot in there, bro. You niggas not all that, bro.
He did play 47 minutes to beat the Jazz.
OG, no funny. I'm fake with Taz on that, bro. I just took it,
The
bro. The
Pelicans.
Timberwolves are just a team that when playoffs hit, they'll lock in, bro. These niggas are dumb as hell
Yeah.
in the regular
Man,
season,
that
bro.
was 2 years ago.
I
That
see,
wasn't
bro.
that ain't this shit,
Against
nigga.
playoff
That
Bro,
ain't
teams,
this
if
bro.
shit.
he don't see it, bro,
That
I
ain't
just be
this shit.
chatting, bro.
That
Against
ain't this
playoff
shit.
Nigga,
teams, they play well,
you
bro.
Yesterday,
take,
nigga.
nigga, you
That was
take. Hold up,
yesterday.
hold up,
That
hold
was
up.
yesterday
Good,
before everybody else
good.
got better. Ain't
I
nobody
know it
saying that
happened.
shit.
I know it happened, right? So it's kind of not a fair argument. You take Kings and Suns 50 fucking seconds of losing a game, bro. They in the field with 6 wins with the rest of the field.
Say,
Come on,
like I
bro.
told you,
Come
these
on, bro.
niggas,
But
yo,
niggas, it's cool, bro. Don't worry about it, bro.
hey,
I promise you, everything funny in December, nigga. Don't worry about it.
like I told
Don't worry about it.
like I told you,
Cause
in
nigga,
October,
cause
Nobody in
nigga.
nigga, cause
December
nigga,
out
if you
there.
Like
wanna
I told you,
keep it 100, if you wanna keep it 100, nigga, niggas talk about so many other teams with OKC, nigga. Minnesota play them the toughest, nigga. Facts.
nigga, hey, we not talking about a year ago, 2 years ago. Like I told you in
But y'all don't
October,
even
nigga.
mention them. Y'all don't
Like I
even
told
mention them though. But it's cool.
because ain't nobody worried
Where you
about
at? Where
Minnesota
you
this
at,
year,
bro?
nigga. And
I
ain't gonna be
love,
able to, nigga,
bro.
and is not gonna be
Bro.
able
I
to
ain't gonna lie,
breathe
bro.
by the
Respectfully, bro.
that
I
nigga.
love us against y'all in the offs. Love us.
Man, look here, man. This
Facts.
nigga got to play
Love us.
50 minutes in a 48-minute game, nigga, and score 40 in order to beat a badass team. That's not a good
That was his
formula, nigga.
Yeah,
decision,
he
by
got
the
a
way.
That's
shout
not
I
a
out.
don't
He
good
know
got
if
a
you
shout
formula.
read it.
out, Chan.
I
Nah,
don't know
we
if you
gonna
read it.
That
That
could be
was
a
his
first.
decision, by the way.
That
That
could be
wasn't
a
the
first
coach's
round
decision, by the
series.
way.
That could fuck around and be a
Man,
first
and
round
I
series.
nigga, I welcome that. Last year,
That
I
was
don't know if
him.
I wanted. I wanted
That
this
was
year.
him going. That
I
was him
wanted this
telling. That
year.
was him telling Finch that he didn't want to take his fourth quarter break. That wasn't on the
We're
coaching
gonna
staff, by
jump
the
to
way.
the
That was
power
him.
rankings. We're gonna jump to the power rankings now. We had great. And I can change the light on my keyboard.
Just
How
a
do I
little
do that?
context if you're trying to be funny.
No, I'm trying to be real, nigga. I'm telling you the truth. You just don't want to hear it.
You were just in a little battlefield and lost.
We about to hit the power
Nigga,
rankings.
who?
You
Look, I ain't lost that motherfucking fight,
Utah
nigga.
Jazz,
Yeah.
bro. You just lost.
Say, look here, that was a scheduled loss, nigga. That was a scheduled
Oh,
loss,
that's
nigga.
schedule.
That
Now
was
it's
a
a
scheduled
schedule
loss.
Schedule
That's
That was
schedule
a
loss.
scheduled loss,
I've
nigga.
never heard the. I've
OG
never
Yeah.
don't
heard that
even
leave
talk
OG
like
mouth.
that.
That's a
That's the
That was a
schedule
crazy
loss.
scheduled
part.
loss,
That's
nigga.
crazy. He
OG,
know
you
Yeah.
don't
that.
even talk like that.
Nigga,
Bro,
we
y'all
can't win,
first back to
nigga. We
back as
can't win
Bro, he had
teams
a
82,
bro.
Bro,
He
nigga.
had
you
a
ain't
smirk.
going,
loss.
bro. You ain't
Bro, he
going.
had a
You ain't
smirk
gonna
on his
blow.
face saying that.
Bro,
I
y'all gotta
promise you.
understand. You ain't gonna
Give
blow
me.
every team out,
He
bro.
was smiling
You
and
ain't gonna
laughing
blow every
saying
team
that,
out.
bro.
You
You don't
supposed
believe
to,
that.
but you
All I'm,
can't back.
all
No,
I'm
you
saying,
First
can't
back
back.
to
No, and
back
say
of the
it's
season.
scheduled loss,
Schedule
bro.
loss,
that's
bro.
all I'm
Oh
saying.
man.
All I'm saying is we played them niggas in back to back, put them niggas in their plates. The nigga y'all just got through big enough. He Texas nigga, so I'm gonna give him a shot. Ain't no hate on it. We put that nigga in a headlock. Nigga score zero. Nigga score zero. A
Y'all
man
look
had him
real
in a
funny in the
headlock,
light
nigga.
without Steven
Nigga
Adams,
had
nigga.
zero, nigga. Talk to me about it. My
Y'all
nigga
look
put the
real
nigga in
funny
a
in the light
headlock,
without
nigga.
Steven Adams,
Now,
nigga.
yeah.
I think y'all lost every game without Steven.
As
Yeah.
Well,
Now
yeah, you
you see
guess
it,
what?
gang?
He gonna be
Nah,
playing in
we
the
about to go to the
playoffs.
power
He gonna be
rankings, y'all. We
playing
about
in
to
the
go to the
playoffs
power
now,
rankings.
nigga.
We about to go to the power rankings, y'all.
My fault, my fault,
Y'all
brother. He just on troll time. He keep trying to throw little slick ass shots out there,
we
and I'm
had
catching them
the
all
last.
this little slick shot. Hey, good. Every time. Look, this my boy though. Every time Reed Shepard ain't got a good game, it's an L.
He don't
Hey,
come in here and start
the last time we did the power rankings was a month ago. So we are fast forwarding to that. We were about to do it. We supposed to do it 2 weeks ago.
OKC.
But I had to work. What you saying, Heaven?
OKC.
Huh?
OKC.
Oh, yeah. I think the top two teams is Thunder and the Pistons. Anybody got different two?
No, I got OKC at 1 and 2.
Anybody got
Listen to
different?
you
Anybody
niggas.
got different two between Thunder and Pistons?
The Pistons.
Do I want to go?
By the
They lost a
criteria of
couple
recent
games.
stretch, opponents, roster, hit-to-head, record, wins and losses. They 17-4, top two team in the league. Recent stretch, they're 8-10 in the last 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like they
and they beat the Hawks.
they had some wins. They just had a couple losses, but they had good wins before that. So the Pistons is fine.
I think they're the top two, and then we
Bless you, brother.
Bless you too.
I'm coughing. Thank you, brother.
All right, next three we're looking at. Let's see. Last week we had the Lakers, Spurs, and Bulls. Bulls in that ballpark. Obviously, Bulls took a big drop. They're now 9-11 on a 4-game losing streak. We got the Lakers and Rockets who are coming at 15-5 and 13-5. And then you have on the East, you got the Heat at 14-7, Knicks at 13-7, and the Magic at 13-8.
When the last time we did this list? What date? What was the date?
5th of November. Sorry.
Damn, that's a long time ago. Yeah, probably would be the Lakers then. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm not talking about ass. Yeah, we beat the Spurs that day. We got popped by OKC. Then Milwaukee, we got. Yeah, I would go us. I would go us.
Lakers went on a crazy.
Yeah, I'm going leg show too.
Hold on. So the niggas they just lost to, we beat them niggas without KD. Does that mean anything?
How about the Suns?
Yeah, in the Suns, we beat them in Phoenix without KD, and they just lost to them niggas at home. So let's talk about that for a second.
The Lakers got a better record than y'all, right?
Well, Lakers are 15-5. Rockets 13-5. Lakers play more games.
I'm not mad at I'm not mad at Rocket shout. I mean, we have common opponents.
Just like he said.
We have common opponents within the stretch. They have a couple good wins. Like they beat Phoenix, we lost to Phoenix. But they did lose to San Antonio since we did the last power rankings. We beat San Antonio, so it's what to me. Pick your poison.
And then we. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I think it's kind of the same. I think you just gotta go to the schedule. Who played the toughest, and then who won the tougher matchups than the other. I think it's both the same though. I think Rockets and Lakers kind of the same to me.
I give it okay. All right. And in fairness, and then I'm gonna say one more. And y'all probably gonna say that's a bullshit win. We beat Golden State on the road again without KD and without Steven Adams. I think it was.
That's a good win. As a matter of fact, you know what? I would go with the Rockets. I would honestly go with the Rockets.
Did you guys lose to Utah?
I would honestly go with
they
the
lost
Rockets.
to Utah.
The day after we put a 40 piece on
but
them.
The Lakers beat Utah back to back. That mean anything?
I would go with the Rockets. They had the Golden State win on the road. Phoenix win. They played Denver close. They beat Orlando. They beat the Cavs. I would go to Rockets.
I ain't mad about the Rockets. I ain't mad about that.
Yeah. Any other team outside the Lakers and Rockets in consideration? No, I think it's these two.
Haven't the Rockets had a sweet little schedule so far? In regards to travel.
All these top teams have had sweet schedules.
In regards to travel.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh my god.
Yeah, and start scheduling like that.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Absolutely.
He come Byron off lunch.
My fault, OG. My fault.
Bro, their schedule's so sweet, bro. Like, and I said this before the season started. I told y'all that.
So what
I ain't mad if you put the Lakers there because they got 15 wins and we got 13. We got the same amount of luck. My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying the Utah loss is why I have the Lakers over them. The Lakers lost to like really good teams, OKC, the Suns, and stuff like that. I don't know, like because you guys lost to Utah, that's why I think the Lakers edge y'all.
OG pushback was, well, we beat the Suns without KD and y'all lost to the Suns.
I think I've always weighed the losses to bad teams more.
And all bullshit aside, I know I'm bullshitting, but if we lose to them in a one game set, we were just on the road but playing back to back, I mean, and it's hard to beat a team back to back. No matter if it's a good team or a bad team. It's hard to beat a team if you beat them on the 14, you play them on the 15, especially if you whoop the shit out of them, because it is the NBA, right? So, but I'll give you the reason I'll give it to the Lakers is because they do have more wins than us. We both had some cupcake schedules. We both ain't really played nobody for the most part. We do have some recent good wins, but y'all have won 15 games. We won 13. I give it to you based on that.
Yeah, and our since the Spurs game, the two teams that we've had, I mean, Brown was off from one of them, but we had 3 and 4 nights in a back-to-back against the Suns, but the two good teams we did face when the Suns and Thunder in that stretch, we got popped. So I got to look at that.
So then I think we all kind of down the middle. Give it to the team with the most wins. We'll take the 4th spot.
Gee, what we betting on Christmas?
Nigga, I can't wait. Whatever. We can bet whatever. I'm so ready.
How much we betting, nigga?
It's up to you, nigga. 50 to 100. Whatever you want to do. I need some. Yeah. Come on with it.
All right, we can do that 50, Slim.
All right. Yeah. If you want some of that while you trying to bet earlier, you want some?
Edward Jr.? I'll wait till the game come. What is that? Lakers and Rockets you talking about?
OGB.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yes. OG, I told you I like both.
Just make sure we lock it in when the game come though. Like, it's not.
I'm gonna lock that in before you change your mind.
Are you trying to find ways to get your money back of that better record thing you bet?
I still got some questions about that, but I trust you. But I got some questions about that. I know I'm a crazy gambler.
Yeah, you see how you been talking the last hour saying, "Oh, nigga, we got a chance. Y'all niggas scared to fight. Y'all niggas da 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 da." Yeah, that's how you were talking that day. you get in that little mode and you think the Houston is just the big bad boys. OG, y'all got some ways to go when it comes to getting to the top of y'all conference. OG,
Right.
I'm sorry, and the Spurs on y'all ass, and y'all not clear of Denver. Y'all not clear of
Now
Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, nigga,
I give you Denver.
stay on the up and coming side, nigga.
Hey,
I
that
give you Denver.
that Denver
OG,
defense.
it's gonna fuck your head up when they win and then go draft a nigga better than Amin. It's really gonna fuck your head up.
Shit.
T, sit this one out, nigga. You come back next year when your nigga come back. But like I would tell you, where I'm standing right now, like I said, I'm not coming off the gas as far. We ain't got to relive that whole argument. But I'm not coming off the gas as far as let's play the game. Y'all want to just say no, you ain't even got to play the game. This is what it's gonna be. I'm never do that. I'm not built like that. I can't do that. Now, if it's a big ass gap to where it's like if it was us against the Pacers, no, respectfully, T, I'm just saying, yeah, okay, I'll be talking out my side of my neck if I say, yeah, we got a chance. I feel like we're a lot closer than what y'all thinking we are, and that's where the difference is. Y'all think it's a huge gap, and I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way.
Think OKC will beat you out there, play out in the playoffs. That's literally all it is.
Okay, and I say let's play the games, and I'm not. Last year you tell me that, yeah, you motherfucking
Okay,
right.
one final question.
One
Final question. It's not the playoffs. We don't know if it's going to happen. If that matchup happen, are you betting
in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it over 7 games.
Say
No more.
7 games. Say no more.
7 games, I'll take it.
Say no more.
7 games.
I'm gonna hit your phone. I'm gonna email you. I'm gonna
nigga say no more.
USPS. Like
say no more.
You go.
All right. Next at the 5th spot, you got teams that's in consideration: the Raptors, the Heat, the Nuggets, the Spurs. Over the last,
the Raptors, no.
Yeah, over the last 10, the Raptors are 8-2. And while nobody else is up there with them in that ballpark, probably will lean the Raptors, to be honest. Although
they had a crazy streak for a minute.
Yeah. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They went on a 10-game winning streak. They lost to the Hornets and the Knicks. They didn't come back and beat the Blazers. And now they got the Lakers tomorrow. I like the Raptors' resume or their recent stretch. Let me check out the Spurs and the Nuggets real quick. Both coming in at 14-6. Too floppy a little bit.
You not putting the Heat in that mix?
Oh no, yeah, I did. My bad. I meant to say the Heat. I did put the Heat in that mix. My bad. Let me check out the Nuggets real quick.
Nuggets defense been basura since Aaron Gordon went out.
Oh, that was the nigga I was gonna mention earlier, Cam Johnson. I thought he would be a whole lot better than what he is. He been shit.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. He had some good stretch too. 3-game here, 2-game loss, and then they went on a 1, 2, 3. We went on a 6, I think. Yeah, 6-game winning streak and a loss to the Pistons, beat the Clippers. I like the Heat and the Raptors stretch over the Spurs and the Nuggets personally.
Yeah,
and I'll probably lean Raptors for this 5th spot.
I agree.
Any push?
Who were the good teams they beat in that?
The Raptors.
And that yeah.
Cavs. Shit, damn.
I don't know who was playing with the Sixers.
Yeah,
I don't know who was playing with.
Just the Cavs twice.
Yeah, I don't think they beat too many good teams. That was my point. Now, who did he played over a 10-game stretch? What was their record and who they beat?
Well, Clippers. Can't really count the Clippers game. But the Knicks, the Warriors.
I promise you, any top team it's gonna look the same, bro. I looked at this like the other night. The top teams have been getting fat and happy off of the shitty teams for real, for the most part.
Yeah.
Aside from OKC, they just beat everybody ass. But
well, you can't say that.
I mean, yeah, they're straight.
See, this nigga always got to take it too far. That's why this nigga get on my last motherfucking nerve.
They do have a worse strength of schedule, though, I think, the Thunder.
Oh, gee, as soon as we started the power ranking, you literally said Thunder at 1 and 2.
Yeah, okay.
And I would, that really was my vote.
Like, I see
for real.
And the hypocrites is crazy. Heaven said, you active still, Heaven said? Okay, I knew we lost her. She the Raptors.
How you doing?
That was another team in my little surprise thing. I didn't want to give two teams, but
I've been talking
the Warrior,
time. Y'all
the War.
Nah,
oh no,
we couldn't hear you.
Jesus Christ! What date is it from? November 5th.
The 5th, yeah.
Who you thinking?
The Warriors was another underperforming team for sure.
Oh yeah, the Warriors. Man, shit. Be careful. Make sure Low not on the stage. He spazzed me when I called that out.
No, that shit been like, And I know they've been hurt, but damn, everybody been hurt.
He said, we got Steph Curry. I don't care. Just roll the ball out. Same shit OG on. Okay. All right. Oh, the Rockets standpoint, I get it a little bit more, though. The Warriors, though, bro, they cook, bro.
I'll do Miami. I would do Miami and then the Raptors.
Okay, why?
The Raptors lost to Charlotte in overtime. That shit blew the fuck out of me.
Okay.
What you mean? Conk up on that team.
Okay, all right. You cooked me. Okay, but
she don't know about Conk nipple, bro.
Yeah, chill.
That was a bad game to lose because they was up in that fourth quarter too and let the Hornets walk them down, and then Conk did a 3 and they won overtime. It was crazy.
Another game, LaMelo was on the bench.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of the games he was benched for, and then he got benched again after. I think.
Yeah, Rain. That Warrior stuff is cooked, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Warrior.
So you're gonna write down what I said, or are we doing this fake thing like we're acting like other people are gonna give input?
Well, me and Jordan. Well, Jordan said the Raptors, I believe.
Yeah, I said the Raptors.
OG didn't bring out a good point. We're looking at the teams who beat who, far the Heat and the Raptors. Shit, both are deserving of this spot. To be honest, either way, they 5 and 6.
Miami also, that is true. Miami was not healthy.
That is true.
That
Blaze. Good one.
That might be the. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go that.
Heat Raptors. Okay.
All right, now we get to 7.
Often.
Excuse me. You said what? Have a set?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You got the Magic trending up 8-2 in their last 10, so they're pretty good over the last stretch. And then you still got to pay some respect to the Spurs and the Nuggets both being 14 and 6. So
Knicks is right there as well.
Knicks is right there.
That's probably the next.
Yeah, they just
close out the list.
Yeah. Who the Magic beat?
Let's see.
They lost to the Magic. They lost to the Magic last week, a couple weeks ago, week and a half ago.
3-6-9. What was this game? What is it? Please tell me the dates on here.
They lost to the Magic twice. They lost to the Magic twice this year. The Knicks have.
The Magic since November 5th. Why did I pull up this way? Why did I just do it this way? The Magic since November 5th.
They've been playing well, bro.
4, 7, 10. They're like 10 and 3. That looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. My bad. Yeah, they're 10 and 4. No, this loss don't count. 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
they beat the Pistons.
Yeah, they're 10 and 3. They're 10 and 3 in the last since November 5th.
Yeah, I would probably go with them. They look them or the Nuggets.
Let me pull up this.
Or the Spurs.
Let me see those Spurs.
I go Magic. Magic play the Spurs tonight. Magic about to blow the Spurs out.
I'll go Magic.
I would too.
Yeah.
The Spurs lost to Golden State twice. I don't care.
Spurs also lost 5 games in that stretch. Let me check on the Nuggets real quick before I proceed. All right.
How do y'all do weigh the injuries in NBA power? I guess teams being hurt and losing shit.
Well, they lost to Golden State with Wemby playing, so.
No, not with them. I was thinking more about the Nuggets.
Oh,
sure.
Because their defense, I mean, AG, their defense is totally, yeah. I just don't know how y'all weigh it.
Well, if we talking injuries,
yeah, I don't think I don't know if people weigh it though. I don't know how people.
I weigh it like I'm not going. I weigh it like. Let me see how I weigh it. I don't really weigh it that much. I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
Yeah, I think I kind of judge it by the talent you face versus the talent you got on the court on those given nights. I think that's kind of how I do it.
Yeah.
Kind of prorated it, I guess. Like the Nuggets, like for example, I can say the Nuggets didn't have Aaron Gordon, but I still don't think that means they should have lost to the Mavs and giving up how many points they did to the worst offense in the NBA, or one of the worst offenses in the NBA. So it's like relative.
I say we go Magic.
I think Magic at 7. I do agree there.
Yeah.
And then I want to go.
Hold on, let me just check on it. Let me check for the Spurs and the
I'm not gonna lie. It's between to me the Knicks and
who Nuggets. Oh damn! The Knicks at least got a win streak in that stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They
Yeah, nobody been talking about them.
Yeah.
They've been great. They've been really good this season.
Between the Knicks and the Nuggets for me.
Lately they've been up and down.
I'll probably go Knicks. I think I'm gonna go Magic. I think Magic Knicks is the answer, and then you close out with the Spurs and the Nuggets, however the order.
Nuggets and then Spurs. Then.
Yeah.
Magic, Knicks, Nuggets.
They lost to Golden State twice.
BJ, stop what you're doing, bro.
All right, we agree with the Magic and the Knicks, and then let me analyze these Spurs and Nuggets real quick. So from November 5th, the
You
Spurs.
heard what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I missed it.
I said Nuggets, then Spurs.
Why?
Because the Spurs lost to Golden State twice. Golden State is a shitty team.
Whose schedule is this? Oh, the Spurs and Nuggets played.
They lost to
Yeah, Go look what happened when we played them.
At Minnesota.
They beat them
with their best player, by the way.
They just beat them last week.
No Wemby, no AG. Yeah, I got the Spurs.
The Spurs got to get that link right there. Yeah, the Spurs just beat the Nuggets.
Both missing
Not
players.
only did we beat them, we came back and won. By the way.
Yeah.
That's cool, but they lost to Golden State twice.
No, stop harping on that. And if you lost money on that, that's not our fault. That's not our fault. If you lost money on that, because you keep saying that. If you lost money on that, that's not our problem.
No, it's not about losing money. It's like Golden State's like not good.
Okay, did you bet Spurs money line on one of them games? To be honest.
She had to, bro. And you know how she is when she bet, bro. You know how she is, bro.
I don't bet money line. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, fair, smart, good.
No, she is serious. She definitely don't. But at the end of the day, you never know. She could have snuck a bet in there.
Yeah.
No, I didn't though. I'm not gonna lie. Losing to the Golden State Warriors.
Appreciate that follow.
We did it.
Disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. And you lost to them twice, back to back.
But can't you say that the Nuggets losing to that Spurs team without Wemby and Castle is disgusting?
Yeah, but that's like one loss. Okay, cool.
And they got outscored in the second half by 18 points.
Okay, yeah, I got you. But they lost to the Golden State Warriors twice, back to back.
They got outscored by the Spurs by 18 points in the second half after outscoring them 41-18.
That's cool. That's one game. Like they fucked it up. Okay, cool. They lost to the Warriors twice. They lost to the Warriors twice.
We not talking bets, Remius. We not talking bets right now, but we do talk bets in here though. Remius, appreciate the follow.
They lost to the Warriors twice back to back. Like if they lost to the Warriors once and then won the next game, I'll be like, yeah, okay, let's put them over Denver because they beat Denver. But they lost to the Warriors twice.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know, Heaven Sent. They just beat them though. That matters. Head to head is in the criteria. They literally just beat them last week. It wasn't like they beat them November 5th or 6th. They beat them the day after Thanksgiving.
I get that. What I'm saying though is that to me,
Heaven Sent something else, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
I went with you. I went with you with the Heat over the Raptors. I went with you with the Magic over the Knicks. But you're not gonna get this one with the Nuggets over the Spurs. You can't. You can't get that one. It's not fair. Chan, I'm not checking DMs. I'm not checking DMs. Yes, they did. You made me lose $25. You made me waste $25, bro. I sent somebody the wrong. I sent somebody $25 on accident, bro. That I meant to send a Chan. They not sending it back. I'm sick. I am, bro. I lost $20. Heaven said I lost $25 on accident. I sent it to somebody. They not sending it back. Can you send me $25?
Put the Nuggets over the Spurs, and then I'll consider it.
Heaven said they do not deserve to be over them. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say that
way.
Head to head matters.
I don't give a fuck about that head to head bullshit. I swear to God.
And the Nuggets also are without Braun and Aaron Gordon, while the Spurs are out Wemby and Castle. Harper came back. Harper looking good. Fuck
to the Warriors with Wemby.
You want to keep speaking on them 2 games? They fucked up, right?
No, twice.
They lost to them by a combined 6 points in 2 games. 7 cents. It happens. Fox missed a game winner in one of them games. It happens.
The Warriors are ass.
It happens. 7 cents. Fox missed a game winner in one of them games. I'm sorry, it happens. Yeah, it just happens, man. It just happens.
And I think they were healthy both games.
One of them games, Fox had just came back or something like that. Like that was like his second game.
Yeah, they were dead healthy both games. Jesus Christ.
Anybody agree with Heaven Sent up here for the Nuggets over the Spurs? Outside of BJ?
Well, goddamn. No. sorry, Hampton. I can't agree with you.
All right, so there we go, Hampton. I want to say this real quick, y'all. This was a really entertaining show today. We got to every what a ridiculous amount of commercials. Okay. ACC. Yeah, we talk sports bets, bro. We talk sports bets. We're not talking that at the moment, but we do talk sports bets and things like that. You got any questions or far as the bet you want to talk about? Or I can guide you to another platform where you will hear sports talks or sports bets a little later on, probably with BJ and Heaven Sent. Probably, I don't know if y'all be talking.
Yeah, if you need a sports, if you need a bet, I got one bet right now. Or a Congo 16 board against the Clippers.
Or Rummius, if you want to look at some bets that people place, Milo. Rummius, if you want to look at some bets that people place, whether it's myself or whether it's others, just join the Discord, bro. The Discord is literally pinned. Or Nightbot just put the Discord in the chat. You can see bets inside of the Discord, bro, whether it's from myself or other people that's within the community.
Shit blowing the fuck out of me. I swear to God.
What's blowing you, Heaven Sent? Milo barking?
Nothing.
Milo?
All of a sudden, you can hear me clearly. This shit crazy.
I'm sorry, Milo barking. I can't control him barking.
I'm not even talking about Milo.
I ain't trying to put that shit on Milo. That nigga ain't worth shit. Boy, I tell you, that nigga, that boy, golly.
Cause she's talking about me because the Spurs are over the Nuggets. When I listen to her for the Heat and the Raptors, I listen to her for the Magic and the Knicks. Why do I gotta listen to the third one? Why can't
Sounds like you should listen to me because I'm always right.
Why can't the fellas be right on this one? Heaven Sent.
Yo, what's this list about right here?
Look at the screen.
No, I'm saying like when niggas do this shit.
Look at the D,
bro. Hey, bro.
Hold on. Let me zoom in real quick. Oh yeah, it do got the day on top. I'm okay. December 3rd. Damn, where was I?
Bro.
Yo, Rummius, I'm gonna tell you this real quick, Rummius, this is a daily sports show, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube too and pull up. We have some good talks in here, and we do talk bets and things like that in here. But yeah, today we are wrapped up. We're not gonna go through a game recap or games recap, at least at the moment, for the show standpoint. Cause I feel like we had good talk.
I want to go through the Minnesota game with
Tez,
because Tez was not here.
So
Tez, come back. I ain't mean to run you off. My bad, Tez. Come on back.
He up here still. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fire up playback for that.
Don't ever play with me like that, bro.
I'm gonna fire up playback for that part. Just so we can drag and playback versus for the YouTube and Twitch side of things. I'm just gonna drag and playback, which will be a little better. And the folks that pop in playback versus YouTube and Twitch, they'll be there as well, which is a problem, but they'll be there as well. Great talks around the ACC, SEC, 1 hour college basketball kick off the show. In my opinion, great talks around Chris Paul being sent home. Appreciate y'all for sharing y'all biggest team and player surprises. Now I know the OKC thing dragged a little bit. And they just and like Process said, they just in denial process. Jordan Wood, they just in denial. We don't even gotta say no names. They just in denial. It is what it is. And then we capped it off with doing
You niggas just scared.
Yeah, then we capped it off with doing the NBA power ranking. So thank y'all for all the
Giannis update.
Oh wait, what's the update? Damn, I just started playback.
Did you see what
Giannis update? What happened with Giannis?
Go look at what Sham said, big bro.
Whoa, hold on.
Shit, better than you know. Oh shit. Let me check.
I just started playback, nigga. What happened? What the hell?
Just
I gotta scroll down. When did Shams tweet? Did he tweet in the league? I don't see this though.
It's nothing.
Nah, it's up there.
Oh, he said Giannis and his agent.
Nah, that's something. That's something. What you mean that's nothing?
Now that's definitely something.
Hold up. Best fit.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. He's gone.
Yeah, that's a trade. Heaven Sent, basically.
I'm gonna keep it a P with you.
What? I'm gonna keep it.
Fucking go to the Clippers,
you don't say
bro.
keep it P, bro. You don't like stop putting on. Like that's overly putting on.
Playback is live, dog. Playback is live.
Playback is live.
Let me leave out here. Playback is live, y'all. If you're on YouTube and Twitch, playback is live. This is a horrible time to end, but damn. Playback is live. Thank y'all for all the support. Appreciate all the support. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow on Twitch. Peace, blessings.